Enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's get the show on the road.
Whoa.
Thank you, sir.
Whoops.
That's the Mondo Topless guy. We haven't mentioned that in a while, huh? Mondo Topless, one of the greatest films of all time. If you like tits.
Tits.
I gotta watch that again now.
Yeah.
Can we have
a favorite?
Could we watch the whole movie one day?
Mondo Topless. Do like a Mystery Science Theater with Mondo Topless.
You know, one of those days when we know we're going to take off, we'll just come in anyway and go, look, we weren't supposed to be here, and all we're going to do is watch Mondo Topless, and you could listen in if you feel like it.
Listen to us watching a movie.
And maybe we could even sync it up.
Exactly.
We could sync with the listeners. They could be watching at home, and we'll do some commentary.
Exactly.
Because Mondo Topless fucking ruled.
I don't even know why it ruled.
French and Swedish. 50-50 where it counts. Speak to us, Babette, baby.
I try to project a childlike to a woman quality. Because I do believe that men, they're not like so much odd sex. They like softness also.
Train going by, she's half naked on the side.
Sexuality and also gentleness.
She's dancing around with giant tits. Giant tits.
Do you know how many guys have jerked off to this video before 1970?
Yeah, groovy. She's just dancing in the desert next to a choo-choo.
Yeah, there's no point to this film.
No.
It was the way to show porn back then.
Wow.
Now she's taking off her bra.
Counts.
And look at these torpedoes.
Fucking all natural, too.
Wow. Look at these torpedoes.
Oh, my God.
Now she's wiggling them.
They are giant
Dude,
tits.
they're giant, natural, Nordic tits.
Oh, Babette is lovely.
Babette, baby.
Babette Bardot rules.
This was 1966?
Really?
She's sucking her thumb.
And then
What's that
little
about?
transistor radio. Is that the only clip? Can we do one more clip? I promise
This
we won't do the whole fucking movie. I promise the people.
Let's meet Lorna.
Lorna.
Without artistic surrender, without compromise, without question or apology, an important motion picture was produced. Lorna, a woman too much for one man.
She's walking a donkey.
The star was an incredibly voluptuous young actress, the embodiment of physical allure. Her name, Lorna Maitland. She was chosen with the aid of the film you are now viewing from 132 applicants who responded to an advertisement in Daily Variety.
Why is he
After
saying
filming
this?
was completed and the film Lorna was released to the motion picture theaters, Miss Maitland had reason to be proud of the results and is now looking forward to a long and successful career as an actress.
Actress that she's walking away
Let's listen
naked.
to some
In the
candid
desert.
In the desert.
Post-production tape-recorded comments from Lorna Maitland.
Of course, I didn't feel as though I was right for the part when we went for the interview. I was dressed with a rather secretarial look to me, I felt, and I didn't get too much reaction from you. I guess you see quite a few lovely girls, but
Holy tits.
my manager is very persistent, and he felt that I had a good chance in getting the picture, so he insisted on taking some
isn't
pictures
that
of
lovely?
me.
Fat nipples.
Just a
Giant
little bit
butters.
more of my physical attributes, you might say. In fact, I think that was the reason for me being so relaxed and walking around.
Yes, Lorna, you cunt.
Modesty, I guess you might say.
These are all the broads that want to be the next Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
And instead they had to just be naked.
Lay naked in the desert.
They
for
literally
$30.
brought them out in the middle of the Mojave Desert to just...
Actually notice anything.
That
there.
audio quality is sexy, though.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sounds old school, right?
yes.
I love it.
The way it's recorded, it's fucking
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
Good thing that the listeners can't see this with us.
Yeah, right? Why would that be
would
good?
we have a visual element?
Why would
That's
that be
really
nice?
stupid.
I'm just thinking how much fun this would be to
Oh,
watch
my
while we
God, of
comment.
course.
Oh, I know. She's in
look,
I'd be willing to take a rare visit to live at the compound to watch this
to watch
shit.
that.
Why don't we do a Mondo Topless?
Mondo Topless.
Live from the
compound.
Why don't we do that?
Let's get Babette down there. Let's find her.
Yeah.
How old is she?
Exactly.
Can you give us a good clip? That clip was boring.
Babette just shit her pants. She's 103 years old, baby.
Still sexy in her Depend undergarment.
Hair flattened by a satin pillow.
Pale and
Wow.
fragile or
This girl's
frail,
just
whatever
running
you call
around
it.
topless.
Darlene
Be
Gray.
like I am.
Right. They just found a lot of mud.
She's just running like a retard with her big tits bobbling.
Yeah, she's doing like a 60s wacky Woodstock dance.
Trying
Wow,
to dance.
It's great.
The
They're
double
giant.
D's, at least.
Oh, they're lovely tits.
Natural double Ds. Jeans on, nothing up top with a little transistor radio.
She's holding a transistor. They just did a cheap cutaway shot of the transistor.
I know, it's terrible.
Oh, the production sucks on this movie.
Oh, man.
And there's no point. They're just dancing and showing off their tits. And
a little transistor. This is before cassettes.
Oh, yeah. Before cassettes. Before 8-tracks.
Yeah.
This is 1966.
Holy shit. This must have been near where they did The Blast. They're just fucking nuclear tits. These girls got these fucking mutant tits.
This is Darlene Gray.
Darlene Gray.
I remember Darlene Gray.
I mean, that's porno back then.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking chicks just shaking their giant tits.
There's an innocence to it.
Yeah, there really is.
You know, no big, huge, hairy muffs.
They're not shitting.
Right.
No dogs licking them. And the good old days. Darlene Gray.
We did promise we wouldn't do too much of this.
We certainly did. We break our promises a lot.
It's so tough not to play another clip, though, no?
No, they're all right there.
Sam, if you find a really good clip, because
wonderful, and
the best part of it is the announcer just loses his fucking mind.
You know, hearing bam, 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 as they're dancing doesn't really do much.
And he literally loses his mind describing the girl.
Oh, he loves it.
This was San Francisco, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because at one point in the movie, they're just driving around to all the landmarks topless.
Yeah, all the San Francisco landmarks.
But then there's some double entendre.
Oh, yeah.
That he discusses.
Bank of America, wow.
Oh, God.
Like Coit Tower is all of a sudden a big fucking hard cock.
A cock.
And the tunnels, well, you know what they are.
Rising.
All right.
Turgid above the streets.
Oh, yeah, could you get the opening and then we will go...
Yeah, because this is just music.
Yeah, the opening is great because it goes and shows all the landmarks of San Francisco. And talks about them as sexual objects.
No.
If you can, Sam. If not, that's fine.
Damn.
So Mitt Romney's going to be your nominee.
Yeah, it's obvious. I think it's been obvious.
Santorum, Gingrich, and Ron Paul refuse to acknowledge that. But Ron Paul's going to be in there to the end because he's got a message that is beyond being president. But Santorum refuses to drop, and so does Gingrich. And,
they're kind of
everyone at this point is saying you got to just stop. It's Romney's. It's Romney's.
But they'll drop eventually, and then they'll praise him.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I hate all this shit. What happened to you beating the shit out of him for the last year?
They're going to stick to it until they actually pick the candidate, which is stupid at this point.
It's unusual, right? This doesn't happen that often, no.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get a much better gauge of how he's going to do against Obama if these two get out of the way and all of their people that vote for them in the polls start voting for Romney, because that's what's going to happen in the polls. You're not going to get a lot of these Gingrich people going, well, I'm going to go Obama.
Right.
Consolidation of the peeps, man.
Yeah.
Who
do you think he's going to pick as his running mate? Is it Rubio?
I'll go Rubio.
Yeah, it could be a few.
A little I know.
Options there.
Yeah, you get a little of the minority vote and all that. They're important and stuff. Hey, New York is a Democratic state.
Yeah.
But the Republican people out there, who do they like in New York, you think? Because that's next.
They're
not going to put up with Santorum's bullshit, I would assume.
No,
I think Romney easily wins New York as far as the primary.
As far as primary, yeah,
easily.
Going to happen. You're not going to get Santorum winning any.
We don't put up with Santorum shit in this state.
No, I think people ought to really kind of get off his shit and just fucking really send him a message that he's got to go. Who's voting for this fucking guy?
I don't know, man. I know one thing. I don't like that guy.
No, I don't like him.
I mean, in the end, if it's Romney, whatever. Whatever.
It's going to be Romney. I
mean, he's the least douchey at all of them.
No, I mean, if he wins the whole thing, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a big supporter of either side, trust me. But if it turns out to be Romney, I'll be like, whatever. But Santorum, he's scary. That fucking guy's scary.
I don't like that religious.
Fuck that guy.
That heavy religious background as far as a candidate goes. It's just not good for the country.
No.
Nah.
People saying find the Pat Barrington clip, Sam.
That's the one,
because we feel like we need just a little more.
Just need a little more.
Just a little bit.
Fuck the music.
You got the Pat Barrington.
What don't I like about Obama? Just taxes. That really is all I don't like about him. Well, taxes.
He's pulling a lot of shenanigans.
I was talking to my guys. Like, if Obama gets reelected, let's get our ducks in order, he's saying.
Why?
Yeah,
and that comment,
taxes and stuff.
that fucking under the breath Russian comment there.
I love it.
Little message.
I love it.
Because
it shows they all bullshit in the end.
Well, you know what? Keep your mouth shut.
And they're having these conversations when
he could have been lying to the Russian.
Right. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his turn and beat him up for it, granted, but, I mean, you got to acknowledge that they all do that shit.
Yeah.
They tell the public one thing, and behind the scenes they're doing other shit.
Well, you know what? That's fine. I understand that, but what he's saying is pretty fucking outrageous. Like, what kind of deal is he making with the Russians that he can't present until he has no accountability anymore as president because he can't be reelected? So what is this thing he's presenting to the Russians where he's like, I don't want to do this until I'm reelected because they,
Well, word on the street is, the vodka supply is a little low in America.
Vodka?
Right now.
It's something about the vodka?
Yeah, the vodka is a little low.
I thought strippers.
And, yeah, we
Russian
could use
strippers.
a few more. Well, I don't like the Russian strippers.
Yeah, they're all business is what it is. It's very hard to get one that just wants to dance for the art.
for the
art of dancing.
I bet Pat Barrington would make you believe.
Pat Barrington. Oh, boy.
You're just playing the music, E-Rock?
Yep.
Yeah. I want the clip, though. I like the guy's voice.
Russ Meyer.
You got Pat Barrington?
What do you got there,
Where's
Sam?
Pat Barrington?
Sam?
That has his voice on it.
Sam, what do you got?
Who doesn't have Pat
Sam?
Barrington?
Pat Barrington's not on here.
I see you're ready to click play. What do you got there?
It's just his voice. It's like
Why don't you
intro
Google
and
Pat
Is
Barrington?
this the intro? Is this the intro?
everything. I think so.
This is the intro to Mondo Topless, and then I promise, I personally promise we'll move on. Hit
On
it.
with the way-out craze of the topless, formed and nurtured by staid and stolid San Francisco, and cut loose to rampage across the USA and even Europe. National publications such as Life, Playboy, and Esquire have documented the topless. The phrase and the craze that is changing the mood and the mores of people everywhere.
Mores.
Mondo Topless captures the basic quintessence of the movement. With movement, way out wild movement. Here, go-go girls, in and out of their environment, will be revealed to you in scenes that can only be summarized as a swinging tribute to unrestrained female anatomy. Mondo Topless is believably real in Eastman color. But unbelievable just barely describes all of Russ Meyer's discotheque discoveries. Fantastic women, fantastic dances,
looking at a montage.
featuring the world's
Topless women
loveliest
right now.
buxotics.
Buxotics.
You've
Buxotics,
only
right.
dreamed there were women like these until now. But they're real, unbelievably real in Mondo Topless. Feast your eyes on bumptious Pat Barringer. Buxotic Darlene Gray. Luscious Sin Lene. Delicious Darla Paris. Yummy Diane Young. Exciting Donna X. And bouncy Babette Bardot. Yes, for the very first time, you will hear actual on-the-spot recorded tapes consisting of sensitive comments and opinions by the very topless dancers wildly gyrating before your eyes.
This guy is so excited.
Pearls of wisdom based upon guarded personal experiences, all played against a backdrop of tempestuous, soul-stirring rock and roll music.
My best friend gives me a problem where I can't find a bathing suit to fit me, and
I'm doing the topless.
make them to fit you. You have to have one custom made.
I feel I am alluring to a man with or without clothes, and I try to be. This is my main purpose in life.
I want at least 4 or 5 more children.
Oh, I think they come to leer at the dancers. Even if it does excite them, this is good.
Certain dances they say aren't sexy, and I don't know how they can say that. It's ridiculous.
When I have no bad thoughts as a rule in my mind, at least I don't think I do.
I've always liked to sleep in the raw. It's more comfortable. What do you need clothes for when you have covers to cover you anyway?
Big hairy
My daddy's
pussy all
French,
over
my
his
mom's
sheets.
Swedish.
Yes, I guess you could say I'm sort of an exhibitionist. And I enjoyed being looked at and appreciated.
You're a
Appreciated.
fight like a horse.
More than most men. It's a very strange
talked
thing.
weird back then.
I've been
It
in
was
the
sexy,
business
though.
I am,
Yeah.
but I've never had a problem.
You don't just say that sex is only for a man, because now that's That's perfectly ridiculous. I don't believe a woman should tease a man unless she's going to give him something in return. Otherwise, she shouldn't even bother to.
Exactly.
Wow,
Don't even bother strip teasing.
They're sexy girls, man.
Yeah.
The whole time it was nothing but a montage of topless girls
shaking their tits,
with
dancing.
huge natural boobs.
To that rock and roll music.
Put that on our Facebook. Oh, no, you probably can't, right? They get a little weird with that shit.
No, nudity, you can't.
Yeah, Sam, where we go with this for the people out there?
It's on dailymotion.com. If you just search Mondo Topless, you can find all the clips.
Fuck yeah.
Well, when I'm doing the topless. The topless.
I remember her.
That sounds like a time of fucking the 60s. Like
That's
yes. 3 years before Woodstock. Doesn't that just sound like fucking and juiciness?
Fucking and socking.
Where the fuck was this when we were growing up? This is all I would have needed.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Fuck.
Dude, if you saw those tits shaking
trying to get
like
Playboy
that.
magazines.
Come in your pants.
I would have had this for 10 years, no problem.
Of course.
Where was it? Oh, then again, we assume we forget.
And no video.
You couldn't just like put this on anywhere.
No.
This had to be like 8mm.
Had to be 8mm film, and you weren't getting sound. What are you, in a fucking movie theater?
For a moment there, I thought we grew up with the computer. I forgot.
Yeah.
I just forgot that we did not grow up
Child
with
of
the
the
computer.
80s. You had your Commodore 64, but, you can't play those videos on
That's right. So wow, you had to go to a theater to see this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who was enjoying it, Sammy.
Oh, boy, Sam. Oh, boy.
Sammy.
Oh, boy. I'd pick up my my big Bell telephone, and I'd grab the handset, and ahead of my time, I would literally take my finger and try to swipe it all over the receiver and try to move things around. I didn't have any apps.
Jeez.
I was like, Mom, where can I get some apps? And she gave me a shrimp cocktail.
We got gypped out of life, I'm thinking.
Well,
because, man, the kids today. Look what they got. We didn't have this shit.
I used to have a little fantasy as a child that I would have a wristwatch with a television in it, so I could sit in class in school and watch cartoons and stuff and TV in like first grade, second grade, things like that. And
fantasy. Why didn't you like write that down? That's what ended up happening, basically. You would have been a billionaire.
Oh, I should have.
To you, it was like, oh, look at this dumb idea. But guess what? We're basically doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of Dick Tracy, though.
Strap your phone to your fucking wrist. It's your idea.
Yeah.
See?
But now, obviously the wristwatch thing, too small to view. Thought it would be cool, but really too small to see. So you got to go with an iPhone type thing at least for size. And I wasn't thinking of that. When I thought of communication device that's handheld, I thought, Star Trek communicator.
Right.
No real picture. That was outrageous. Then that's what the tricorder was for.
Right.
And that was pretty big. Boy, you'd think they just would have had an iPad or something like that in the Enterprise. Not that big box that he carried around for the tricorder. It sucked.
That does suck.
I have my tricorder. Captain, my dentures are falling. I have to go to McCoy and put my dentures back in.
I'm looking at the pic of the fucking tractor trailers blowing through the sky.
Is that amazing?
Insane? Wow! Oh, Jimmy. Yeah, that is amazing. Some major fucking tornadoes. I don't know. Were they F5s?
Oh, shit.
Were they F5s?
Oh, shit.
Finger of God. Finger of
Was
God.
that really a dramatic moment when he said that?
Oh, my God. Oh, an F4, that'll relocate your house pretty efficiently. Is there such thing as like an F5? You bitch. You mention an F5?
What's the look? Can we see that scene?
Yes, that's a good one.
I've only seen it 300 times.
I know, but I have to see it now because it's so douchey.
Finger of God. Ew.
Finger of God. Guy's like, hey, what are you even asking
Is that
for?
Seymour Hoffman and Bill Paxton?
Yeah, but he's not the one that says it. It's some other douchebag that was part of their big fucking tornado chase, storm chaser thing.
Was he douchey in it, Seymour Hoffman, too? That
Everyone was douchey. Philip Seymour Hoffman, who is a great actor, was the biggest douche. Hey, that's why they called him the Extreme. Yeah.
He wasn't considered a great actor yet, was he?
No, this was fucking. He was.
This
just
was before it all happened.
Yeah,
Before Boogie
yeah,
Nights.
this is pre-Boogie
even
Nights, right?
though that movie was a huge blockbuster success.
Yeah. Oh, please. Tape from.
most primordial forces on the face of the
one of the most primordial forces on the face of the earth. Why don't you put her in charge?
Bill Paxton.
We're doomed.
We might not
We're
find
in
a
some
good
real
cop.
pretty shit now.
Yeah, it looks like the only thing that comes up on YouTube for Finger of God is Live from the Compound.
Oh, well,
version
yeah.
of it.
I might have done a...
Okay.
I want to hang out with him.
How'd you guys get in the movie?
I don't know. It's amazing.
Bill's the extreme!
I'm an idiot.
No, it's okay, man. Everything's cool. Dry your tears, man. Dry your tears.
I'm an idiot, Jesus.
Look at how much fun it is with a visual element.
Oh. I'm partying with the extreme people. It's on the background on the green screen behind me. And we're just having fun. Yeah. I don't know where the Finger of God
Could
thing
take a
is.
while.
It's the entire movie.
Oh, really?
But yeah.
But how much fun is that with the...
We got to make some decisions.
Oh, that is where they went to dinner.
We got to make
All
decisions.
right. Okay, all right. I think you're there.
Speech is coming up.
Yeah.
Scream
It's my commentary.
and the finger of motherfucking God.
You're pumped.
I was pumped.
got a lot of beef.
Where's your logo backwards?
They put everything backwards on when they post it on YouTube. So digitally, they can't detect it and say that you're infringing on someone's copyright.
Grab some while you can.
Yes, that's why a lot of times you'll see NBC shows and whatnot reversed, all backwards.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you actually get a digital imprint of the movie, and that's how they catch you. It's not one guy that's just watching everything and screening everything.
So you just playing soccer?
It's,
Taking a shower. I'm taking my shirt off and I bumped into you. Was he playing soccer? Oh, was he?
Is that Laura Dern?
no, that's the other one. She was from, what's her name? She's terrible.
Helen Hunt?
Helen Hunt,
Oh, yeah.
with the giant forehead.
She can act if you like her.
What? No, she's terrible.
For him.
She had a good run, but she's gone now.
Yeah. She's awful.
Let's do this.
Come on. Yeah,
Come
fast forward a little more.
on.
You gotta go forward. Look at what we're going through to do this.
We haven't done anything
Keep
yet on
going.
this show.
Keep going.
Against the extreme.
Oh,
He's gonna ruin.
imminent ruinage.
Oh, why does he say that?
Because he's extreme.
What's
I didn't
ruined?
just hear that.
To rue the day. They'll rue the day. And he goes, imminent
I
ruinage.
can't even watch this. So bad.
It's so bad.
Imminent ruinage.
Keep going. Keep going.
I've seen the extreme in high gear.
You guys gotta get some new stories.
They're going to boo the day. Extreme booing.
Oh, my God.
You get this kind of belt.
That's good.
Way too close. And Joe's got the vid on it. She's filming it, right?
She's got the
All of a
vid.
sudden, out of nowhere, this shitty-looking Green Valiant comes pulling up.
Oh, boy, she has to get herself together.
Yeah.
How many times did you tell
Can't
this?
handle this. She's got to go upstairs.
Stumbles out of the car. He's got like a bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand.
Oh, it's extreme.
He is
That's why he's extreme.
naked. Not naked.
He's naked with a bottle of Jack, and there's a tornado coming.
Oh, I know how this movie ends.
Get this.
half naked. Naked.
Cameron Fry.
Joe's yelling at him to get out of the way, right?
Float in a parade.
Yeah. Hey.
He strolls up to the twister.
That's it.
Oh, shit. It's somewhere.
That's just terrible. It's horrible.
Keep going. It's freeze framed, I guess. I don't know where it is.
Evil Bill.
Killed him.
Let my camera.
Keep going.
I'm loving this.
It is really.
It's just so off.
Oh,
Four
yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Four will relocate your house fairly efficiently.
Is there an F5?
Oh,
The finger of God.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
I'm all upset about it, I guess.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You know how that should go? Is there an F5? Yeah, that one's really fucked up.
Yeah, that's like
oh, just
stronger.
stop.
The fork falls. Someone couldn't even hold their fucking fork. That's how crazy it was. She mentioned an F5. I lost all fucking muscular strength in my hands. I can't even hold a fork.
An N5 would scare me more.
5N.
Jay from Huntington on the Twitter. The Twister ride at Universal Studios is more believable than that shit movie. Very good. Well, we had some tornadoes down there in Texas. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All over Dallas, right?
Yeah, Dallas.
Near the airport, near where the Mavericks were practicing. Good old Dirk tweeted yesterday that...
Diggler?
Dirk Diggler. He plays for the Mavs. He tweeted that they couldn't leave the gym because tornadoes were all around the damn place.
How many people commented that it sounded like a freight train?
A lot, Ant.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Here's apparently what a tornado sounds like.
A lot.
Sounded like a train came up. No, the one that goes around Disneyland. Not a real one.
What kind of damage? Do we know yet?
Finger of God.
Yeah.
We also saw the video of the tractor trailer.
I did not see it.
You haven't seen it yet?
I did not see it.
And they were explaining those things weigh a shit.
Yeah.
Got to be 30, 40 pounds.
Oh, no. Much heavier.
Well, the problem is you're going to have to listen to Chad.
Chad?
We have played Chad on our show over the years.
Chad is the guy that got yelled at.
Chad loves weather.
He loves when a weather-related thing happens because he's the star.
Can we find the Chad clip where he had to scold the woman?
Oh, that guy.
Was that Katrina?
God, I've never forgotten about Chad because he loves weather.
Dude, that is great. I want to hear that really bad.
Do?
Yeah.
And, man, you got to stay out of his fucking way because he'll scold you when he's talking about his weather.
And then he got scolded and looked like a bitch.
Yeah, so the clip we're about to play from the tornadoes yesterday in Dallas, you have to listen to Chad.
Chad.
I fucking hate Chad. Here. Oh, that's it. We don't have a better version of that?
I mean, not the...
We used to play a much better version of that, no?
I don't know if Eric has one.
Eric, you got one? Eric's looking for it really quickly.
Yeah, CNN, right?
CNN Chad.
I have the audio. Okay.
All right, hold on.
All right, let's give it a listen.
Iraq might have the audio.
But the storm was 902 millibars.
Hold on, Iraq. Hold on a minute.
You got to pause on it.
This is what he's doing is he's explaining barometric pressure, which I know is exciting as fuck.
Oh, it's a hoot.
It's great. So they're on CNN. Katrina's happening. They want to fucking get like the drama and excitement. It's the fucking news. They don't want the weatherman talking about barometric pressure ad nauseum. So he starts talking about it, and the anchor legitimately starts like, this sucks.
Right.
So she gets involved.
But the storm was 902 millibars. 902 was the lowest that you had with this storm a couple of hours ago. So it has filled in a little bit, filled in with some air, not as low of pressure. But Camille, let me talk, Carol.
Translate that for us. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, if you would let me talk. Camille was 908. And so this is actually now not as strong as Camille, but not really as strong as it's been. 908. I'm walking over here because you're. I can have this chart, but it's not.
He lost it too.
908 millibars is 26.81 inches of mercury. This storm got down to 26.61.
No one cares.
And right now it's 26.98. Now, if you would go to your home barometer that you have, it's probably a big circle hanging on your wall that you got from an uncle somewhere.
No one.
If you go look at that, that is completely off the screen.
She was totally just.
Would you ever have to have a barometer that would go that low
I think
in the
they have
northern hemisphere
a little
unless you're
tag at the
obviously
end.
trying to get under a hurricane?
All right.
Carol.
Thank you, Chad.
All right. Just having fun with you this
You're
morning.
not
No, that's right. That was the one. Just having fun
No,
with you.
you're fucking pissed off at Carol.
You were fucking pissed because she called you out on your Borefest and barometric pressure diatribe.
And I hate to say it, a lot of times the females are wrong in that situation.
Yeah.
But she was absolutely fucking
Chad,
correct. Chad!
a geek.
No one talks about millibars.
Fucking put your dick in your pants and your barometer away and fucking get some excitement here. Wind speed. Whenever you're talking about hurricanes, how about some wind speeds, you motherfucker?
That's all we need to know.
Where's the eye? What's the storm track?
That's right.
But he also was saying that it's not as bad. Like, he was actually giving news that she didn't want to hear.
Oh, that it wasn't as bad.
It was bad, but not as bad. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear.
No, they want
that's
the
true
end
too.
of the world.
But the point being, you don't need to say it in millibars.
Oh, it's millibars.
You want to hear her part again?
Yeah, quickly.
Not as low of pressure, but Camille.
Chad.
Let me talk, Carol.
Translate that for us. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, if you would let me talk.
If you would let me talk.
Let me talk, Carol.
Carol. Chad. She's like, Chad. She talked to him like a child. Like if she has a child at home, that's exactly how she addresses the kid.
We might have to play the L.A. clip now. See what we do? I know we've done this a million times.
Clip show.
But, man, according to my Twitter, we got new fucking people coming aboard all the time.
And it's fucking hilarious.
The L.A. clip is classic. When you go home and have a few shooters.
Yeah, shooters. And she didn't even deny it. She was mad at him, but she's like, "Oh well,
you call me
I don't
out
do
on my
that."
drinking in between newscasts?
Yeah, you
How
fuck.
dare you big fuck? All right, well, we can move forward to the tornadoes. And
Yeah.
I guess you're going to hear. Oh, you want to play it?
Paul and
Should we
Ann.
play it?
Yeah, might as well. It's right there.
All right.
Paul and Ann Martin. I've never seen this one.
Oh,
you
yes,
have. Of
Oh,
course
yeah.
you have.
It frequently is. It frequently
Well,
is.
then we better
Do you
talk
hear me
about it.
complaining
Go
about it?
back.
Sure I have.
You missed something.
Yeah, come on.
Hey,
It starts before the graphic.
All the time.
It
That's what I
frequently
was
is.
told.
It frequently
Well,
is.
then we
Do
better
you
talk
hear me
about it.
complaining about it?
Then we better talk
Tonight I'm
about it.
complaining because tonight I said,
Then we better
hey,
talk about it because I
I
think you've got a
agree.
problem. I think we've got a problem. All right? If that's what you think, then we'll talk about it after the show, and we'll talk about it with Roger Bell. Because I'm not going to sit here night after night and put up with this shit. Okay?
night after night?
You got her.
Night after night?
Well,
Where, what,
it
let's,
looks
how
to
much?
me like that's the way it's going to go,
I'll
Ann.
take the ante up a little higher than that even.
Oh boy.
You're not only wrong, you're way out of line.
Let me tell you something.
You started it, pal.
You want Harold Green, you might get him.
It's fine with me. Fine
Oh, is
with
it really?
me. Good old
Oh.
Harold Green.
Okay. You want to start dealing with shit? Go ahead. That's what you want. You just might get it.
Slamming the papers.
You know, you go home and have a couple of shooters, and I don't know what the fuck happens, but when you come back, you're not the same lady.
That's not true.
Some nights it is, Ann.
Some nights it is Ann. What does Ann come back a little soused?
He got her so good because she just stopped talking when he's like Roger Bell. You want Roger Bell? That's for whatever. I don't know what that means,
He
but
must
it
be
ain't
the
good.
news director or
But
something.
she didn't want it.
Gotta be the boss.
Even though she said she didn't care.
Yeah.
And the shooters. That's not true.
Because
No.
I've never heard anybody so unconvincingly defend themselves.
Yes.
The best part of that clip, which that version doesn't have, then they go right into the newscast.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
Remember?
The phony hello.
Van fire or something.
Someone had someone recorded a live mic just before they were going on air.
Yep.
And then they had to be fucking normal news douches after that. Anyway, back to E-Rock's telling me that's on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony on Facebook. How about you give us a few likes? That'd be nice. It's all about likes in this world.
Like me.
Tornado sucks up truck trailers. Yeah, so we're going to have to, unfortunately, another visual. What? You haven't seen this yet, Jimmy? Oh, you're not going to believe this.
Oh, Jimmy's looking at the wide-eyed.
Yes, very wide-eyed.
Loves it.
Go ahead.
This is the beginning. The first two start to go. Keep your eyes on the chain. You see the flashes. This is power sources. And in a moment, you will see several of these fly through the air, do 360s before landing back on the ground.
Hundreds of feet in the sky.
That's Chad.
And this is the storm that's moving into the eastern parts of Dallas County. We're talking about Piedmont Edition and eventually turn Mesquite. If you're in this area, you need to take cover now. There
I believe
is
those
even
are
bigger storm on
Firestone
the ground with
retreads
something
on
I'm
the
seeing
trailer.
called a debris
Thanks,
ball,
Chad.
which is literally a ball on the radar created by debris in the sky, and that storm is moving into Arlington, Texas. We've all heard of Arlington. We know the Texas Rangers. We know all the...
Look at this.
There you go. And this is just the beginning.
Hundreds of feet.
Oh
the
my
beginning.
God!
Stay with this.
No,
don't do that.
Oh my God! I cannot believe.
Not the same ones, different ones.
Oh my
and
God!
Lifted into the sky, hundreds of feet. There it goes.
There it goes in the middle of the screen.
It's
Oh my
like a
God.
Lionel train that
It's
someone
just
threw
flying
across
around
the
there,
room.
hitting people.
Light as
Oh
a feather,
no!
it seems.
Whoa.
What the
70,000
Oh my
likely
God.
And then it just
tossed around in the
smashes
air.
down.
This is just one tornado. And where exactly is, as we look at these unbelievable pictures here, where exactly is the tornado? Because obviously that's the wind carrying
Anyway,
it.
it's very visual. Obviously. You see those fucking trailers just spinning up in the air like that? That's fucked up.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God,
that's
that would
movie
stink.
shit.
That would stink to be walking by.
Oh,
my
big tractor
God.
trailer fucking.
Because you know you're next.
Yeah.
Empty tractor trailer weighs about 15,000 pounds. A bunch of truckers checking in.
How do they know?
They can be up to 40,000 pounds when they're loaded. So that's fucked up, man. They were just spinning like they were made out of paper.
Unbelievable.
But that's not the clip of the morning. You want to play it now, or you want to?
I want to see the video where E-Rock's standing there and they're just flying over his head.
That's because you're fat.
Oh, E-Rock.
That was a fat joke.
Look at him. He's taking it in stride. Sammy's all white. Come on.
That's because he's fat.
Oh, God.
We hate acknowledging that. It happens, though. That's
Fly
great.
over his head.
15,000 pounds.
And he's not even faced.
No.
He's just enjoying his day.
Yeah, enjoying the day. It's sights.
Walking to a
Excitement.
Carvel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Find a hot dog.
why would he be getting Carvel?
Because fat people love ice cream.
Oh, God.
They love it.
Why am I saying, oh, God, that you're saying he eats ice cream? I just call him heavier than 15,000.
I know,
You're implying
but
that
my
trucks
Carvel
over his
line
head.
is out of line.
So literal.
So
Yeah.
it leads us today to oh my
God.
Oh, man.
no
Oh my God.
no. What was the shoot? Holy shoot!
Holy shoot.
Ew.
yeah.
What's that from?
Holy you got to
Oh,
see this. This is
this-
raw footage of tornado in Lancaster, Texas. We'll put this on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony.
Could be the best fucking announcer of home video during a tornado ever.
This Filipino looks like is
I think he's Filipino.
watching a tornado come right toward his house. This fucking guy is classic. This guy, and predicted before the show, might be the new double rainbow
This is
guy.
the next double rainbow guy. He will absolutely, they will remix this audio and stuff because it's just too goddamn good. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God, tornado right on the top of my house. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, please, 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 please avoid my house. Please, please. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that, the debris fly. Oh my God. Please. Oh, shoot. Oh, Buddhist bless America.
Buddhist
Oh
bless
my God.
America.
Oh, Buddhist. Please look at that. Someone roof flying up about 200-300 feet. Oh, my Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that. Holy smoke is about
Holy smuck.
It's about a block or two away from my house.
Mr.
Look at that.
Magoo,
Oh,
Mr.
shoot.
Magoo.
Oh, shoot. Oh, holy shoot. Look at that. Oh, my God.
Holy shoot.
Wow, that's cool footage.
Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, my God. Right on time that I grabbed the camera and ran out to my house, the backyard of my house, and recorded. Look at that. Oh, my God. I'm shaking.
What's that sound?
I'm shaking.
Yeah, it's the
Sirens.
The emergency siren.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Holy moly. Hopefully nobody hurts.
Hopefully nobody hurts. Everybody hurts.
Holy moly, look at that.
They got good rental
Holy
cars.
moly. Holy moly. Woo.
Would a plane fly through that well?
Oh, I
Holy
don't
moly.
think so.
Helicopter.
Oh.
Look at the debris flying.
Debris.
Oh. Holy moly, oh my God. Oh my
moly.
God.
It's like
rain
Hop
coming.
Sing from Bonanza.
Holy moly. Oh my God.
Holy moly.
Oh my God. Hopefully nobody get hurt. Oh my God. I gotta run. I gotta run.
I gotta run.
Oh my God. Oh my
hell?
God. Look at that.
Now it's just, is it going away from him?
Hailing.
Oh my
I
God.
think it's actually getting closer, but or maybe skirting him.
Vincent Tang, his name is.
Vincent Tang, holy moly.
I think that was about it, right?
Yeah. He just,
Yeah, it keeps going
you
for
get
a
a
little
couple
longer.
more holy
but
molies, but he's pretty much
It's
done.
classic. Well, that's on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony. I'll tweet it and whatever.
Oh my God!
Hey, people saying that we're wrong with the weight of the trailers.
Well, we weren't wrong. We were told by.
Now they're saying it's 33,000 empty and 80,000 loaded.
How? Well, wait,
33,000.
that's your whole rig. Is that like the fucking tractor?
Because this is just a trailer part that
It's
was
an
being
empty
lifted in the air,
trailer.
right?
Yeah.
So maybe we were right the first time.
Come on, motherfucker.
Fuck, now where we're at. Just assume
We got
it's,
us a convoy.
Just assume it's really heavy.
Yeah.
And the tornado picks it up like it's nothing.
Oh, my God. The breeze.
So people fly like that.
Man.
And some of them survive sometimes.
Oh, that's
They
fucked
find you
up.
half a mile away, and you're alive.
I don't know how that happens.
Oh, could you imagine
Hell
being
of a
picked up
trip.
by a tornado and tossed a mile or two?
I read a good account by a guy who was
He
holding
survived?
onto a no, he didn't get picked up, but he was holding onto a tree.
Right.
Or I heard him.
But
talk
how does
about
that
it.
not? How you have to lose your grip?
No, he held on.
How,
And he
though?
could look up and see into it. He could see the stuff going above him.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah, he said, but he held on.
So why didn't he rip up the tree?
Twister.
He said there was like 3 or 4 trees around him that got ripped up, and his he got lucky. His didn't get ripped up.
That's what they did in Twister. They hold on to a pipe with a leather strap, and they were right in the middle of the tornado, and they looked up and saw like
Nothing.
the eye of the tornado.
They saw sunshine.
It was extreme.
Oh no, that's hurricanes. Sorry.
Extreme.
Is there an eyewitness account of being tossed by one of these things?
I don't know.
I don't know. People don't
Obviously hard to survive that, but there
Yeah.
had to be one or two that
I
did
guess
survive that.
The wind would have to. It would have to do something to let you down easy, too, or relatively easy. You can't just fling you 200 feet in the air, and then you fall 200 feet, and you're okay.
What if it throws you into a pond?
A pond? A pond?
A soft pond.
I don't know. And what about all the debris?
Debris.
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 The debris. Oh, Buddhas bless America.
Well, and we have to acknowledge if we were on regular radio and did that accent,
oh boy,
there's a
would be
very
over,
good chance we would be fired.
You will fire. Yeah.
Because why? We're making fun.
Because we're imitating that guy's voice.
Are we making
Fuck.
fun by imitating that?
No,
of course
that's
we are.
just him.
Of course we are.
I'm a minor bird. Oh, it's amazing. Just like the Wizard of Oz.
I know we got a lot of Texas people. Where are you? Are you sweeping up today?
Yeah, they're very.
How about you call in? This is your day. This is your day to call in.
I would think the ones that
one guy that just annoys the
are
shit
there?
out of me on Twitter had to write a million fucking tweets about it. Where are you today?
But not much cell service to call in.
You think?
For the people that are there. Yeah, maybe a cell tower or two might have taken a hit.
Yeah. How many people died yesterday? Like, what do we know? We got any stats yet? It's all about stats.
How did your parents die?
Nothing? I guess not.
Yeah, what's the count? Anything?
Hello.
No.
Hey, we might have to go back to Mondo Topless.
No stats yet.
No stats yet?
Yeah.
All right, we'll break. We're going to reset the old wrestling death clock.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Or should we call it the wrestler dead clock?
I think
Death
either way,
clock,
people
right?
kind of know.
We got to reset it. I believe Sam, he's been keeping track for a while. We've gone a couple of years now?
Yeah.
Couple of years.
Probably been over 2 years at this point.
Yep.
All right, we've gone over 2 years without going 100 days without a dead wrestler.
Can't go 100 days without a wrestler dying. And
That's
I
just
guess
crazy.
that's last night.
Yeah, we got one last night.
Oh, boy.
One we all love on this show.
Oh, it was
my go-to wrestler.
your go-to wrestler.
My
as far
go-to
as
wrestler.
When you talk about wrestlers that have died, you always bring this guy up. And,
Old school.
And Sam informs everybody that he is indeed still alive. And now, Sam, not so much able to do that.
I had two go-to wrestlers. This guy, which we'll talk about next, and Ivan Putski, the Polish Hammer.
Was the Polish Hammer
He's
still
alive, right? Eating raw onions?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
What?
Crazy.
He used to eat raw onions, Ivan Putski.
I guess that's what keeps him alive.
He's the Polish Hammer.
Like an apple, he would eat an onion.
How does the Polish Hammer look these days?
Like a screwdriver. Jesus.
I know your go-to wrestler is Cherry Shepherd. No, wait, what was his name?
Sherbert.
Cherry Shepherd.
You don't even remember your own character.
That's not my character. It's just a guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
he's scooping all over you.
All right, we'll figure all this out next. We're falling apart.
Is
here.
it Backlund, you mean? Bob Backlund?
Is that the Polish Hammer in the middle with the bitch tits?
Oh, well, he's 80 years old or something.
Oh, my God.
Maybe he's storing his raw onions in his shirt.
He's got two.
Yeah,
In
two
case
of
he gets
them right
hungry.
there.
Jimmy Valiant.
Ah,
I
it's
used to
good to
do
know
comedy with one of those guys.
Boogie Woogie Man?
Really?
One of those Valiant brothers.
Really?
Used to do stand-up, yeah.
Is the Honky Tonk Man alive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Talking shit.
What?
He's still talking shit
Honky
somewhere?
Tonk Man talks shit all the time.
Well, the Honky Tonk Man is going to come. I used to like the Honky Tonk Man.
Is anyone listening, though,
didn't.
Sam?
Wait, let me see. Which one's Ivan
about
Putski?
him.
Go down.
Right there in the middle with the white shirt.
But is that him?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
He's got that
His
barrel
boobs are a little
chest.
low.
His pants are pulled up way too high.
He'd still kick your ass.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that old guy strength.
He's definitely,
It's something with the ligaments, I think, because your muscles go away, but I think those ligaments...
Ligaments kind of kick in.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like a blind person's hearing.
You ever fight an old person?
That? No.
Yeah, me neither.
Would I?
I never did.
Except a woman or two with a pillow.
Fuck.
They can never get out from under it.
All right.
Smothering the old.
Of course. Yeah, I got to eat.
Sirius XM, the Opie and Anthony Show.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight?
Getting topical.
Hold up, wait a minute.
With the Sex Man.
Good morning, sexy.
Good morning. Best to get out of the way early.
What are you talking about?
This topical thing.
Oh, I hear some Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
When I kissed you and called you.
Is this Are You Lonesome Tonight, I think?
Are you lonesome tonight?
Why didn't you play Laughing Elvis? Because wasn't that the song he was singing?
Well, if you would listen, here it is.
If you would listen. I'm going to shut up because this is really good. Laughing Elvis.
Yeah, that was the line that got him.
Filled with pain, shall I come back?
That's great.
Tell me, dear, are you lonesome? Oh, Lord, Lord. I wonder.
On pills and shit.
Oh, Elvis would have been a blast to hang with.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh.
The world's a stage and each must play a part.
You know how much fun Elvis must have been?
Oh, God. Oh, man, I tell you.
Chicks just singing in the background still.
And I had no cause to die.
It's just so fun.
Oh. Sing it, baby. Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome
Right on.
That's fucking fantastic.
Thank you, Iraq.
All high.
I love that
Oh,
fucking
just
thing.
fucking high
On
with his
pills and alcohol.
Oh, he loved it.
And his peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Just laughing his balls off.
Laughing and laughing. That was Are You Lonesome Tonight? 52 years ago that was recorded.
What?
The actual song, yeah.
Oh.
Steve from Bayshore telling us that version's from 1969, he believes.
Steve from Bayshore does a very good Elvis. I've had him actually perform at the compound as Mr. Elvis Presley, and he always pleases that crowd. He's an entertainer.
When you open up the pool, will Stephen S. from Bayshore be there for opening day?
Stephen S. from Bayshore has like season tickets to my house.
Season tickets?
He's got season tickets to my
Nice.
house. Steve always knows he's
Would you like some
cordially
Steve from Bayshore singing Elvis?
Yeah. Oh, do we have a little?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Steve, hold on to your hats.
And if you want that laughing reaction, you have to show World War II footage.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Stephen S. This is not him. Is it really him?
This is him.
This is about AIDS.
My friend, I'm not a queer. I love those girls with thick meat curtains. I've lived life as a fool. I've traveled down that Hershey highway. I'm sure it's things like this that gave me
my AIDS. That's right.
Pets, I've banged a few, but then again,
most of them female, have paid for sex with youths and one or two large organ she-males. My glands feel scraped and coarse. My little lungs are clogged with mucus rolled up like Robert Reed. I think it's my age.
Damn. Stephen S. from Bayshore could sing.
Yeah.
Right?
He can make a living as an Elvis.
That is a good one.
That's a funny parody, too, obviously.
Steve from Bayshore.
E-Rock, why didn't you go with the MLK guy getting assassinated 44 years ago today?
The MLK guy?
Yeah, the MLK guy.
Did you play that song instead of Martin Luther King?
Yes.
Why? What's more important?
I told him.
Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated 44 years ago today, but he went with the Elvis thing.
Sorry, I couldn't find a fun song to celebrate his assassination.
You could have played
U2.
Wow,
Yeah,
look at that. The
definitely.
chemistry's still there after all these years.
It didn't have to be a funny song. It's just an important day in history.
Yeah.
Give me a little U2 MLK. I don't even know if that song's good. I know I like it from Unforgettable Fire.
Could have played the other one. What is that other one?
Does
about?
Brother Joe play MLK?
Oh, yeah, they play that one.
He plays that one.
Oh, yeah. What about that other one? The one about Bobby Kennedy and Martin Luther King.
Pleased to meet
has anybody here seen my old friend Martin?
What about Sympathy for the Devil?
You tell me where he... Oh, yeah?
Sympathy for the Devil does a little MLK reference, doesn't it?
I don't know. I know that they talk about Anastasia, who was the bogus Russian heiress.
The heiress.
Fuck, I love Unforgettable Fire. I know this is pissing people off, though, I'll be honest.
Why?
They probably don't like U2.
U2 is one of those bands people love
or hate.
It's very odd to get somebody that just kind of, yeah. I just think Bono's a tool.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you with that. You're right.
Yeah.
When I go to U2 shows, it's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up about Africa. You can be playing Red Hill Mining Town right now.
Ooh.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
He's a
I don't want to hear
tool.
that shit when I go to concerts.
Right.
All right.
This fucking intro.
It's a little lullaby. And also,
That's actually good.
E-Rock chose not to acknowledge with his getting topical segment that Hank Aaron tied Babe Ruth's home run record 38 years ago today.
Here's what this little racist did. He ignored the two black accomplishments, and he went with Elvis. What a racist.
In person.
A Negro.
Wait a minute.
E-Rock's a racist.
Is this also true?
What happened?
Don Imus?
Yes, we're getting to that.
All right.
He blew off all the black people.
But I didn't know that happened on Martin Luther King's assassination day.
So?
Probably no
Two
time.
different things.
Well, I know, but...
Nappy Headed Ho is 5 years old today.
5 years ago.
Nappy Headed Ho is 5 years old today.
Wow.
Oh, that's when we had to deal with Nate and all those assholes.
And
That's
also-
5 years ago already.
And also that nonsense on CBS. It was terrible. With just race or anything, you know? Stupid Tom Chiasano in the background. So he shouldn't talk like that because there's parrots all over. Good point.
What?
If we shouldn't talk like that because there's parrots, there's dumb birds, and he would lisp.
Oh, Jesus.
What's a parrot's from? Really? Cockatoos. Shut up.
All right, that list. Shut up.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a robin. So just circle it around right we heard you. Beautiful animals.
Holy shit, that came out of nowhere.
Not beautiful animals. Stupid.
You wouldn't get a great parrot?
No.
I'd go great parrot.
No.
Great parrots know how to talk.
What's that?
Great parrots know how to talk.
Exactly. I can't even fuck it. Why do I want to listen to it?
Back to the Hank Aaron thing. I want to know what those two douches are doing that ran around the bases with Hank Aaron, spoiling his big moment. Remember the two douches?
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that kind of made it in a weird way. Like, it just made it such a madness type of an event. Like, I guess...
Yeah, but what do those guys do?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I heard that they were Mark McGuire's. They hired them to run. They're all old. Right, it's tradition.
So, yeah, Nappy Headed Ho is 5 years old.
That got me.
Huh?
I said, that got me. It said Johnny Carson quits The Tonight Show 45 years ago. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
He didn't leave The Tonight Show 45 years ago. That seemed like not that long ago. No, it's when he left and then returned 3 weeks later after getting a raise of $30,000 a week.
Jeez.
Wow.
So
40 years ago?
So he was pissed off, so he walked, and then they said, all right, what do you need?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Letterman extends his deal. He's going to be on TV through 2014, so he could surpass Johnny Carson as longest-running late-night host in TV history.
Oh, he wants that little record, huh?
Sure.
Well.
But more importantly, we lost another wrestler.
Oh, right.
Man, when I was growing up in the 80s, I used to watch this guy wrestling.
80s?
I like this guy.
You liked Chief Jay Strongbow?
I
did. You kidding?
Remember, he would always do the circle thing and in the middle of the fucking.
Boy, if that didn't annoy fucking Native Americans.
What do you know about Chief Jay Strongbow, Sam? I know, didn't he wrestle like you had Andre the Giant when he was basically in his prime. You had Bruno Sammartino, I think was that era.
Just
Who
those
else?
big bruiser guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
with their pants pulled up too high.
There weren't many guys that were really in shape, were there?
No.
And like,
They
or
had those barrel
slim guys
chests.
that could really move and flip off the ropes. Like, these were just big barrel-chested guys. Yeah, bouncing into each other.
What was the bit we did?
Dropping legs.
Out of shape, in shape guy.
Yeah,
they were
out of shape, in shape
guys.
That's like anytime you see Heston with his shirt off in one of those movies, he's like, oh, stop.
Right.
He's suck it. And you see him trying to suck it in when they take their shirts off back then.
Family Guy.
Robert Mitchum.
You're saying Family Guy took that from us.
Yeah, we saw
We did
those,
it first, right?
Yeah,
Family
we
Guy
did.
thing. We did it first.
Let me see the
I think
Chief
we
Jay
did.
Strongbow video of him wrestling. Because he used to like, in the middle of the circle.
And who was his wrestling partner there? His tag team partner?
Well, you probably Billy White Wolf,
Nope, I don't
Billy
remember that.
White Wolf.
I really don't remember that.
Sonny King. At one
Nope,
point.
I don't remember that.
The hell are these people you're talking about?
Backlund?
Nope.
Bob Backlund.
Maybe. When he was on with Jules Strongbow. That was later on.
I remember.
Yeah, he was like the fucking Charlie Joe.
That
Jules,
sounds
I remember.
stupid.
So he wasn't a tag teamer
No, I mean he became
for the most part.
later on in his career he was, but he was first famous as a singles guy.
Oh.
I used to watch wrestling when they made Andre the Giant wrestle 3 midgets. You ever see that match?
Oh, man.
You ever see that match?
I don't know if I've.
Look what wrestling used to look like.
Yeah,
oh, my God, the bad graphic.
awful kick.
Really quickly, so Andre the Giant would wrestle 3 midgets, and by the end of the match, he would stack them up and sit on top of them like it was a throne. They're not going to be doing that shit anymore.
It's a compact 275 pounds.
They'd always grab each other by the back of the head and
Right.
shoulder like a real wrestling
Oh, I love
move.
these back. I love the fucking where they cross each other in the ropes.
Look how small the ring was.
Yeah, why was the
terrible
ring
that
so
is.
small?
I think it's like
And you'll see
12 by 12?
with some flying leg
Wow,
moves
that's a
and
small
karate
ring.
chops that are
it's
themselves
probably like twice the
reminiscent.
size now.
Yeah, and
Damn.
they're pumping in crowd noise because it looks like they're only
Oh,
wrestling
right.
in front
Yeah,
of
we're
like 100
pumping in
people.
crowd
Oh,
noise.
yeah, you can hear it.
Different style of wrestling where you'll see opponents maintain holds
Yeah,
for
there's
much
like
longer periods
maybe
of time.
one row of people.
73.
So something very rare happened. Chief Jay Strongbow died of old age. This is extremely rare. Who was
How
the last
old
guy
was
to
he?
die of old age in your wrestling death clock bit?
I guess. Little Tokyo,
Little Tokyo.
who was 70, but he was a midget, so midgets die
Oh, what happened? What fell on him?
You think he got tussled a lot?
quicker. He had a heart
Through his
attack
life?
and tongue cancer.
Oh, geez.
So he had both.
But he probably kept walking into crotches by accident.
Plenty of people that like to get that fucking disease. You know, shut the fuck up.
I got it.
I got it.
I agree with you, too.
Shit.
I want to see more Chief Jay Strongbow.
Chief Jay was 83.
So how many days did we go without a dead wrestler?
The count is now we are resetting the clock at 29 days.
So we only went 29 days this time around?
Yeah.
It's not good at all.
Wait, now Sam.
Yeah.
Because people get a hold of me all the time. They don't believe this bit. They
All
think
right,
we're
well-
fucking around with it.
Doug Furness died on March 4th.
Doug Furness.
Doug Furness.
But these are all like legitimate wrestlers.
I
as far
saw
as the
Doug
wrestling world
Furness
goes.
wrestle Survivor Series 96, Madison Square Garden.
So
I mean, that's legit.
So when did we start this bit?
I don't have,
Over 2 years ago, though. We haven't gone 100 days, right?
yeah, I mean, I have well over 2 years, I think.
Well over.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
So you just go back, Doug Furness, a guy named Savannah Jack, Bison Smith, Little Tokyo, Rod Steele, Macho Man Randy Savage, Larry Sweeney, Oliver Humperdinck, Sean Osborne, all this year.
Wow.
Suicide.
That's suicide.
Not this year. No, that was 2011. Not
liar.
2012.
Liar.
Dave in Connecticut has some Chief Jay Strongbow info. Wow. Dave?
Yeah, hey, how's it going, guys? Do you guys remember the classic match? Chief Jay Strongbow got tied up by Blackjack Mulligan, tied him up in the ropes. Then he took his own Indian headdress, stuffed it in his mouth, while I think it was Fred Blassie was like beating him over the head with a cane.
Classy?
And
yeah.
And it was like the Indian tribes for weeks were up in arms saying that wrestling was fake and that there was prejudice.
Well, how about they mind their own business and clean up the garbage on the side of the highways?
Oh, man.
And leave this shit to us. We enjoyed it, right?
You ask Dan Grossman, he'll tell you.
Yeah. Very
He'll
good.
tell you.
Very
Stan
good.
Grossman.
right,
What a lackey.
Ah, Mr. Fuji.
Yeah.
Good old
dead,
Mr.
right?
Fuji.
He's not dead. He's not in good shape, though.
Oh, no, why?
Met him at a signing. He was not exactly
You have a picture with him?
there. Yeah, I did.
This is 82.
And he got more people than Virgil.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Way more people than Virgil.
Yeah.
Blackjack Mulligan's grandson is now wrestling.
Oh, that's amazing.
As who?
Is a guy named Husky Harris.
He's a
Oh,
big-armed guy.
That's his, who gives a shit?
Blackjack Mulligan's a big dude, man.
Blackjack Mulligan is not compared to Andre the Giant there.
Blackjack Mulligan.
Chief Jay, Jules, the Strongbow brother.
I like the little leg kick they were doing. The leg lift.
And he's got a full engine headdress on.
Noble in the French Alps at 492 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
The eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Yes. Old Gene Simmons hair.
Yeah.
Andre is wearing a black glove very similar to the one Mr. Mulligan has on his hand. And
Can't fuck with Andre the Giant.
Man.
And that's Vince McMahon.
Yep.
Didn't he only lose one match, Andre?
Who's the only person to body slam Andre the Giant?
Well, the Hulkster.
Of course.
No, he lost a lot more at the end of his career. He started putting people over. People are really mad at the Ultimate Warrior that
What?
Andre the Giant put him over.
What's that mean, put him over?
Like, let him beat him.
So then, your stock goes way up.
Right, and then the Ultimate Warrior was just like, fuck you guys, and left.
The Warrior.
He wasn't a team player after Andre put him over.
What are they all talking about in the corner?
They're strategizing.
They're strategizing for the match.
He's going,
Are you going to take another get the guy, throw him out the ring, and then I hit him on the head for you to tag me and let me hit the man in the face?
what?
We have audio of Andre the
fucking
Giant
mutant.
talking because I think Ant nailed it.
He's asking
I think he nailed it.
He's asking if any of them want a peanut.
Oh, please.
Blackjack Mulligan.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
They would all run outside the ring when Andre came.
Well, he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing in
Let
there.
me see this. Fast forward a little bit. I want to see the Strongbos.
This match, these matches used to take forever.
The turnbuckle ones were awful. They would bounce back and forth across the ring.
Right.
It was terrible.
An average,
Boing.
I think an average match lasted well over a half hour, right? And nowadays it's in 10 minutes tops, Sam.
You're terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if the average match lasted. Like a main event match would last over a half
Why
hour.
are they all ganging up on Andre in the corner, and the Strongbow brothers are just staying on the other side
Yeah,
watching?
what the fuck?
They're cowards.
Someone please help me. I'm here with 11 other wrestlers on top of me. Someone get the Strongbow brothers to help me.
Fucking freak of nature.
People are saying that Chief Jay was Italian.
Zoidberg.
Chief Jay Strongbow was Italian.
I've heard that.
You've heard that.
Dr. Zoidberg.
A vicious headbutt.
Yes.
Oh, that is
big
vicious.
fat feet.
Giant head.
Look at the Strongbows over there chilling.
Doing nothing with their great asses showing.
Oh, dumb tights.
Oh, Jay's in.
Oh, why would you tag Jay when you're Andre?
Yeah.
Jay looks like Danny Aiello.
He does.
That is really bad.
His dumb fucking Indian boots. Ooh. Buckle up shop.
They've come a long
there you go.
way.
Your little Indian round the
Oh, that
circle.
was good. A knee in the face. That was pretty brutal.
Watch out for Mulligan on the outside.
Yeah, why?
Mulligan.
Blackjack tags in.
Oh, he does all these Indian things
Look
with his
at him.
legs.
Yeah, he's going, hi, yeah.
Trying to corner
corner Jay Strongbow.
You can't corner Jay Strongbow.
It's too quick.
Oh, damn.
shit,
How did you do that?
Oh, the chop.
This is before Vince actually deemed this sports entertainment.
Yes.
And people really thought it was real.
Yes.
Like, I remember old grandpas and shit sitting there watching, going, come on! You know, being a child of the 80s.
I thought it was real. 82, wow.
This is 82. Wow, TV sucked in 82.
I wasn't alive yet.
What is that, 4-3? Who can watch that shit?
1982.
What?
Come on. I was alive about
Hopefully
a
it
year
won't be
after
by the end of 2012.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, let him get married. Jesus. Let him get married.
No, not at all, because Jess is a grieving widow. Would be very hot.
Oh,
like that.
Needing the shoulder to cry on.
Oh, my God.
You understood him, Jim. Like, no.
It's a horrible thing to say.
Then you'd have to stop because I'd be texting her.
Hey, what are you doing, Jess?
Condolences,
Why would
you know.
you send me this picture? Is that helpful? Yeah, he just thinks you need to move on.
It's just not nice to say.
Chief
look, he's
Jay.
going, hi, yeah. He's doing like, you ever go to one of those Indian powwows and they dance around the fire and they put one foot first and do a skip move, and they do the right foot and then left foot and shit like that. It's that's what it looks like.
And then he's putting his chest out, proud.
He came back in the 90s as the mentor to Tatanka.
No way, really?
Not to wrestle, but yeah.
Buffalo?
Tatanka.
Tatanka?
He was
I know what that
83.
means. I speak Indian.
He was born in 1929.
29?
I believe.
That's like
That's about right.
black and white fast emotion time.
Yeah.
So wait, when he was doing this,
He was already 53 in 82.
Yeah, he's not young there. This is not
What?
the
He's already
beginning of his career.
53.
What's that?
This is not the beginning of his career. He started tagging with Jules Strongbow because he wasn't going to do those singles matches anymore.
Somebody tag me. Tag me. I could win the match if you just tag me.
That's a great Andre.
Oh, the resonance he gets out of those big fucking... That big neck. It's like a Bose bass speaker.
He had a lot of skin tags. I saw him up close once.
Did he?
Did you, Andre?
Oh, God.
Where'd you see Andre up close?
In Rochester, New York. I've told the story many times, but when he went in and out of the ring, I swear to you, flies were following him. They weren't just in the air. They were following Andre the Giant. Like when you see a horse and you always see the flies that just stay close to the horse.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
I swear when Andre the Giant...
Animal?
That's all I was like focused on was like, are these flies actually following him around?
Wow, he must have
And they
stunk.
were.
Apparently
And they
he
were.
used to...
And he had a lot of skin tags.
Well, he's French, right?
Yeah.
He was?
Yep.
Just being that big and being French, the smell.
Think he was uncut?
I think I got a video of Andre the Giant going into the ring in Rochester, New York. My friend Buzzy taped us because we were ringside. I got to find that.
Like E-Rock was at WrestleMania ringside or really ringside?
We were fucking ringside.
E-Rock was on a 2-yard line. Fucking asshole.
E-Rock shaking his head.
Andre.
Fucking asshole. No reason.
Andre used to sit in the locker room, apparently, playing checkers and drinking beer.
Oh, boy.
Drinking beer completely naked.
Really?
Like he just used to sit around nude.
Wow. He just didn't care.
No, he didn't give a fuck.
You think
like
he had
Saturday at the compound.
You think he had a big donger?
I would hope so.
Andre, you think he had a big donger? But anything on him would have looked tiny, right?
Yeah. He had to have a big
Well,
fucking
if it was 20 feet, I mean, or 20 inches, it would probably look good, but
yeah,
he probably had like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little 7.
Andre the average.
I'd say little because the guy was, what, 7'4" or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Can we get him talking for real?
Yeah.
Is there any audio of Andre?
Yeah, I want to hear Andre.
Oh, there's a famous promo of him and Vince online, I believe. And Vince McMahon was really smart because Vince McMahon is six what would you say, 3 or 4 easy?
Mm-hmm.
And what Vince would do is he would put Andre the Giant on a crate to make him even look taller,
Yeah.
or he would stand in some kind.
So it looked ridiculous when Vince stood next to
He's
Andre.
a smart guy, Vince.
Yeah,
he was very
smart.
He still is an incredible promoter. But there was a famous interview online where Vince looks like he's only 5 foot tall.
Is Mean Gene Oakland still alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Mean Gene.
Eric and me got to party with him one time.
Just play that one so we can hear his
lemon
you're
party.
not above celebrating St. Patty's Day, are you?
I will do it.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Wearing of the green. It's a good taste. Mass Superstar, you have made the comment to me, if the opportunity should avail itself, you'll go for the mask in a minute.
If I had the chance, I go. But first, I want to make myself and wrestling fans happy. I want to stay undefeated.
Sounds like Arnold. It really does.
Then after I got his shoulder, it would count 1, 2, 3, and I really tried to go for that.
God,
what is that?
That sound that comes out of these people, that kind of sounds like this.
That's his tongue.
His head, how big his head is.
Resonance.
Dude.
Massive.
Do you think he was a good mic guy?
Oh,
Andre, you couldn't say anything bad about him. No, he wasn't a good
Do wrestlers respect him? And like
yeah.
Oh, of
He's
course.
like one of the most. Hulk Hogan says that he was the one match he was terrified for was the one where he beat Andre because nobody knew for sure if Andre would let him win, even in the ring.
Really?
He said it wasn't above.
Even though they had it planned out ahead of time.
Right, like Andre would be like, no.
No.
Good, Andre could have pinned him if he wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. He could destroy anybody.
How old was Andre when he died?
I think he was less than 50, if I'm not mistaken.
He always looked old.
Happy birthday to me. Happy.
He was in bad shape at the end. He couldn't even walk around.
Why did Andre let him pin him? Was he just ending his career?
Yeah, because Andre knew it was his time was done, and it was better for the business to
Because
let
Vince told him.
Hogan win.
In the end, Vince told him.
Vince
Look,
Well, I mean, Andre could
happened.
have just said no.
Vince
True.
makes all the moves.
But was Andre kind of beyond being fired?
Yeah. Andre wouldn't have been fired, and even if he had been fired, he would have gone to a competitive promotion and made money against him. So
He was massive.
So, but his head, you can't fake the head size.
Yeah.
It's just like a buffalo head.
Giant.
That's good. We're pointing out that Andre the Giant was big.
Was big. The Giant.
He was legendary for his beer drinking. How much was it again?
I heard 119 cans.
in a sitting.
Miller.
He did
Boy,
one.
what are the beers we got?
What's some of them other pituitary glands we got?
Abnormal.
Oh, what a fucking...
Oh, when his hair got, when he had the short hairdo and the singlet.
I like that one.
Yeah. And he couldn't, I remember, he couldn't move around at all. You're right.
No, it's
Yeah,
just...
this is when he was getting rougher.
A skeleton isn't supposed to hold up all that shit.
a lot of
Jeez
shit to hold
Louise.
up.
I wonder if his skeleton looks different, like big and bulky, or if it's regular-sized skeleton in big body.
His skull's got to be huge.
Yeah, it's
think,
fucking-
yeah.
What do you think? It's all just meat and muscle? It's a lot of big bones.
Fat.
He's big boned.
Cartilage. Oh, look at that.
Who is that guy?
Bobby,
Bobby
Who is that guy?
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Oh, Heenan. I didn't remember.
How did he die?
Bobby the Brain Heenan is alive.
No way.
But he's probably the best talker. There's one of the best talkers there's ever been.
Yeah.
He got cancer of the jaw and had to have it removed.
Oh my God.
Was he a smoker?
I don't know.
Oh, Bobby
cancer.
the
And so,
Brain.
I've met him, and
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I've met him, and he has no.
Oh, my
He still does
God.
signings and stuff.
Holy shit.
He talked to me a little bit, but he like.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
You got a picture of him?
Yeah.
I'd get an erector set and just build a fucking Terminator jaw.
That's scary.
You're about to
Fucked
depress
up.
the shit out of me.
I'm not going to look at that.
That's
oh,
right.
no.
Oh my God!
I'm
That's
not looking.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll depress me.
It's a long finger, for fuck's sake. He missed a fucking point.
Point out his finger. Oh, no.
Oh my
Bobby
God!
the
I'm
Brain.
fucking depressed. Oh, that's
Oh, Bobby
Can I
the
hear him
Brain.
talking? I don't know what he sounded like.
it's horrible.
He looks like he's going,
Is that Hannity?
No.
No,
No.
it's
Sean Mooney.
Oh, Mooney.
different.
Oh, I remember Sean Mooney. Sure.
different Irish Sean.
Bobby Heenan
I've
got
got to
so many
confront
guys
you.
over.
I know in the absence of John Studd and King Kong Bundy, how do you get yourself in this kind of a mess? A handicap match with Hillbilly Jim and Andre the Giant. 2 men facing 3. Big John Studd, King Kong Bundy, and yourself. You aren't.
Well,
Nervous, aren't you?
no, I'm not nervous. I just want to collect my thoughts and make sure everything I say is understood properly. Because it's obvious the World Wrestling Federation here doesn't listen to me, and they don't care about me. Yes, I am a gifted athlete and a wrestler, but I don't particularly care to wrestle, and they know that. The whole thing is between Andre and the Hellbilly and Studd and Bundy.
Wow.
And just
He's
because
got an S
some
thing
dude
going
is
on.
7'4" and
He's got a
500
list.
pounds, and some
Little
dumb
S-
hick from Mud
S-
Lick put their 2 heads together with an IQ of 10, they want me in the ring.
At least they took
wanna
care of
get
his
their
list,
hands on Studd.
I
They wanna
guess,
pay
right?
that money for a slam.
doesn't have to worry about that
Bundy
Kind of
because
extreme,
they're
but you gotta,
jealous
make
of
lemonade.
their size and they want to get rid of me because they're jealous of me. My whole life, everybody's been jealous of
From
me.
tumors.
Everybody's been worried about me my whole life. They've done
Take
this.
tumors and
They've
make
done this to me.
Oh, my God. It's
That's horrible. I know. It's just not even right. How do I sleep at night? Jesus.
You know, you pass out. Collapse in mid-sentence.
All right, enough. Enough of the wrestling shit.
The time I was knocking on Anthony's back window, and he's fucking just sitting there holding a wine glass, fucking fast asleep, and I finally just walked in. I'm like, even though you're guns, you're still attackable.
I remember that. I was kind of asleep with the wine in my hand.
Yeah.
Real quick Andre story.
Oh.
He was in a 6-man tag in Mexico with Bad News Brown in it, and Bad News Brown had done something to piss him off, so in the middle of the match, he shit on him.
No.
What? Absolutely.
Who's telling you that?
Somebody.
Shit on you. Huh?
Yeah, one of the guys who
knows this shit?
Yeah.
Just an animal.
So what do you
Jesus.
mean? Did he pull his wrestling bottoms to the side and just shit?
No, he probably sat on top of it. I don't know how he did it.
Shat his pants?
He probably shat his pants just to teach him a lesson.
Shat his pants.
Is there video of this?
I doubt it.
This would be the greatest
shat.
video ever.
Yeah. But I wouldn't think so. I mean, it was the 70s in Mexico.
Yeah,
But
no
you
one
think that there was...
Let their iPhones.
Right.
Yeah.
There was... so what did Ronda just run out after that and put on new shorts or no?
He probably finished the match and kept giving him
Remember
leg
when I told you about
drops
the
and
flies? I told you about the flies. You don't give a fuck.
You don't think he cared that he smelled?
He had to.
Do you think his ass stunk?
Oh, God.
Probably took
Damn
pride
it.
in it.
Oh, with that fucking hairy ass, just all stinky.
I'm sure he didn't
Andre.
wipe. And then
well,
he
he
would go
couldn't.
Probably
and
couldn't.
and just rub his ass in people's faces that he didn't
He
like.
probably couldn't wipe. Yeah.
You don't think you could wipe, huh?
No.
You don't think he cared if he stunk?
No, definitely not.
I can't reach my asshole. I can't wipe.
There's a story about him fighting the Ultimate Warrior, and he thought the Ultimate Warrior's clotheslines were too stiff. And so he's like, ease up on the clotheslines. The Ultimate Warrior didn't.
Oh, boy.
So the next time Ultimate Warrior ran towards him, Andre stuck his fist down and punched the Warrior directly in the face. And the Warrior's clotheslines were light
Was
after
Warrior
that.
angry?
He learned?
Oh, yeah, he learned.
Warrior.
Good old warrior.
He learned.
Even though Andre, I guess he just was so strong being that big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hulk, I figure a guy like Hulk Hogan, how big is Hulk?
He's big. He's like 6'8",
Pretty big brother.
6'9".
But he's all solid. He could
Ran
beat
a center
Andre.
hack.
Why would he be scared of fucking Andre the Giant when you're that big and solid muscle? He probably could beat the shit out of Andre.
Yeah, everybody was scared of Andre.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Probably because he didn't give a shit, didn't shower, and would punch you in the face.
And he was 500 pounds, so I guess that's kind of
hard to move him.
Giant.
So what?
Yeah, when he walked by, you couldn't even wrap your head around it. How big this guy was.
Yeah.
You know how big Shaq was?
7'4".
But I'm just saying, Andre was bigger.
Holy shit.
Andre was about the same height, maybe slightly shorter, but way wider.
Taller. Yeah.
Way wider.
That would be unbelievable to just watch him like walk in a room.
Andre?
What was he? How tall did they say he was back then?
7'4".
I think he was billed at 7'4".
He's probably was
So
7
he's about
foot.
7 foot.
Yeah.
Because the afro, they made, that's probably Vince said, fucking grow your hair. 'cause
Puff
it'll make
your
you look
hair
even
up.
taller, right?
Might have been 7'1", 7'2", but I mean, he was a legit,
His head is too
400
big to
pounds.
fake that, yeah.
Yeah.
His
That is
skull was massive.
He was fucking. God, I gotta find this video now.
Like a
I haven't thought
dinosaur.
about this video in a while.
He told him his clothes.
He's like this fucking space jockey in Alien. You know that fucking big thing that was petrified on the ship in
Yeah.
Alien? Yeah, that's what Andre looks like.
Bob Euchre. Wow.
Yeah.
He's interviewing Andre. Let's see.
Ex-champion. That's what you paid me for, to keep you out of the tournament, Hogan. And you are. And I know one thing, and that's why the people go to know too, and that's why they go to remember. You
Remember?
are the ex-champion.
His hand is covering Euchre's shoulder.
Oh, man.
Well, there you have it. I still haven't found.
He is the ex-champion. Don't worry about Vanna White.
What?
Now, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania is over.
Oh, man.
Look at his big teeth.
Oh, he had big gums and little chiclet teeth. Oh, he's choking Euchre.
Look at his hands.
Oh,
Look at
man.
the size of that.
Well, they can't, Jimmy.
That looks hilarious.
Oh, you're right. They
Choking
can't.
Euchre.
That's a great fucking picture.
Oh, man.
His hands are the size of his head.
It sounds like he has a phase shifter in his throat. Like it's this weird thing where it feels like it's out of phase.
That's a great shot.
I'm being told Andre was drunk and he beer shit on Bad News Brown.
He beer shit
Who's
on
giving you
him.
this info?
A guy in a business.
How much beer did he have to drink to get fucking drunk? That's crazy.
100.
I guess. Yeah.
You got to think he went for the hard stuff.
Yeah, well, maybe if you just like beer, though.
Who has time to drink 100 beers just so you
What
can
else
have
is
a
he
buzz?
He's just fucking sitting naked.
Yeah, exactly.
Shitting on guys.
Yeah. What else can he do? Look for fucking sewing 2 pairs of shoes together?
What is sewing shoes together?
That was for his hobbies. I like to drink beer, bump my head, and sew shoes together.
Jesus, Jimmy.
That's what he did for fun.
Bump his head.
Yes, breaking chandeliers.
What did he die of?
God.
I guess his heart gave out. I mean, he was just too big.
Yeah, people that like that don't.
That's too bad.
Yeah,
he was a
poor
legend.
guy.
He used to make all the young guys go out and drink with him, and just make them consume far too much alcohol than their bodies could
And he'd
take.
ass rape them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Shit on them.
That's what Andre would do.
Shit on him for sure.
You know that.
All right. Well, Chief Jay Strongbow has died at 83, so we reset the wrestler death clock again.
Banana, Chief Jay Strongbow.
We're back to 1.
Back to day one.
To 1.
All right. Now this.
Sirius XM. And now, the Opie and Anthony Show.
What else is going on in the world today?
Oh, man.
Hey, I know Nicki Minaj was here at Sirius XM yesterday.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah?
I hear she's a
How'd that work out? Yeah, cunt?
Oh, boy, I hear.
What happened?
I've heard she's awful, too.
I
They said
hear
she was
she
nice
is
yesterday.
a diva that pisses off a lot of people. She annoys the piss out of...
Is that an act?
No.
Some women do that to keep that diva fucking mystique.
They said I talked to the girl from Mashup, and she said that she was actually really nice, but her people were very panicky.
Well, what do you know about the Nicki Minaj there, Sam?
Sam's your go-to guy.
She was in here. I looked at her a whole bunch of times, but that's about as much.
Is she
as,
good to look at?
I mean, she looks like a caricature, kind of.
Yeah?
She does,
like
really.
Fake? Like
Yeah, I
cartoon?
mean, she had like a green wig on and a fluffy rainbow jacket, and
That's a real hair color, though.
Is it green?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know.
Envious.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Forgot about the green thing.
Green thing.
Yeah.
Avoid the green thing.
She had that giant ass, but I think
Oh, yeah.
it's fake.
How'd that look? What do you mean? You think it was fake, eh?
You think it's surgery?
Yeah, I think she had ass implants. I think she also uses padding when she wears pants and stuff. I mean, there are, she has.
So broads really get butt bags?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's got to be weird to sit on.
That's crazy.
How do you sit on a butt bag?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you be afraid it's going to pop?
Fuck yeah.
It's going to pop and it's fucking silicone comes out of your asshole like fucking Play-Doh through the fun factory. You could caulk your tub with your asshole.
I understand the booby thing, but who invented the butt bags and said, look, man, I think we can make money off this?
Once
People
big
want
asses
big ass.
got attractive.
To who, really?
Thank you, Anthony.
Let's fucking be real
Thank you.
here and honest.
You know, like a nice big ass?
Look, man,
No.
we've had him on the show. This Coco broad, I don't get it.
Well, that's like a little bit
and
too
I know
extreme.
that's going to piss off Danny because I think Danny likes the Coco, but
What? Really?
but there are pictures of her in South Beach with a string bikini.
Let's see
She
her
looks
there,
like she
Samuel.
has a huge man ass.
Let me see her.
It's big and muscular.
She's got man ass.
Well, Mars and I have talked about this before, and we both agree that she looks much better with a little airbrushing.
Oh, really? You
When
think they're
she's-
retouching some of the... Oh, God.
Tell me, you like that, Ant?
No.
I like that, though.
No.
Why do you like? It looks like
Yeah, I like
It's like
that.
a rhinoceros.
Yeah.
Why?
That's fucking. It is a little big.
God, I don't get this.
But I would
one.
rub my fucking dick on those deep fucking cheeks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It looks like a man's ass.
No, it doesn't.
Look at find the one where she's kind of bending down to get her like beach chair back together.
Yeah,
And you tell me that doesn't look like a man's ass.
Nice deep cheeks.
You like it, huh, Jimmy?
I do. Yeah, it's a little big for my taste, but it's still nice enough where I would absolutely look at that in the fucking.
No, that's fucking...
come
It's
on,
long.
guys,
It's
come
long
on.
and just too...
Oh, that's a man's ass.
No, it's not.
Look at my ass.
That's a woman's
Look
ass.
at it.
That's a
No.
man's ass that does a lot of
No way.
squats.
Look at the size of her foot compared to the ass.
That's huge.
Put your foot up
Would you
the
fuck
ass.
that, Tim?
Yeah, I'm down.
Ice-T
Well, we
is
know
all
where you've
about
been.
it.
Know where you've been.
You're down with that, huh, Sam?
Yeah.
Man, I don't get it. I know Mars is all about it. I know Danny likes it a bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's
Call
too
Sam
much,
Exxon.
there's too much muscle going on, I think.
Exxon Sam.
Yeah.
I ain't saying.
Oh.
All right. So, Nicki Minaj, what did we learn about her yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, Jim asked me earlier if I got in a photo with her, but
Because Jimmy wanted a photo with her.
Yeah.
I didn't care that much, though.
No?
Like, honestly, I would have tried if she was here.
She's a real piece of shit if Jimmy doesn't want to.
But I don't give... I've heard that she's such a bitch that she annoys me more than I almost want to meet her. And I'm not a fan. Like, I liked her at one point, and then she just started to annoy me.
Of course you're not a fan. You're a person.
That's a good point. Sometimes people would go, what are you, a fan? I'd get a head blow on me because I could use some cooling down, hon.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would have liked to get a photo, but I didn't even really attempt because she was here with 20 people.
What's with the fucking posse?
Like literally
shit?
20.
Get out of here with your hangers on.
Yeah.
Why do they need
God,
such
I love when they go broke because of that shit.
And like she would go into interviews, and her people would go in and tell everybody associated with the show to put all cameras, video cameras, and no cell phones out, no cameras out, no nothing. It was like when you go to a movie screening.
What about a bird that chisels her image in stone?
They weren't checking for it.
I've seen that somewhere.
Hey, let me ask you something about that. So she was all made up with the green hair and
right.
She was ready for pictures and video.
Absolutely.
So what is the move there?
I don't know.
Like the person is so special that you're just not allowed to take a picture of her?
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what happened. And then the mashup girl said that they did take pictures with her, but they only wanted them from the waist up. I guess she was only made up from the waist up.
What?
Oh,
she was wearing nice.
God.
Then that was just what.
I think it was, and I think everything needed to be I think she probably didn't want any candids. Like she needs to be posing for the
right.
pictures.
So don't just snap a picture that'll end up online of her not looking.
F yourself.
Right.
Fuck her.
Yeah, they said I couldn't even. I tried to get a one question, which takes 5 seconds, but
they said no.
Yeah.
Is there anything more annoying when you go to work here at Sirius XM and they stop all work for some of these celebrities and you're not allowed to go down certain hallways and stuff?
Yep. And then
that fucking drives me nuts.
She left through the back way instead of through the lobby.
Right.
So that,
well, that's because.
Was there?
We do have rules here, you know.
Was there paparazzi?
I don't know if they're. I wasn't outside. But I know,
Glitterati?
no, I mean like upstairs. She didn't go through the lobby because like sometimes people go in the lobby and try to get pictures with people on their way out.
Yeah,
but she went through the back to avoid all that.
But wouldn't there be people in the back?
No, here, like on this floor.
Where's the back?
Like there's a back entrance there by the offices to the elevators.
Oh yeah.
She didn't go for the lobby up here.
Oh,
so how you do it? How do we get out of here? That
little
way?
wooden door over there.
Well,
they still catch us.
Are you trying to tell us there's another way out of here?
There's no way
that
out.
you haven't told us about yet, so we could avoid the bosses?
It's right by your offices. We've been here for 3 years.
I haven't been in my office.
Office? We have an office?
It's not a secret exit.
Wow. When was the last time I was in my office?
When did this happen, and why wasn't I told?
I bet you it's been 4 months since I even seen the office.
Really? I popped my head in.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Say hi to the guys.
I always go in there just to check up on the computers.
Oh, you do? You?
Nah.
Sure everything's up to date?
Yeah.
Their antivirus?
E-Rock, do I officially have a desk and a computer, or you guys gave up on that a while ago?
No, that was gone day one.
We replaced it with a couch.
Good for you guys, man.
Yeah, they fucking made it their own.
So that's what you look like?
Yeah.
There's the Nicki Minaj with her dumb green hair.
That looks like a pretty good fucking shot right there.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, good for Sway getting his
Sway's
picture
on there with a
Minaj.
T-shirt with a big picture of Africa on it.
She's ugly, huh? That's why she looks ugly. I'm serious. That's why they make her up so much.
I don't know.
She has a witch's nose. Her eyes are horrendous. She has thin lips. She sucks.
I don't think she's ugly.
No, I'd fuck her. I'd put it in there good. Swish it around like I'm making butter.
Would you get it in?
Yeah.
Green hair's like from the future or something. Oh, would you? Yeah. Jimmy. Jimmy's making fucky noises.
In other news, NBC apologizes for editing Trayvon 911 call.
The worst apology.
Was it the worst apology?
Why isn't everybody killing him?
Yeah, come on.
Where is all these other... Why is every network not fucking murdering them for this?
Why are
they
you
all
not
do it.
stomping NBC's guts out?
Because they all do it.
That's exactly it.
NBC really fucked up, but they all do it. They all edit their shit to shape the story.
Yes. Of course.
So they apologize for enhancing or editing that audio in such a way that made it worse than what it is.
Damn.
And one of the best stories, and we haven't really touched on it since Monday, this Maryland woman who claims to have won the Mega Millions.
Maryland.
Maryland. What do we know about her before we give the latest info?
Lunatic.
Yeah.
She was working at a McDonald's.
Don't want her buying a house kind of in parts of Nassau County.
And she was part of an office pool where they all went out and went
McDonald's.
in on the tickets for the Mega Millions.
Yes. And she says she bought the group's tickets and then bought one for herself. And the one for herself, she said, is the one that won.
Right.
And, so there's a lot of controversy there. But then here's even more controversy. No one's seen the ticket. She perhaps doesn't even have this ticket.
She said she hid it in the McDonald's where she works.
Now she's saying she hid the ticket somewhere in the McDonald's that she works and hasn't told anybody where it is, which leads me to believe this McDonald's will be broken into and swarmed.
Well, I told that before the show. I mean, the building ain't worth that much. I'd be outside there with a wrecking ball right now.
The old wrecking ball?
Yeah, because the ticket's worth well over $100 million.
If you don't find it, then you still got to buy the place.
I'll take out that building.
Yeah.
So she's saying she hid it in McDonald's. Where could you hide a lottery ticket in McDonald's? Probably under a school book.
Well, maybe that's, under a diploma.
What happened to McDonald's? That's all I want to say.
Well,
oh, man.
I used to be proud when I was growing up and you see a McDonald's in your neighborhood. I got one close to where I live, and wow, it's nothing but riffraff.
It's crazy.
It's nothing but riffraff in McDonald's.
Remember, you deserve a break today, so get up and get away to
wow.
McDonald's.
That would be nice to see that commercial,
but now it's like McDonald's.
Well, we got
stop in for your McDonald's burgers.
We got a homeless guy that's the doorman at McDonald's in my neighborhood. We're lucky to have him.
Oh, that's good.
So he holds you up for your change and whatever else he can, just to open the door for you to go into McDonald's.
Oh, that's what it is now. I'm loving it. Are you? I remember Whitey McDonald's, man, where it was like squeaky fucking clean.
You deserve a break today.
Whitey used to own the Red Lobsters, too. Let's not forget. I remember a time when Red Lobster was all white.
Yeah.
Their commercials are still white. It's all white people off the docks pulling in lobsters, selling them. The restaurant's filled with white people. There's
For what?
No hint of
Red Lobster?
Yeah.
There's no hint of black people in the commercial.
No. Red Lobster is
they're fighting it.
It's
Red Lobster's like
the black people like the Red Lobster.
Oh, they love going.
Are we
to
allowed
Red
to say
Lobster.
that, or is that going to be a problem?
No, I think
go on any
you
Red
look
Lobster and do your own research.
No, you shouldn't gender and stereotype racist terms.
Yes, that's true. Maybe we should apologize now.
Oh, by the way, I don't care if black people go to Red Lobster or McDonald's. I'm just saying things have changed. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
it's a little different now.
Is this You Deserve a Break today?
Oh, where's the McDonald's story with this lady? Oh, you want to hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it. It's nostalgic.
Did you watch the one from? This is from 1982. There's also one from 1971. Which one do you think you watched?
71.
I thought you were trying to.
No, I want to see something that I didn't ever see.
Yeah, we know the 82 one.
Yeah.
Oh,
everyone knows that.
Yeah, being a child of the 80s.
Growing up in the 80s.
Oh, my God.
This is just the audio.
What? Whoa. This sounds a little, maybe it was always this way.
Oh, moving on up.
It's being introduced.
Oh, God, does that look good?
Yeah. Let's get some comebacks.
What the fuck?
Nah,
no, that isn't it.
Go to the 82 one,
I want
Sam.
You Deserve a Break. Go to 82.
Epic fail.
That's terrible. Never heard of this.
Epic fail.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
There you go. Right?
Yay!
Sometimes you can't slow down.
I don't remember this. I was a little too young to like it.
Fun white employees?
Yep.
No. Yes. No. Yes. It's a teenager in the 80s, asshole.
It's all people doing athletic things and going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Instead of just laying there alone playing War of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
Or I said War of Warcraft.
That's, we got it. Oh, yeah. From 74?
Hurry to see the boys and girls at McDonald's.
Oh, God, I remember this. Oh, wait.
Wait, what? Car. Okay.
Oh, wow. Ronald and who?
Okay.
Oh, that was like Professor fucking, what's his name? Oh, this commercial stunk.
Oh,
Ronald.
Ronald's drunk.
His name was Professor Cunt Titties. There's a big controversy.
Ronald's just driving a steering wheel in a suitcase.
Yeah, this kid. Yay!
Oh, Uncle Paul.
Yay! He's got the red hairdo. Yay!
Do you know how big it used to be when Ronald McDonald would show up at your local McDonald's? Like, it was a big thing that would happen, and they would promote it And it's like Ronald McDonald is going to be at the McDonald's in Elwood on Jericho Turnpike in Huntington, Long Island. And you'd be like, oh, and then everyone would go there and watch that. Oh, this is the one I was talking about. There's a lot of people in this that you recognize. I think a guy from MASH is in it.
Who?
The guy that used to take care of the motor pool.
Rizzo?
I think Rizzo.
Yes,
might be,
he was also in police academies.
Oh, right.
Let's find out.
Let's see.
That's not Henry Blake.
The 70s.
That's
I have no idea what this is about.
No, this is before our time.
Grab a bucket.
They're mopping.
Scrub the bottom and top.
Yeah, that was him.
Yep.
There is nothing so clean.
That guy?
That's my burger machine.
Oh, I bet.
With a broom and a brush.
Looks like John Amos, but it's not.
Yeah.
Clean it up for the rush.
Yeah?
Before you open the door.
Whoa.
What a shine on the floor. When we finish one dance.
They should play this again now.
I know.
Over again.
Oh, that guy.
Tell me what does it mean?
That guy.
At McDonald's it's clean.
A lot of those guys.
They're just walking around like in a chorus line.
I remember this.
They should show this. Like Super Bowl Sunday?
It's like a big fucking production number. Wow. I think I might remember some hint of that.
I'm sure you do.
I remember seeing that commercial and driving to McDonald's to buy a burger.
Oh, my God.
I'm kidding.
Let's get back to today. Mega winner, $105 million ticket stashed in this Mickey D's. The wacky Baltimore woman, they're starting to call her wacky, who claimed to have one of the 3 winning Mega Millions tickets, now says it's hidden somewhere in the McDonald's restaurant where she works.
Oh. Scavenger hunt.
Marlind, Marlinde.
What?
All right. Wilson coyly wouldn't reveal whether she had stashed the slip of paper behind the McFlurry machine or under the all-beef patties. And she's apparently not worried about the Hamburglar or any of the employees who say she's trying to stiff them out of a pool jackpot, making off with her 1/3 share of the record $656 million multi-state payout. So she doesn't have this ticket.
No. I hope she's killed in a drunk driving accident, and then her fucking Mick skull is removed.
So why is the media continuing to follow her? No one would hide a winning lottery ticket in a McDonald's.
No.
What, she doesn't want to be bothered at home, I guess. She doesn't want people breaking into her house.
Oh, right. Well, she doesn't have it, I bet.
She goes, I left my ticket there, and it's somewhere safe that only I know about.
That's how you know she's lying. Only a dummy says that only I know about.
How would you fucking take a ticket worth over $100 million and put it in a McDonald's and then go home and be like, well, it's safe? Shut up. She's a lying sack of shite.
You think a lot of people are in that McDonald's today?
Looking around?
Looking around a little bit.
I hid it in the garbage. Whoops.
Well, she says she's the single mom of 7, by the way.
Of course she is.
I'm waiting for things to calm down so I can go back to McDonald's and get it.
Like, people aren't going to look at her and go, hey, there's the lady. Let's see where she goes.
Right, of course. The people at McDonald's are too excited. I want their heads to cool down before I go back.
Yeah, they're excited because they want to kill you. You stole their money.
She's just lying, I think.
I think she's a liar.
Yeah. Or she's just too afraid to go cash it because she's getting. I mean, maybe she's getting a lawyer.
I bet she doesn't have it.
No, the manager who identified herself only as Layla scoffed at Wilson's claim that the winning ticket was hidden in McDonald's. That's impossible. She didn't come back here after she purchased the ticket, so she's never come back to work.
Oh, see? So she's a liar.
Yeah, but why would you blow off your job if you're a single mom of 7 kids, unless you're a whack job?
Yeah.
She might have the ticket. I hope not. Or if she does, I hope she loses in court.
I bet she doesn't.
I hate this woman.
I know. She is despicable.
Hate her.
She says she bought the lucky ticket, the winning ticket, with a lucky dollar she found on the floor at McDonald's.
It's just one horseshit. All she's doing
Compulsive liar.
is making the fucking case
Yeah.
to lose.
She's a compulsive liar.
We'll see what happens tomorrow with her.
Fuck her in the ace.
Love to.
That's what I say. I'll say.
She's pretty.
Oh, Dr. Drew has another success story.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Another success story for Dr. Drew. Congratulations. I used to watch Celebrity Rehab. Is that show on anymore?
It's not on right now. Right now it's couples therapy.
So he's trying to fade out of that show because he knows it's nothing but problems. Right?
Yeah, I mean, another member of the Hall of Fame is certainly there.
So we got Crazy Town, Shifty.
Come, my lady.
Shifty's in a coma. Yeah, come, my lady. You know that song, Ed?
Oh, yeah.
Come,
my lady.
Right.
Come, my lady. Oh, that guy, he's in a coma?
He was a classic on Celebrity Rehab. They used to find him on rooftops and shit.
Yeah, he used to go up to the roof
yeah.
to try to do crack.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a good place to go.
And possibly maybe jump. I think he just wanted a lot of attention.
Oh, yeah.
And the last I knew, he was getting his shit together because they brought him back for one of the Celebrity Rehabs.
They're all just getting their shit together when the news hits.
Well, he's in a coma.
Wow.
So congratulations to Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew, another
one.
success story.
Fuck that wrestling storyline we got going. We got to do a Celebrity Rehab storyline.
He does have quite a few people that he took care of that won't ever do drugs again. So,
that's right. And they all graduate.
Very successful.
I see the graduation ceremony.
Yes.
They graduate, meaning they're okay.
Yeah.
But in the last week or so, it's Dennis Rodman admitting he has a massive drinking problem. He was on those shows.
Oh, is that what it was?
And now we got the Shifty. The Shifty.
Another graduate.
Another graduate.
Yep.
Graduate.
Was he in Sober House, too?
I'm not sure if he was or not. I know he did at least 2 seasons of Celebrity Rehab. He may have been in Sober House, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, because when you go from Celebrity Rehab to Sober House. Yes.
But Shifty may have thought that he had his demons under control.
Yeah.
Dr. Drew gave him all the lessons he needed.
How bad's the coma?
Bad enough that he ain't awake.
Well, is it medically induced?
Bad enough that he ain't awake.
But there's
Is that your professional diagnosis, doctor?
Yeah.
I concur.
Sam.
Sometimes they do the coma medically.
I don't think it's medically induced.
All right.
I think they found, they don't know why he's in a coma.
Oh.
They thought he might be in a semi-coma.
There's medically induced and there's after show induced comas. Because
everybody's fucking bored by your dumb show.
Oh shit!
Only when you're
Sucker.
on it, Chip.
Oh, Chip.
Only when you're on it, Chip. You asshole.
Yeah,
man.
Only when your fucking pussy is on it.
Oh, he got you there.
Why don't you suck another dick, Chip?
Oh, I never sucked a bunch of dicks a few times.
Oh, God.
And by the way, I don't think that the after show induces comas.
All right. Sorry.
All right, no problem.
You seem to get home without falling asleep.
Oh,
behind the wheel.
Maybe I punch out and have to go to some other station, like soft jazz.
Soft jazz.
I hate that shit.
I love soft jazz. Doodle doodle doo. The finger towards my buttocks. Doodle da da da. Crush my nipples.
I saw a movie. I now say what you want. Say what you want.
Oh boy.
I was not watching this movie. It was on the
like you don't listen to the after show.
Right. No, because I kind of do. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You got me.
You guys are right. The movie was on the television. Yeah. And I was doing computer stuff. And I went through the channels, couldn't find anything through the guide, so I just put the movie on. And I left it on because I'm not watching it anyway.
Which movie?
Right?
Okay, faggot, what's next?
No, it was that horrible Queen Latifah and the basketball player movie.
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
Look, I wasn't watching it.
You're going through menopause.
No. I wasn't watching it.
It just happened to be on.
I watched it enough to see this lunacy to think that this guy would pick Queen Latifah over anybody.
It's the dumbest fucking premise ever.
It was so bad. And the reason I thought of it was I thought of soft jazz and stuff. And at the end, they're at a jazz club, just digging the jazz together.
What was the name
was
of
it
it?
called? Something Right?
Just Right.
Just Right, because her last name was Right.
Right, and Common played the basketball player.
Right.
Oh, and wow, you see the poster? They made Queen Latifah
They
look
try to make her look
thin.
thin. When she gets all gussied up at one point,
Right.
and she walks down the stairs, and it's one of these typical, you see it in these movies, the entrance that the girl or woman makes on the staircase to come down the stairs, and the guy looks and is like, just taken by her beauty.
Sure.
She fucking comes down those stairs. Like, it looks like when I remember when we used to take our horses out of the trailer. It was the same kind of hooves on wood.
But we're supposed to believe, though, there's some beauty there going on.
Yeah,
And he's falling for
and
it.
he's looking like, yeah. And she's like, you look beautiful.
Is she a carbon muncher in real life?
I have no fucking idea because I could not get past the fact
I've heard
that
rumors, but I don't know if it's
she's
true.
terrible.
All right, let's look at the trailer. More visual shit for our show today.
No, but we don't have a visual element.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fucking
I know it's paying attention to that
right now.
down the hall.
Hello, Denzel.
What do you do?
I am a physical therapist at a rehabilitation center.
She's a
great time tonight. Oh, me too. You know, next time maybe we could catch a movie or
Her
just
dresses are
have
giant.
a relationship, you know?
Oh,
She's not emotionally ready. Exactly. I mean, you know, we can still hang out. Yeah, I mean,
The music stops.
Yeah, oh boy.
Was the date?
Because you're a fat bitch? Yeah.
And that's the chick right there that he gave up.
Oh,
Queen
yeah, okay,
Latifah.
that's going to happen.
A very light-skinned, dark woman with long, luxurious locks of hair.
Nice
and-
long neck.
Yes, very thin.
She's beautiful.
Very lovely.
She's a nice long neck.
And the guy's like, you know what?
She's
No.
a beautiful Negro.
I need Latifah because she helped me with my knee injury, and she's just so much fun to hang out with, and she's sassy. And the material for her dress is giant.
It really is a giant dress.
I want to go out with you and play basketball. I want to see you play basketball.
She's a nice big long neck.
Yeah, she's
Perfect for sucking your dick in Loch Ness.
Oh,
You're obsessed with her long neck?
That's all I can look at. It's like fucking four necks piled on top of each
that
other.
is long.
Let's have an open mind, though.
All right.
Maybe Queen Latifah is the one for right. Just right.
I don't think so.
All right, let's see.
My regular self.
You are not supposed to show him your regular self until you've been married for 5 years.
Now, this is how you get a man.
I told you to wear a dress.
To a basketball game?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the sassy one at the game, too. She yells shit out.
And that's what's her name? Who's been in here, isn't it?
Oh.
From Mission Impossible?
What?
Paula Patton.
Where?
Is that her?
Isn't that her? The
Go
chick
back.
that we were just looking at with the long neck.
Nobody is going to give up that fucking chick.
Was that her?
No, it's not Paula.
Paul looks way hotter in person.
Basketball game?
She's wearing a Nets jersey.
Pause.
Sounds like her.
That's the same long neck chick.
Right.
Yeah, but I want to see if it's the chick that we had in here from Mission Impossible.
No,
No.
that's Queen Latifah.
Dress.
To a basketball game?
Yeah.
People here want to see Scott McKnight.
Scott McKnight.
Of course.
What a fake movie name.
Yeah.
Gas station? He can't even open up the gas tank until I hooked him up.
Yeah, that's her.
That is her.
Saturday night.
Oh, it is.
What kind of car do you drive?
Points
That's definitely her.
She's all fat.
Oh, she's huge.
This is Morgan.
Morgan.
A girl doesn't just become the wife of a franchise player by accident.
Oh, this is terrible
See, he
shit.
gets into a relationship.
Couldn't get any worse.
But now he has a knee injury.
Yeah, he's got a knee injury, and now the hot chick is like, I can't be with you if you're not a basketball player anymore.
His luck couldn't get any worse until fat Queen Latifah shows up.
Right. And because the skinny chick, the hot one, she leaves him when he blows his leg out and thinks it's a career-ending
And
injury.
no chick fucking leaves a guy because he still has a contract.
Right.
Still,
but she wants to
still
be.
got bank.
She wants the excitement of being at the games and that. But then he finds out Latifah now. She likes him for who he is.
Well, she's a physical therapist.
Right, and she just so happens to be the one that helps his leg.
But what about the slob part?
Exactly. What about the part that she's a fucking pig?
What about the slob part? All that other shit is nice.
Yeah.
But you're still looking at
It's
a
great.
slob.
Exactly.
Who's this pretty lady?
The Elephant Man was very polite, too.
The job is yours. I have an NBA player's career in my hands.
You really think
As well as a burger.
Yeah.
Fatso.
You're going to hate me by the time I'm through with you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's going to work him out.
I love his name, Scott McKnight.
Scott McKnight.
I can't take some player off the bench.
You're not staying? Have you lost your damn mind?
Oh,
she leaves.
She leaves. Now Latifah's sassy. Get up. You get to work.
Okay.
She dumped ice on him.
Yeah.
Here's the
She's
workout
motivating.
montage.
Yay!
She motivates him. He comes back.
Yay!
3 points.
Yay! They just told you the whole fucking movie.
Exactly. This is the whole movie being shown.
And now they're getting close together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. They might be
scenes.
kissing there.
I'm so sorry I left you. Please give us a chance.
See, he's back, and then she comes back.
After the work she did with you, she's become a hot commodity. 5 teams offered her a training position.
This is the entire movie they're showing.
What a terrible job.
Queen Latifah coming. Just right.
They just...
Oh, there she is, coming down the stairs.
Packing something in that wallet. I'm not one of those salad-eating chicks.
No shit. Unless it's grazing in a field.
That literally, they showed you the whole movie.
They showed the entire movie. The only thing they left out is the very, very last part where
it happens.
Yeah, where she actually, Latifah wins him.
That means you never turned off the TV.
Well, no, it was on the whole time. I was computing.
He cried.
The movie. He loved it.
I was computing, and then it got to a point. No, it got to a point where I hated it so much I couldn't turn it off.
Sure?
I couldn't deal with fat Queen Latifah being the fucking love interest.
Are you giving up that you like chick flicks today?
Black chick flicks.
Black chick flicks.
I want to watch how Stella got her groove back, where they all have glasses of wine and they talk about how awful men are, and then they dance to Motown music.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
That's probably 10 different movies.
Did anyone see Just Friends? I heard that was really funny.
Just Friends. You're amongst
Colin actually told me it was a funny movie.
I saw Just Friends.
Was it good?
No, I'm not going to go see Joanna Man.
Yeah, that was a movie.
Joanna Man.
Did I see? Just show me for a minute, because I don't want to see the whole
Which
movie.
one was Just Friends?
With Ryan Reynolds?
God, I love my life.
Oh, really?
Awesome. Those are awesome.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't see this.
Chris Brander has it all.
Chris Brander?
I saw you flirting with me out there. Why don't you do that to your boyfriend?
We're just friends.
But in high school, things were a little different.
Oh, yeah, this movie's
he's
great.
He's in the fat suit.
This is with Amy Smart.
In this whole world.
Yeah, this is a really good
What a
movie.
horrible fat suit they put him in.
I know.
Doesn't quite look. Looks very cartoony.
We're friends, right?
It's a good movie.
Boy.
Okay.
Yeah?
I didn't mind this one.
All right.
In a fat suit, he looks like somebody.
But why do they have to fuck Eric? Why do they have
Oh, gee.
Why do they have to get fucking good-looking people to play flat people?
Flat because they can't then make him good looking.
But that's how bad fat people are. Like, they have to get good-looking people to play you just so we can feel something for it. Like, that's
man,
a terrible
you're right.
view of Hollywood.
It's a great view of life, though. Shut up, fatty.
Yeah, I like Just Friends.
Just friends. You're among friends,
Just
Ricky.
friends.
You're among friends, Sam. Let me see your wrists.
Roland is here. Roland has arrived.
Oh, good. I wish.
What?
He's wearing his Tebow jersey. Jesus.
He is? Why didn't he wear Bruce? Didn't he go to Bruce again
We
or
were down at
something?
Bruce last night, yeah.
Fucking
And
Bruce.
he's going
Enough
tonight,
with Bruce.
too.
How's Bruce Springsteen, Roland?
Amazing.
How is it amazing when it's the same thing you've seen?
And how many times have you seen Bruce Springsteen now?
I've seen him
4
times. It's all over the 250 mark.
Did he do any hits?
He did a lot of hits. And a lot of you guys.
Oh,
have a
wow,
lot
you were close.
Is
Where's
that from last night?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
How did you get that close?
You guys have a lot of fans who are Bruce Springsteen fans.
You got
What
hooked
does
up?
that mean?
Wait, that
Yeah.
looks photoshopped.
I know, that's what everybody said.
It looks like you're in front of a Bruce Springsteen poster. Is
I
that? Come on.
Where
No,
was
I
it?
have video, though, too, to prove that was there.
Yeah, the lighting looks
Doesn't
kinda
that
right.
look like it's?
How close are you?
It does, but look at the big white light to the
Yeah.
upper right, and you
I
can
know,
see the
every-
shiny spot on his head
Were
from
you
it.
in the second row?
Front row.
He had backstage passes, too.
Yeah.
Did you meet him?
No,
Got a
no.
picture with Bruce?
We met him, though. No, no. But everyone was so nice, though.
Why didn't you get to meet him?
He was with other. He was
You
by
still
himself.
don't have a picture with Bruce?
Some
Oh, that's
people
almost a
much more
picture with Bruce
important.
Springsteen.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, do you know what? I was so happy last night. It was an amazing show.
By the way, do you know how many Photoshops Travis and me were just talking about this in the office with his picture?
Oh, man.
How much Photoshopping is going to be done Roland in front of various...
Oh, man.
yeah.
That is a great shot you could roto out of Roland.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You should put him in front of the train like it's gonna fucking kill him.
Why?
Wow.
That is a great fucking
Wow.
picture to take out and put him in front of things.
Yeah, have a rape happening behind him.
Oh, please do that,
It's
people.
up
Where
on
can they
our
find the
Facebook.
picture? It's up on Facebook. Start photoshopping now, people. You have a homework assignment.
Yeah. Dare I say this could be a new...
Oh, wow.
E-rock type
It
of
could be. Like
Let me see, Roland.
That's close.
What do you got? How did you get so close? Where was it, first of all?
At the Izod.
The Izod?
Yeah.
Front row?
Yeah, right there. You guys have great fans, and this person.
What,
hooked me
somebody
up.
gave you front row tickets?
Yeah, free.
How long did
For
it
what?
play
Free.
for?
Yeah.
For what?
For what?
How does dick taste?
What? Scrumptious.
I was busy.
How long did he play for?
3 hours and 10 minutes.
Wow.
Non-stop, no encore.
What was the last
That's like
song?
a job.
10th Avenue Freeze Out.
Oh, the only fucking hit I heard him play at fucking...
But he did Born to Run. He did
Oh,
everything.
of course he did. Why wouldn't he when I saw him?
What else did he do?
I'm seeing him
to
again
fucking
tonight.
shit I didn't never heard.
I'm seeing him again tonight and have an extra ticket, too.
Did he do Youngstown?
No.
Hey, Youngstown.
What about Thunder Road?
He did that.
What about the hitter?
He did Thunder Road, Because of Night.
Did he do Into This Tunnel of Love?
Philadelphia?
No. What?
No, that's only in Philadelphia.
What?
He only plays that in Philadelphia.
Really?
I'll just play it elsewhere. Who
How about
cares?
Pink Cadillac?
I mean, come on.
No, that'll be the second leg of the tour. He'll do that.
A pink Cadillac.
Run down the street.
It was a ton of fun.
What about Candy's Room?
Ton of fun. E-Rock was there.
Yeah, no. But it was good though.
He did Jungle Land. Did you say that one?
No, he didn't do that one.
Oh.
Probably tonight though.
Did he do Born in the USA?
No.
You know what?
Why didn't he do Born in the USA?
Because he might do tonight because he does a whole set list tonight.
Oh, great.
And he tells everybody, I'm on New Jersey's. I'll see you tomorrow. And we're like, yes.
But they already got the tickets. It's already sold out show. So how about you play the hits for everybody?
Same
Stop
place?
mixing them around.
Yeah.
How was the Izod?
I left.
How many people?
Like 18,000, I think.
What?
Yeah, it took me 2 hours on the bus line to get home.
I don't care.
Why not the subways?
You can't get it from Izod.
What?
You have to take the bus.
Why?
Is that in Newark?
Fix that.
No. That's
Were you late for the show?
No, I left at 5:30. I got there at
yeah.
7:20. The traffic.
Yeah.
That was awesome, though.
I thought they had trains running down there now.
Ross was there. Ross was rocking out.
How long did it take you to get out of there?
You said already.
2
he did?
minutes.
Oh,
it took me 2
I
minutes.
thought that was how long it took him to get there.
No, it took me 2 minutes to get out, but the line was like huge.
Oh.
For buses back to New York.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're not too swift on that. Yeah.
They got to figure that out.
How long do you have to wait for the bus?
An hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, my God. I would have fucking went crazy.
I would have went bananas and not in the split way.
I had a great time, though.
Good for you, Roland.
I'm glad you went.
I'm off again tonight. Bruce.
When will you have had enough Bruce where you don't have to go to every show?
When he's off tour.
Well, you'll go to every single show that he comes to in this area. Why? Haven't you still on there?
That's his thing.
But isn't it?
We all have our thing.
Isn't it a
That's his
weird
thing.
obsession?
Are you in
It's
love
like-
with Bruce?
Yeah.
Roland's in love with Bruce.
He did say yesterday that he would blow him.
Yeah, but I respect
If he
that.
is loving.
Are you?
And let him fuck him in the ass. He said he would let Bruce fuck him in the ass.
And his Sam said he'll let The Rock fuck him for free.
I said blow. I said blow. I said I'd blow.
Would you be
him.
embarrassed if Bruce was fucking you and you shit all over his dick? And you went, oh, man, and left.
I said, yeah, that's the risk you take.
Roland can't handle my cock in his ass. And, yeah. What's the matter, Roland?
I'm tired.
Yeah?
It's a long night for Roland. Did you? All right. Well,
I'm not
shouldn't go
getting
back
past
tonight.
the point where Sam said he would blow fucking The Rock.
I would if he said The Rock says blow The Rock.
The Rock says blow The Rock, and then you'd.
But what
fucking-
part of that isn't gay?
Which is a favor to The Rock.
All right, I'm just asking.
Favor.
How about if you were blowing him and you felt like his dick swelled and you go, oh, you're gonna make me blow too quick. And he pulled it out and started tapping your lips with this.
Oh, God.
The Rock's gonna do what
The
The Rock's
Rock
gonna do.
says,
Oh.
if you smell. Oh, yeah.
What the Rock is cooking.
It was cooking in his ball bag.
Which is worse, seeing blown by The Rock or seeing his tooth fairy movie?
Although Roland said that he would also blow The Rock.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would too.
Why would you blow The Rock?
So
Ah,
you're
he's a
getting
Rock.
double teamed by The Rock and Bruce.
Hey, you guys want him in the studio? I'll do
Oh, they're
sacrifices.
high-fiving.
I would blow a rock in there. When do we get them in?
Well, we have to blow him probably first.
What happened to getting The Rock in studio? I thought that was a done
deal.
No. Check the emails out.
He's a big fan of mine.
No.
He's
He
not
is.
a fan of Jimmy's?
He is a fan of Jimmy's. I've talked to him. I haven't blown him though.
I haven't blown.
Yet.
What the hell?
Depends on who-
You're still hoping.
Depends on whether me or Roland get to him first.
All right. And The Rock has
running at him with open mouths.
The Rock has no choice in this.
No, it's if he wants.
I
Oh, if
bet
he
The
wants.
Rock has a few other people on his list to give him blowjobs
Who, E-Rock?
before you guys show up.
E-Rock, are you down to blow The Rock?
E-Rock, you blowing The Rock?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes. Three
Wow.
people on the show would blow The Rock.
People's dick. Right in your mouth.
Jesus.
That's a little crazy.
You wouldn't blow The Rock?
I don't think I'd blow The Rock, no.
Why?
I don't really have any feelings for The Rock like that.
What do we get out of
Me
it?
and him are just friends.
Nice load.
Oh, God.
Great
Breakfast.
story.
A
Bragging
great
rights.
story, really.
Yeah.
Bragging rights.
Roland, why the Jets shirt today? We're still about 5 months out, aren't we?
Yeah, I woke up late.
Is that your Tim Tebow shirt?
Tebow? Yeah.
Let me see the back. It's all fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Why is it fucked up? Is that what they're going with?
That's the little bastards who made the T-shirt made bad quality.
Let me see.
The little bastard.
Well, it actually looks a little worn now. But everybody knows that he just fucking signed. So it's not like, yeah, see, I'm an original guy. I've had the shirt when he was fucking first signed 10 years ago.
It's my old Roger Orski
Everybody asked me
It's my Emerson Boozer shirt.
Right. Yes, Tebow. He
hasn't thrown one fucking pass for the organization.
And Roland's shirt's already worn out. Where the fuck did you go to get that?
Is at the Jet store. It was brand new. I washed it, I pulled it out, and like white flakes were everywhere. I'm like,
Big news in the NFL. They blew off Reebok, and they're going with Nike for their jerseys.
That's why they got mad because Tebow jerseys on Reebok were $100. Nike's like $300.
Really?
Oh, hell.
So what? Reebok's deal with the NFL was up?
Yeah.
Anyone know this?
So they just made all Tebow stuff for like 50% off.
And people are bitching because the jerseys look exactly the same. They were hoping Nike was going to like do something a little different with them.
WWE admits major marine mistake. Wrestler who went AWOL twice.
Yeah.
They cast a wrestler who went AWOL.
Well, Randy Orton, yeah, he was dishonorably discharged from the Marines.
Randy Orton was?
Yeah. And then the WWE cast him in their third Marine movie. But now they've taken him out of the movie.
Oh, boy. Why? It's a movie.
Wait, there's a
because the Marines got upset.
Wait, there's a third Marine movie?
Yeah, I don't know.
The first two sucked.
Doesn't matter.
Make
another one.
John Cena was the first one, and then Ted DiBiase Jr. was the second one.
And they're going with a third one.
Was Virgil Jr. with him?
Wow.
Did he sign Iraq's belt?
This is a very cute video. The kid's hitting a Spider-Man pinata, and then he goes and hugs it.
Aww.
Did you see that?
No.
Get on the video.
He's going to grow up to be a fine interior decorator.
Yeah. That's actually very cute. Look at, here it is on TV.
It's like little Ricky.
Look, he's hitting the thing. He doesn't want to.
Oh, wait.
An episode of Fred Claus when his older brother Santa was the one showing the compassion for other people.
Sure.
It's a shame that didn't win the Academy Award.
It's fixed.
Your favorite
next
movie.
Yeah, it happened to me in my
give the kid a
Spider-Man
chainsaw.
outfit.
Right.
Oh.
The villages and the parents were hitting me with sticks.
The parents were hitting me.
And he came over and hugged me. It was marvelous. Here's your candy. Take that.
Should we take a little break?
I'm game for
Roland,
that
you
one.
got anything else? Bruce was good. Tebow's good.
Would you blow Tebow?
For Jesus, yes.
For Jesus.
For Jesus, not for Super Bowl?
Really goes hand in hand with the whole religion.
You got blown
I
for
do
the
for
Super
fucking
Bowl
nachos,
before
I don't
Jesus.
For nachos. You're a whore.
Is Springsteen going to D.C. at all?
He just
Oh,
came
don't
back.
do
He
this.
just came from
Not
DC
Roland.
Where was he?
last week.
Was he at the Improv April 12th, 13th, and 14th?
Roland.
You walked right into that one.
Roland.
Jimmy's going to be down there.
Selling very well.
Next week.
No, oh yes, next
Thursday through Sunday?
Yeah, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after.
Or you do it Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday only.
Yes, next week in Washington for everybody.
Oh, I should plug April 19th through 21, the Funny Bone in Cincinnati. That's my last gig before Cleveland.
Nice. And we all go to Cleveland.
We are going, right?
When are we going to announce that's the Hard Rock Cafe or whatever the fuck?
Oh,
or
boy.
House of Blues? Where are we going again?
How long is this not announcing it because we don't fucking know yet?
What's wrong with these people?
Come on.
We're 99% sure, but we're not announcing it
But
yet.
we were
Where are we gonna be?
99%
What are we
sure.
not sure of?
What are we
not sure
going
of?
to be?
We're not
99?
100% sure that we're
Why?
going to be at the Hard Rock.
Why?
I thought it was House of Blues.
Shouldn't we know right now
Rock.
so we could start promoting this?
Well, it's
Because
going to be...
people are trying to make their plans.
Come on.
Well, make your plans to be
What's
in,
wrong with these people? What's the problem with this one?
in Cleveland on
Well,
that Friday
why are we not
afternoon.
announcing it?
What
because
else do
the-
they have to do down the
The
hall?
paper hasn't... They haven't signed the paper yet.
Who
What's
hasn't?
going on?
The Hard Rock.
Kenny!
Oh, it's the Hard Rock's hold up?
Kenny, do you know anything about this?
The agreement has yet to be signed.
By us?
No, by the Hard Rock.
Okay, this is the
Why?
Hard
Why
Rock.
is it taking so long?
Are they scared of us and our fans?
No, we're going to do it at the Hard Rock. We're just waiting for them to sign the paper.
Well, how about they sign the paper?
That's a good call.
Kenny?
I'm not privy to anything.
Anything.
Anything. That's true.
But yeah, just be in Cleveland on that Friday afternoon. It'll be an afternoon show.
Because people are driving from faraway lands to join us.
All right, well, it's in Cleveland.
And then we got to come up with some kind of hashtag so everybody on Twitter could get together because they're trying to figure out where they could all hang and stuff. There's a whole thing going on. man.
Hashtag O&A in Cleveland.
Why do we have to have in Cleveland?
So people know what you're talking
How about OA Cleveland?
What's wrong with saying in?
Because it's two words.
How about Open Ant west of PA?
I like that.
I like that, yeah.
Perfect. Print it.
Good one. Maybe if you weren't blowing the fucking rock, you'd get the shit straightened out.
I said I would, not that I am.
What are we eating?
We
It
did.
smells good.
I'm having a piece of probiotic gum. Would you like one?
It's like Razzles.
It tastes like Razzles. The flavor goes
What does
away
it do to
quickly.
you?
Flavor's gone. I'm chewing wax.
Does it make your shit good?
No,
like
but
I blew the rock.
It's good for you.
Is that what it's like?
It's better than fucking whatchamacallit. It's better than sugar. It's better than aspartame.
I'll try it then.
I like sugar.
My food pocket.
The gum is
acting up.
officially.
Oh, no.
I swear, I've been chewing this gum probably
30 seconds.
Not even 30 seconds. The flavor is completely gone. Completely gone.
But it makes your mouth nice and moist.
Which I could use.
Not good.
Yeah.
Shows the rock's cock, right, Sam?
I could only imagine.
Yeah, I bet.
Have some probiotic gum and shit.
Why don't you get some amateur biotics along with it?
Because that's not what it's called. You're making fun of the name. They get sued for that. That ain't me.
What do you guys want to do in Cleveland?
20 seconds, Am.
Oh, it's gone?
Gone, right?
Yeah, I was keeping track.
There's nothing left.
Because I didn't believe you. 20
I'm
seconds.
enjoying this.
The flavor's completely gone.
No, it's not.
Where'd it go?
Completely. Where does it go?
Where did the flavor go?
What do you guys want to do in
It's hard
Cleveland?
to chew, too.
But it makes your mouth nice and moist.
Yeah.
Be there.
You're not going to plan anything?
For why? Why do it
Cleveland.
now?
The show?
Yeah.
Why start a new fucking trend?
That's crazy.
Why don't we
do
plan something?
You're going to do some bits?
We don't know where we're going to be.
It'll probably be the Hard Rock. If it's not the Hard Rock, someplace similar to the Hard Rock.
What happened now?
What kind of event should we do? We should do something.
Some kind of...
Oh, this gum's horrible.
This is terrible.
I love this
Oh,
gum.
my God.
Why don't you get Dentine?
He's got aspartame. What am I going to do? Get fucking mouth cancer and have no jaw like fucking Arnold DiBiase? Where the fuck
Bobby the Brain.
I don't think it was fucking gum. I don't think it was a stick of fucking Trident every so often.
Wow, that gum sucks.
I love it.
Still nothing for Cleveland.
It doesn't taste bad. It just
Fuck Cleveland.
It tastes like
What do you mean,
nothing.
fuck Cleveland?
I want flavor. I like juicy fruit.
You want to fuck the
It's
whole
going
city?
to move you.
Oh, really?
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I am.
Yes, I'm juicy and a fruit.
We better go to break. Figure
All
some shit
right.
out. We're gonna go with the.
No matter what.
We're gonna go with the church porn slideshow next,
I like that.
and maybe the cheerleader that was banging the kid.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good story.
Is it?
Well, it's hot.
It is hot. Always hot. All right.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Whoa. That gum sucked. Careless Whisper. Which version is this?
This is Seether.
Seether it is, right?
Jimmy's lousy gum. Yeah, why don't we all enjoy a chew, huh?
Seinfeld.
Yeah, Lloyd Braun's gum was a lot better.
Should we play this clip?
Get like $100. Yeah, play the clip, because anytime we have a gum discussion, all I think of is the Seinfeld gum episode and this scene.
Hey, Jerry, look who's here. Ah, Lloyd. Hi, Jerry. Got some more of that gum. Oh, the gum. Yeah, let's all enjoy a chew, huh? Oh, boy. Yeah. Now, see, this is what the holidays are all about. Three buddies sitting around chewing gum, huh? Yeah. So, Lloyd, he thinks he can get more of this.
Well, Lloyd's a very industrious fellow. Not sure he can accomplish anything he sets his mind to.
I love the chew.
That's such
Let's all enjoy a chew.
What a weird scene.
So fucking strange.
What was it about? Just
Yeah, the Lloyd Braun and his gum. He got a connection in Chinatown to buy gum.
cheap.
Yeah. You know, $100 will get you like fucking 6 big boxes of gum.
Oh, are they going to do? Resell it?
Well, no. Jerry just wanted Jerry didn't want any gum. Kramer talked him into buying gum from Lloyd because Lloyd was in a mental hospital, and he didn't want to upset Lloyd in any way. So when Lloyd asked if Jerry wanted gum, Kramer was like, "Yeah, of course he does." And then Jerry was wearing glasses because, again, not to upset Lloyd Braun, Lloyd thought Jerry wore glasses. So then he gave Lloyd a $100 bill by accident, and Lloyd bought $100 worth of the gum instead of just, a pack of gum. Fucking hilarious.
Is that Lloyd?
Yeah,
That's
Lloyd
good old
Braun.
Lloyd.
Lloyd Braun, by the way, is the father in Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Yes.
Really?
That is Lloyd Braun.
He said 3 buddies just chewing gum.
Yeah. Let's all have a chew. Let's all enjoy a chew. Just sit down, and they're just sitting on the couch looking stupid, chewing gum together like it's a thing to do.
This is what it's about. All 3 buddies just chewing gum.
Just chewing gum.
Just
trying to keep
enjoying a
Lloyd.
chew.
All he's trying to do is keep Lloyd Braun happy
Sane.
and not to make Lloyd not think he's going crazy again.
Gotcha.
It's pretty funny.
It's a perfectly sane food.
So we got a church that played some porn.
Pornography?
Catholic Church launched an investigation after an Irish priest inadvertently played a slideshow of gay porn.
Inadvertently.
To a group of parents who had come for a meeting about their children's first communion.
Well, he obviously had it on his fucking computer.
Yeah, how did it get on there, first of all?
Well, Father Martin McVie was setting up a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, boy.
When the sexual images popped up on the computer.
Just by accident, right?
There were plenty of shocked faces, one person in the meeting told the paper. There's a lot of parents very, very angry about this.
He'll say somebody else did it, a prankster.
Let's find out.
A prankster?
I don't know. Let's see. I didn't read this one yet.
Gotta watch when you have other pictures on your computer when you do it a PowerPoint from said computer.
Oh, this is a great line. Parents said in a statement that McVie quickly removed the offending memory card from the computer.
Wow.
And bolted from the room. You know when you have to do something quickly, it never works out. You're always fumbling.
He's fumbling, trying to get it out of there. It's just showing horrific gay porn on the screen.
A couple extra pumps
were
showing.
Right. Oh, and he had to pull the memory card out and flee the room. Because I guarantee he knew there was other stuff on there.
Oh, man.
You would just grab your card and run, right?
I would actually break the computer.
I would call it the sprint for freedom. You just run, and don't look back.
Oh, come on.
He was visibly, you want to guess? Want to play Mad Libs?
Shaken. Or
visibly excited.
Distressed.
He was visibly blank and
turgid.
Blank.
Turgid.
He was visibly blank and blank.
Angry and upset?
Visibly upset? Is that one word? Shaken?
Shaken and upset.
Good with shaken. He was visibly shaken
and queer.
And disturbed.
Gay. Homosexual. Pedophilic.
That's why I'm playing this dumb game, not for the real answer.
He was...
Flustered.
Flustered?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Should have gotten that
The statement said, according to the Associated Press, he gave no explanation or apology to the group and bolted out of the room.
Oh, boy, that's not good.
No,
if it wasn't his.
If it wasn't his, you would go, what is this?
Yeah, what is this? I want to apologize to everybody.
No.
I don't know where this came from. He grabbed it up, ran back to his room.
I think you bolt no matter what. There's no way you could explain this, even if it wasn't yours.
Nah, not if it's... You would be equally outraged if
right. Think about it.
If you were somewhere and you put in a memory card for something, let's just say they were showing World War II footage instead of the comedy, you'd be like, what is this? What the fuck is this?
Right.
You would react angrily.
The coordinator and the teachers then continued with the presentation. So he ran, and then they continued with their first communion thing.
Guilty.
McVie returned to the meeting 20 minutes later.
Of course.
And told parents that children get lots of money for their Holy Communion and should consider some of it to the church. Consider giving some of it to the church.
Yeah.
Of course.
Parents present at the meeting were understandably furious, and many of them pulled their children from the First Communion program.
I bet.
The whole organization is enough already with that whole fucking organization.
You don't enjoy the Catholic
I don't
church.
care if the guy watches gay porn. I just hate the fact that most of them watch gay porn and they're so anti-gay.
And they're very anti-gay.
Fucking can't stomach them.
Yeah.
So that happened,
stupid.
and that was awkward for the guy that had to run away real fast and far.
So I'm just ordering.
What?
I love how you.
What,
can just
his memory
order.
card?
Well, look, the Roland Photoshops are coming in already from the Springsteen
Of
photo.
course, the first one I see, Roland with a big fat.
Well, you got to
not
start
actually
there.
big.
You got to
Just
start
kind of
there.
a thin, hard cock in front of him.
That's Bruce.
Yeah, you got to get that out of the way. Oh, it's Bruce.
It's Bruce.
Bruce wearing a Bruce T-shirt. I would.
And the funny is that there's a shadow across Roland from the cock.
How great would this be if the people out there could see what we're seeing?
Well, they can't be. How come they can't?
This would be amazing.
Oh, they did added the shadow. That's very good. Good work.
Yeah, it's a good photo.
Makes,
Why
keeps the
can't they just
realism.
watch us like this and get it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's no
come on.
visual element.
Maybe the new people will.
Star
New
Trek, they didn't need a camera on the view screen. They could just say,
New people?
let me see what's going on down on the planet, and it would be right on the view screen without cameras. Why can't they do that now?
There's rumors out there, Sam.
It's funny they had walkie-talkies and no cell phones.
Yeah. Stupid.
You should do some Googling today. There's rumors out there.
Am I in danger?
There's rumors in the air.
Rumors.
This is where Earl would have been great. Remember him and his word on the street?
Oh,
Shit.
Earl. What's the word on the street, Earl?
He always had...
Earl now just spends his time on Twitter promoting black artists that no one ever fucking heard of.
Does he have a lot of Twitter follow? You like that E-Rock picture?
E-Rock's butt crack.
E-Rock's ass crack.
Me and E-Rock almost got you 2 days ago, Jimmy. Almost.
How?
We had that exact picture.
Oh, really?
You're a fucking crack, and E-Rock took it a little too late, unfortunately.
Why was he too busy fighting his heart on?
Yeah. Yep.
You were wrecked.
It was delicious.
What?
Wow, that was funny.
Oh.
Hey, we might have a Beatles 2.0.
What?
This is why you need us.
What happened?
So one of the dumb fucking sons of one of the dumb Beatles was doing a dumb interview, and the dumb interviewer probably presented this question. So now it's being taken like this might be in the works.
Oh.
James McCartney says he and other Beatles children would be open to Beatles 2.0. So it'd be the sons of the Beatles getting together.
Sons of Beatles.
And they're all...
you sons of Beatles. Oh, that's what I say instead of cursing. Oh, he's a real son of Beatle.
Son of a gun is always my favorite, but then again, I didn't think a gun had a cock and balls or a cunt. Oh, my goodness.
Your language, you. I think the gun is much too violent an image. I don't like it at all, and I won't say it.
Son of a Beatle.
You know who that voice reminds me of? I finally figured it out. Is the woman in Jaws at the town meeting when she goes, "That's not funny. I don't find that funny at all. That's not funny." That's who that reminds me of.
Very good. Here's the thing with the Beatles. The sons there, yeah, they're musicians in their own right, but I don't know. I don't. This isn't in the works.
Yeah.
We should listen to their songs.
Do we have any?
What is James McCartney?
I heard James isn't bad, though.
What's James McCartney's biggest song? And we might need help from your people over there, and maybe the Twitter people, so we can figure this out. Let's play a little taste of...
I think it's Water Dance, his biggest song.
Really?
James McCartney.
Is what?
Really?
Water Dance.
Are you?
I made that up.
Yeah.
I think it was a day before yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Day before yesterday.
Yeah.
All my troubles were just a little further on then.
I wish we worked it out.
I wish we worked it out. Yeah, they're all just Beatles songs, slightly changed.
Peppermint Patty in the basement with fucking rubies.
That would be great, man.
I'm going to try James McCartney first to see if this Beatles 2.0 has anything. This is Angel?
Yeah.
This was one of his big songs?
Corporal Paprika's.
Not tonight. When?
Going to take us higher.
Got to.
Got to.
Got to.
Huh?
Our next guest is a talented singer-songwriter who bears a striking resemblance to his father. His new double CD. Look at that.
Nice, Mr. Ketchup. Nice, Mr. Ketchup works.
It's his title, The Complete
Mr.
EP
Mustard.
Collection. Please welcome, now making his network television debut, James McCartney.
Oh, shit. Paul's son.
Yay!
Hey, it looks like Ringo playing drums. He's got a good tone to his voice. He's got like a range thing going there, unless he can't go down.
Oh, my God. It looks like Paul.
Wow. Yeah, he's got the same fucking eyeballs.
It looks like...
His hairdo is terrible.
Yeah, his hair is...
It looks like Paul McCartney, if Paul McCartney had like a food allergy in his face.
Yeah, yeah. No, that guy really kind of looks like Paul.
It's weird.
Hey.
Oh, he must get bugged all the time.
He looks as old as his father, too.
Yeah.
Looks like an old guy.
Is he doing a comb over? I can't figure that out.
He plays like his dad, too.
Yeah.
Well, there's a drop-off, obviously. There's nothing
But he's not
special.
bad, though.
There's nothing special about the song, though.
What's going on there?
All right, that's Paul
weird.
McCartney's kid, James.
Paul McCartney's kid. So you take that, you add it to old Puddinhead's kid.
Well, let's go with Sean Lennon first of all. Would they go Sean or Julian?
Well, you got to go Julian.
You got to go Julian.
He's a little more because Sean's
Sean.
fucking. Oh, why? So he could add fucking Yoko in there.
You know, Yoko would have to be part of
Julian
2.0.
But it's much too late for goodbye.
Who sang that?
Julian Lennon.
It's about the design
That's a good song.
of the place.
He actually had a hit.
Focus.
Yeah, he had a hit.
It's a one-hit wonder.
So was Chapman.
Wait, but what is the paper saying? I think the paper's saying Sean. So this.
Oh, that stinks. Then Sean's an idiot.
I think the paper said Sean. So that didn't just happen.
Oh, what happened?
You want me to kiss it?
That didn't just
You okay?
happen.
See, you put your balls up on the console here. That's gonna happen. No. Oh.
Kneecap.
Oh, you got kneecapped. Pay your fucking debts. Then pay the fucking man. Today, I want it today.
You want us to hold your hand, man?
See your balls?
You got it, kid.
Holy fuck, corner of this fucking thing right into the
The
kneecap.
foot thing fall on your foot?
Oh, fuck, that didn't just happen. All right, back to this shit.
Hold me.
I don't want to sound like a pussy, so I'll stop. Sean Lennon, Dead Meat.
He sounds just like his dad.
Yes. He's going for it. He's going for the look, too.
What a ripoff.
Got the round glasses. Come on. As long as Yoko stays out of it.
But he's just ripping off his father.
Yeah. Got a very orchestral background to it. Violins and whatnot. Where does it kick in?
Doesn't. That's the problem.
It's got to be a chorus. Let's go.
Get what you deserve. Gonna get what you deserve.
This isn't bad.
It's just wispy and stupid.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I saw Sean Lennon. That song's 5 years old already.
I'm not going like fuck. You know, it's what
there's
it
another
is.
drop off, but I saw Sean Lennon in the park a few years back opening up for I forgot what band, the New York band. Help me out, rockers, fucking.
Oh, the New York Dolls.
No.
SFPs?
No. Rock and roll.
Ramones?
Fuck, fucking
help me
puppies.
New
Billy
York?
Idol. Elton John.
Pat Benatar?
Pat Benatar.
Oh.
Eddie Money?
You too.
White Stripes?
Portum Baldies.
It's like
The Furies.
a stripped down rock and roll band from New York. Help me out.
Stripped down rock and roll band
Leonard
from New York?
Skinner?
Tom Petty?
Bunch of privileged
Foundry
dicks.
Music?
The Strokes?
They might be
Pendulum?
dying.
The Strokes?
Is the winner. Strokes.
Are they New Yorkers?
Yeah, and Sean Lennon sounds just like his father, and he's extremely talented, but he just doesn't want to live in that like John Lennon / Beatles pop world. So he refuses to make anything that would really catch on.
How does he
for
think
some
he's going
reason.
to? How does he think he's going to
He
make
doesn't
any money?
need to. He's got his father's money, the Beatles' money,
And his Lennon. His
so
name.
he's like a true artist. He don't give a fuck. He could be. I'm telling you, I felt like Sean Lennon could be giving the world a lot of music that the masses would be digging.
The masses are asses.
But he's been heavily influenced by his dumb
Could use it.
mom, because John leaves and he's left with Yoko.
Can we see a Yoko clip of her doing something?
Oh God, no!
Please.
Go Rock and Roll Circus,
Yoko.
please. Rock and Roll Circus.
Yoko.
It's so bad, dude.
Rock
I
and
just
Roll
want to hear.
Circus.
Yeah. Oh God. I want to hear one of her.
Oh, you just want to hear one
Well,
of
no,
her songs?
that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
go with one of her.
She is rambling and
Yeah,
warbling
you
and
scream.
You don't have to go Rock and Roll Circus.
horrible.
She was on Letterman or somebody
Terrible.
doing one of her horrendous songs, and Sean had to sit there and just play the piano for his mom.
Look at her. Look at her.
So annoying.
Look what she does in an art show.
Oh, this is the voice piece.
Voice piece.
This is in a museum.
She's got Tourette's.
But people are standing around going, "This is brilliant."
There's
This is
like
brilliant.
10 people there,
With her stupid hat.
and she's
She is a fucking no talent.
She's so annoying.
What the fuck is she doing?
She's an indulged fucking brat because she banged a fucking genius. Stinks.
We can make this shit up.
What?
Why is this,
Why is this-
considered brilliant in a
It's
museum?
not her dumb hat.
Some people would say this is brilliant. I'm telling you right now.
No one.
No one's
I'm telling
enjoying
you.
it.
Talk to the art community. They would
Oh,
fucking
God.
argue with you.
Nah, they just want to be. Look at her hat is enraging. It's so contrived.
Are you kidding me?
She's doing the John is fucking me in the ass sound.
You think she's like pissed because she forgot one? She
Go to
thinks
the
it's
end.
all
I want to hear if they
rehearsed?
applause while this stinks.
She, well, then it's.
No, people are applauding. Stop.
Yeah, of course they are.
Look at her terrible boy outfit.
By the way,
Why are they clapping?
they didn't know when to
Yoko Ono.
applaud, by the way. She stopped, and then they weren't sure if she was done.
She was gonna go,
That's
"Ah,
good.
Ah!
And then she walks out.
What a piece
Yoko.
of dick.
She's awful. She doesn't stop to talk to anybody or thank anybody, of course.
No, she's a genius. How could she?
Here again are the Lennons, John and Yoko, and the number. As soon as we get the buzz out of the speaker,
Dick Cavett.
will be the flight of the bumblebee if we're not careful.
Look at all the dislikes on this video. Can't be good.
Uh-oh.
John had to sit there and deal with this shit.
Oh, wow. She really looks fucking like she should be on an anti-aircraft gun in Hanoi.
This is called We're All Water. Great. How about you drown in it?
Oh, man.
She makes it tough to like John Lennon.
He's as pussy whipped as he was.
Oh, God.
She must have been amazing.
We all water. We all water. If you're thirsty, you drink us. If you're dirty, you put us on you. We are everybody. You are everybody. If you are aggregate, you put your babies in us. We are water. Natalie Wood don't like us. The Titanic don't like us. We are water. Good if you're thirsty, bad if you can't swim. You are everybody. You are everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Horrible.
She's terrible.
Sucks.
Could you do me a favor? I'm hoping Mike in Albany is correct with this. He says there's a clip from Mike Douglas where Yoko's playing on stage with Chuck Berry, a legend.
Yeah.
And supposedly Chuck Berry's face is hysterical.
Oh, he fucking
can't fake
take
it, right?
He's not going to fake that shit. He fucking let chicks shit on tables above his face. He can't fake that.
Let's see if we could see the Chuck Berry face in this clip.
Johnny, be good. You'll go be bad.
I'm telling you that.
He was a cool motherfucker, man.
Fuck yeah.
And they looked up to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Stones big time, too.
All those guys did.
Stones loved Chuck Berry.
He's still alive.
Was he really? Wow.
Is his cousin? Marvin Berry? You know, he introduced him to, well,
you got to get to the Yoko part. He's not going to make faces singing with Lennon. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure she has some dumb solo.
Oh, boy. She was on the bongo drum.
I know everything. You remember which one?
Forget it. Let's cut our
Well, me wife, Yoko, she's going to warble into the microphone for a while.
We know, John, you pussy whip asshole.
He really was a fucking worm.
Why don't we let Yoko sing?
Is that Mo Howard?
Oh, my God, Mo Howard.
With a completely silver Mo haircut.
I happened to go back to say hello to him. He was with his
Wait a minute,
wife.
Brooklyn got a little murmur.
He had to have his hair like that. He had to have his hair like that his entire life.
His whole life, he has the Mo.
It's the exact hair you remember him having, but it's completely gray.
It's a wig, obviously.
What year is that? It does look like a wig.
He says, my acrobat left me. Can you help me out till I get a new one? You can still do the back flip, can't you? I said, back flip where?
Is it the aristocrat?
I used to do it on the sand on
Telling
the
the
beach.
joke is Mo.
So I said, but under the stage there's concrete. If I make a fall, the Beverly goes disappear.
I think you just lost your
fucking Mo. Oh, man. Ted Knight. All right. Okay, Mo. All right, Mo. Woo, Mo. Okay.
Well, Healy started that. He smacked the hell out of us to begin with.
Hand me the rake, Mo. You hit me in the head with it. Mo.
When did the other two guys come into the act? Curly and
well, let me tell you.
and
I was with Ted first.
Yeah.
Then my older brother Shemp.
Oh, yeah.
In 1923.
Jesus.
We were on the stage and I heard somebody laugh. And I said, Ted, Shemp's out there. So he walks to the footlight and says, I'd like to have a young man from Brooklyn preferred to come up here. With a pair of rubbers in his pocket, because no matter any city he went, they had a pair of rubbers stashed away in a check room in case it rained when he was there.
A pair of rubbers.
Now he comes up on the stage eating a pear with a rubber thing, and he asked Ted if he wanted a bite. Ted says, no, I don't want no bite. And finally the pear wound up in one of their faces.
Mo.
It became Ted, Mo, and Shemp. In 1925, we were off a couple of days from Schubert's show A Night in Spain.
Look at me nodding like I know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Schubert's a night in Spain. I'm fine.
Holy shit.
But Mo Howard is such, he's such fucking royalty.
Oh,
kidding,
yeah.
man. No kidding.
One of the Stooges.
But he had to keep his hair like that?
And sharp as a tack right there. Telling old stories.
How old was he then?
Not 25.
Oh,
He just didn't look
too
good.
bad.
Aged really.
Bullshit.
badly.
He was older.
All right.
Are we done with the
cool.
Beatles 2.0?
These are the. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do we need to see Harrison's Kid?
Yeah,
Does
we should
Harrison's
hear
Kid
him.
have
Yeah,
a
might
song?
as well.
Yeah, sure.
These are one of the kind of things that I would spend hours watching old Mike Douglas clips like that.
I'd watch this
just
shit.
Fucking fascinating.
There's a prior one I really want to see, but it's not online. I'm so fucking pissed. I've seen a moment of it, yeah.
Mike Douglas did all right. The show's good. It was good. Stupid Yoko Ono. Now I'm in a bad
Mike
mood.
Douglas.
Fucking Yoko. What was that about?
It wasn't music. It wasn't nice. It wasn't pleasant. It was nothing. It wasn't art. And anything could be deemed art, I guess, but I have a hard time putting that in a category of art.
Yeah.
That stunk.
Stop going so fast, Sam. We're trying to enjoy pictures.
Is that fucking... Wow, that's
Spoiling
Harrison's
everything.
kid?
Yeah.
Looks
Go
a lot
down to
like
McCartney. Change it up a little bit to McCartney. Oh, that do.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
He looks like Corky from Life Goes On. Damn. Oh, man. He has some Eastman in him, I think. That's a problem.
Wow.
Yeah. Not so much McCartney, a little Eastman.
Yeah.
I interviewed him.
Who?
Oh, yeah?
James McCartney.
No, you didn't.
I did, actually.
No, you didn't.
Bet you a kiss.
Nope.
You don't want to
I
bet
lose.
a kiss?
For what?
Someone doesn't want to bet a kiss.
I don't want to.
Why not?
What happened?
Ravi. Look, George Harrison with Ravi. So I went to India to try to see what Ravi would say. He said, "Oh, take your pudding head back to the clinic."
Poor
Why
guy.
would Ravi say that?
His hat with gutters. That one killed me.
Can you imagine
was
back then
Robbie.
being a huge Beatles fan and your band that you just loved breaks up, and one of the guys goes and is hanging out with some Japanese bitch that just is screaming and yelling the
Screaming.
whole time, saying that's art.
Yeah.
Then you got George Harrison with the Ravi shit in
Ravi.
India. Although he kind of brought that back to the Beatles, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
afterwards, he certainly kept with the Ravi thing. Maybe a little
Oh, he
too
loved
long.
Ravi.
Couldn't get enough of the Ravi.
I love Ravi. He's taught me quite a bit. From a lovely little lad from Liverpool.
Get it.
4 little mop tops.
Do we have George Harrison's kids? His kid's song.
I don't know if he's kidding.
All right, so then it's going to be George Harrison's kid, and then you got the then Ringo's kid, right?
And Donnie, or it's Dhany Harrison.
Went out the other door. This Englishman said fab as I pulled up to the hot dog stand and there's something. I love that. I ran right outside. I hopped
like
inside
Arlo
the cab.
Guthrie.
I went out the other door. You know, like the Beatles, so they go in one side and then get out the other side, and everyone thinks they're in the cab. I don't know. And this Englishman said fab. And Bob Dylan's 115th Dream. You know the one?
Yeah, wait, what?
If you were a Beatles kid, why don't you just go around singing Beatles songs?
Of course.
And go, fuck it. Why am I going to try to
Beatles cover band.
be better than that?
Yeah.
Hit play. Let's
This
see
is
what
one me dad wrote.
Donnie Harrison.
Is he playing in a mall? What the fuck is this?
Like a
Music store.
Yeah. A guitar shop.
Wow. This is a really posh guitar. If you can be bothered to keep it.
He's not even singing.
Stuff.
No.
He looks like his dad, though.
He does, yeah.
A little bit.
A lot like his dad.
Yeah, a lot, really. He's trying to look like his dad.
Kind of all do.
He's trying to look like his dad. He's growing his hair out a little bit and
Donnie
doing a
Harrison.
mustache.
Ringo's kid, horrible on the drums?
No, Starsky or whatever is it Starsky?
All right.
Starsky Star?
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah. He's good.
His name is Starsky Star?
Something like that,
That's
right?
terrible.
I don't know.
No way.
Ringo Starr's
Richard
son.
Starkey.
He's gotten work over the years.
I wish his first
Zach.
name was Jim
It's
Norton.
Zach Starkey.
Zach Starsky. Starkey?
Starkey.
Starkey. Thank you.
Wait.
Whoa, what
Oh,
happened?
shit.
Back to Jimmy.
You
Rewind.
You got one?
Rewind.
Did he bomb?
Oh. It's a rough one.
Open Bombay doors. We are here over Hiroshima. The big one. In the belly of the Enola Gay. Let's hear it.
Do you have any, Rock?
E
Huh?
to the R. Were you even looking for it, E-Rock? Really?
He wasn't.
He wasn't paying attention.
Oh, my God.
He didn't hear that one.
Oh, boy.
You got any, Rock? It was a minute ago.
Oh my God!
What are you doing?
You can't find something that happened a minute ago.
Stop looking at fucking pictures of Sundays.
He's looking at pictures of Sundays.
He has Sundays collection cards.
We're not asking for a clip from 2008. It happened 1 minute ago.
Find it.
Holy shit!
Spit my gum on you.
Writing his fantasy WrestleMania lineup.
Was he?
Yeah.
E-Rock, you got it?
You didn't find it.
Okay.
You got it? All right, let's listen to this. He's gotten work over the years.
I wish his first name was Jim Norton.
Zach Starkey.
Zach Starkey.
Jim Norton's what?
Star.
Oh, Jim Norton's star.
Jim Norton's star.
Oh, Jim Norton's oh God, I couldn't even get it.
Horrible. My face is hot.
Wow, that's terrible.
Don't you hate that feeling? It's the worst feeling ever.
You think that was a terrible joke?
Oh, it would have to be a joke to qualify as a terrible joke. Wow, that was a fucking statement.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one.
No. Let me say hi to Andy in Cleveland. We're going to be in Cleveland.
Oh, Andy! Yes, an undisclosed location.
3 weeks from, Friday. We'll be broadcast live from Cleveland somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't know where yet.
We just don't want to plug where we're going to be.
Yeah,
we'll tell you where. You can ride around our hotel and yell at us in the window.
Secret.
I was told it's no one's fault around here.
Maybe not.
Right.
Of course not.
Andy.
Well, I heard Sean's latest cut from the new album. It's, I tell you something. I think someone shot my dad. Somebody shot my dad. Anyway, see you in Cleveland, Jimmy.
So have we figured out what we're doing for Cleveland?
No, we're not gonna. We're just gonna
have that guy.
We're just gonna.
Hey, yeah, he's
do some parody songs.
He's a guest.
We can just stand in front of everyone and let them admire us for 2 hours.
3 hours.
Oh. So we might have to do something for 1 hour then.
That's what I'm thinking. We should plan something. It's a
Larry in Connecticut. Larry!
You're going to find your dog dead in Hartford, Larry.
Boy, I'm glad to get to follow that last phone call.
Yeah, huh?
You played that Mo clip, and I saw a documentary on and two things. They worked for 24 years.
Two things. I don't want one thing from you.
Exactly.
Fuck.
They never.
No, I really don't.
Well,
asshole.
It's a Mo Howard story.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead,
I
Larry.
like Mo.
One more
I want to
chance.
know if this is true. Because I always feel like it's a new phenomenon that they treat talent like shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell us, Larry.
Well, two things. The guy that owned Columbia or whatever was a real dick. He renewed their contract every year, and he never told them how popular they were. And he kept telling them, I guess they'll give me. They've never got a raise in 24 years.
How would they not know that they were popular?
When Mo Howard walked out of
cage?
his house with that dumb Mo Howard haircut,
Yeah.
I think he knew he was fucking famous.
Yeah, come on.
Who else walked around like that?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know.
Down syndrome.
And then the other thing
Sure.
is,
Good point.
they obviously had this long career, 24 years, and then they determined that they couldn't do their thing anymore, so they let him out of their contract. He came back to the studio a week later with his pass, and they didn't let him on the lot.
How would they not let Mo Howard on the lot?
Why was he there?
Why? Well, just say goodbye to some of their crew,
Oh, that's how he's spinning it?
It was well,
Maybe he was coming back to kill everybody.
Oh, that's true. Could happen too.
All right.
All right.
When they're done with you, they're done with you, though. We all know that.
Oh, yeah.
The Photoshops are coming in for Roland. That's with what, Barry Manilow?
Mm-hmm. Roland was at a Barry Manilow concert.
Nice.
This isn't a Barry Manilow concert. Oh.
What do you think this is?
Yeah. Come on, everybody.
Barry Manilow concert?
Where are these pictures being posted?
Right now, they're just on Twitter.
The Twitter.
So you can tweet them to us, or we'll put them up on the Facebook page. We'll make a whole album.
That would be nice.
Facebook.com/Opie and Anthony.
That would be nice.
I'm not very impressed.
Not yet, right?
This one you don't like.
No, I'm just not impressed with the Dick one's like, all right, got the Dick thing out of the way. And then Barry Manilow, like, it's still a concert. It's not really out in the realm of,
Make sure it's a Hall of Fame photo album. Only the best of the best.
only the
Sam.
best.
Okay.
Don't get all...
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
All something.
A woman calls 911 over bad burgers. We like these 911 calls.
Oh, man.
We
Fast
like these.
food restaurants get so many of these. I don't know why. People are dumb.
These are legendary. We've had a few over the years. What's your favorite one? There's a lady out there in California, some kind of soccer mom that had a problem.
A soccer mom.
You got any of those, Z-Rock?
What?
Z-Rock?
He was working on his WrestleMania thing.
Oh, my God.
Stop working on the WrestleMania
E-Rock.
thing.
What WrestleMania thing?
E-Rock, what did I just ask you?
You asked about soccer moms.
He just picks up on a word.
On a
What was
word.
the question, though?
What was the question?
No, I'm writing shit down.
Well, how are you not listening? What are you looking at? You're not listening
He's
to the
writing
show.
his fantasy WrestleMania
What were you writing
lineup.
down? Be honest.
I was writing down stuff on the show log.
Like what? What did you just write?
I
Be
was
honest.
writing the Beatles kids, Yoko Ono, Mo Howard on Mike Douglas.
Why?
E-Rock, why?
You keep
Comment?
tabs on it.
But
Keeping tabs.
so what did I want to know about soccer moms?
But what if he's going to write? How is he going to write down what you just talked about? He doesn't
He's
pay
not
attention.
You don't think he was paying attention?
No, he's thinking about
what about
WrestleMania.
soccer moms?
Again, I don't know.
Oh.
Will he write down his fantasy WrestleMania?
Yeah.
He's
He'll think-
literally in the nerve center of the whole show.
Yeah.
By the way,
He'll think
That's
about
some
what
nerve.
could happen next year.
Like,
what
it's
the
all
main
right if
event could be.
it's all right if we don't listen to each other once in a while.
Right.
But his whole job, he's got to be
To
like,
listen.
sharp.
He's got to listen the whole time. Get it.
Whatever.
How come you're not listening?
Gives a
E-Rock?
fuck.
E-Rock, comment?
Are we boring today?
Oh, it's
Just
not
say
answering.
it. E-Rock?
I was writing stuff down. That's why I wasn't listening.
Oh, yeah.
You think he was writing show log stuff, Sam?
No. You don't
No.
think so? It might have been
No.
Fantasy SummerSlam lineup. I don't know. It was one of the two.
Oh, E-Rock.
We just had a celebrity on the line and we didn't even know it.
Who?
That other guy that was really a dullard. Bill in Georgia. How do you know what you're about to say?
Because he was on Ron and Fez, and they introduced him to that.
What happened?
He was on Ron and Fez, and he sings the news to Joe Jackson song, and they turned him on to that contest that Raw Dog was having to win the $5,000 for staying on the phone, and he won the $5,000, and then he sung again and won the $30,000. He won $35,000 this year from Sirius XM for singing the news to Joe Jackson song.
What?
And you guys hung up on him.
Oh, wow. We're so stupid. Wow, are we idiots? We got a huge celebrity on the phone. Shut up! Fucking idiot. Oh, blow me. Blow the rock. Go blow the rock.
I think he's a celebrity because he was able to get $35,000 from Sirius.
Is it
Yeah,
Ron and
exactly.
Fez?
That's true. He is a celebrity.
Did he win the money from Ron and Fez?
No, he won the money from the phone show.
So let's hear what is worth $35,000.
E-Rock?
God, they throw around money around
Oh, they
here.
certainly
but in the
do.
weirdest places. So some dummy sings the news, they give him $35,000?
$35,000.
And you guys haven't had a respectable raise in years?
It's a good phone call, I guess.
Can we find that, E-Rock, if you're listening?
That's one of my pictures.
You think E-Rock's listening?
Yes, I heard you.
Oh, whoa. Excuse me that you're finally listening.
Put a little color balance on your Photoshops, asshole. You can't just put Roland in the picture and not not color balance the background with the foreground.
No.
If that were a real
stinks.
picture, would you have shot him?
I might have. Yeah. Yeah.
It's much too late for bye-bye.
Bam, bam. That's stuck in my head, too. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Who's? Oh, it's George Harrison. Weak voice.
Yoko.
Is this Lennon or Harrison?
Julian Lennon.
Oh, Julian. Wow, was that way off?
I think I tried doing this once. It's too low.
What year is this? 85, 84?
I think 87.
I need a better a slidey whistle at a different octave.
We don't have access to the phone show stuff.
Oh,
well, sorry.
Andy in Cleveland is back. Thank God. He's the celebrity we hung up on.
Sorry,
Andy.
buddy, we didn't know.
God, we didn't know you won $35,000.
Yeah.
You're like fucking Sirius XM royalty.
Oh, it's 31 grand, and believe me, I know I'm on like the triple Z list. It was fun.
Z list. He's putting himself on a list at all.
He actually thinks he is like someone.
Yeah, he thinks he's somebody now.
He is. He's just a low level.
All right, walk us through the story because we're very, very curious. We really are.
Okay, I know. I'll make it quick.
All right.
So
No, you won't. There you go.
Do we have
Big
him singing
star.
the news?
Nah, we can't get to the raw dog stuff.
Why? Why can't we?
We don't have permission.
Why do we have to have permission?
What do you mean we don't have permission?
No, like permissions on a computer.
Yeah,
like,
when you
that's
sign
different.
in, I can only access our channel. I can't access other channels.
Why don't you access somebody?
All right, so we got a lady. She called 911 over burgers.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe we get the guy back and he could sing the news for us.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
We
why did he
shouldn't
hang
have hung
up?
up on him.
I don't know what happened to his phone. Something happened.
Hopefully he calls back.
Must have a pebble or something.
Oh.
There's an issue and they won't give me my money back. Yes, ma'am. I need to see if I can get an officer to come to the Family Dollar and the liquor store and the IGA store up here so I can talk to them about
And right about now, why? Is there shooting? Is there an armed robbery?
Must be an emergency.
In progress?
Okay, start CPR. We'll be there immediately. Wait, what?
Right.
Oh, God.
Stay on the line, please.
in the IGA store up here so I can talk to them about something that's going on.
In Rockwood?
Yes.
You're at Family Dollar?
Yes, ma'am, but I'll be standing outside. Ma'am?
What's going on?
I had ordered some food from Hardee's over here, and the food is no good. And the girl told me when I called her back that I could bring it back and get my money on it. Now she's telling me she can't do anything until tomorrow. Well, you know, I had to work for 7 hours today to get that money just to eat a sandwich, and I just got out of the hospital yesterday. And they
7
didn't give
hours
me my
you
money
worked?
back. I only took a small bite out of the burger, and it's nasty.
You realize? I'd be like, hello, yeah, do you realize you didn't just call your dumb fucking friend to tell her this? Right. I'm assuming you misdialed your dumb fucking friend that you were going to tell this fascinating burger story to, and you inadvertently hit the emergency button. I have to assume this, because there's no way you're calling 911 for this fucking story. Am I right, miss? Am I right? And then, you know, it would go from there. She'd say something, I would say something. I improv.
Should be a 911 operator.
I would say that.
You'd be the best.
I would be the bomb. Bitches.
6 a.m. burglar.
Yeah, da 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 da. That is stuck in my head. But it's much too.
Do we have other calls?
You want to guess the happiest age in your life? Sure wasn't the happiest age for me.
I would say 33.
Bingo.
I heard it already.
Why
I did hear that.
Why 33?
I don't know, but a bunch of. Then there was a list of people that probably didn't think 33 was very good.
Why 33?
Like Jesus.
Why 33?
Yeah, fucking John
Belushi.
Fucking Belushi, fucking Chris Farley, a whole bunch of
Farley.
fucking people.
33.
What was your favorite age?
Well, at 33, I was stuck in a relationship I certainly did not want to be in.
Not a good one.
No.
Oh yeah. I could attest to the fact that I was perhaps also in a relationship that was a living
nowhere.
fuck hell that I was in.
When you were 30.
Oh, it wasn't going
33?
nowhere. I was in a relationship that was going
33.
the express elevator to hell. Fucking Harrod.
So you wasted 33.
Yep.
Yeah. I was. I enjoyed. Let me tell you a year I really enjoyed. I had a pisser, like maybe last year.
Last year was good.
Nah, I'm kidding.
54?
No. 54. Wow. No, I love those commercials, though, where you got these two old bats that are through menopause and they're fucking taking medicine for liver spots and everything, and they go, "These are the best years of our lives." Yeah. Really?
Yeah, let's slow
Better
down.
than when you had your fucking legs hiked up in the old Hudson?
Yeah, let's slow down a little bit.
In the old rumble seat? getting fucking slammed.
You might be doing okay, but let's relax a little bit.
Never the best years of your life when your fucking uterus has to be held up with a fishing net sewed inside you.
You know what?
You prolapsing bitch.
It might be the hovercraft.
Yeah?
The hovercraft are making people very happy.
Oh, the hover round. I thought I'd like to see a hovercraft.
Oh, the hover round, right. The hover round.
Hover round takes me where I want to go. Where will it send me? Right over the rim. Right over the rim.
Yeah, how do they get the hover rounds to the edge of the Grand Canyon?
That's horse shit.
They were placed there nicely, right?
Of course.
That shit doesn't go over rocks and cactuses.
Bag.
You see the hover round commercials there, Sam?
Hover round.
They're horrendous.
They're terrible.
I love my hover rounds.
Fucking horrible. Oh. You got to use a fucking...
Look at Bernice Fitzgerald.
Enjoy.
They're right by the Grand Canyon drop.
Oh, please.
Let's start
have
off
a transmission problem and have that fucking thing fly off the canyon rim.
E-Rock, have we done the hover round commercials?
No, I don't think
Oh, we've never done this bit?
No.
Oh, these commercials are classic.
The hover round.
The hover round.
Oh.
Hey, Bernice and Joy, tell everyone which
Joy's
power
94.
wheelchair got you to the Grand Canyon.
The old voice. Oh.
Now we need one to get us back because we're stuck.
Battery's dead. Vultures are eating them. Coyotes are nibbling at their useless legs.
Makes it the most maneuverable power chair in the world. And because it's
The old battle axe.
and powerful enough to pull.
Guy, he's pulling a van through the parking lot.
Hover-Round gives you the freedom to go almost anywhere.
Almost.
Even the Grand Canyon. Find
Except
out
the town called Dignity.
Yes,
and the toilet by yourself.
And free hover-round video. Hover-Round's licensed nurses will work with you to determine if you qualify.
Fucking suffocate you.
Their licensed orderlies will brutally rape you and club you with your own hover-round. I'll call you a white bitch. We'll pick up the wheels of your hover-round and fucking smash your head with them.
Oh, look, Roland's at the Oswald shooting.
He sure is.
When Oswald got shot. Yeah.
I like the E-Rock lobster.
E-Rock lobster in the lobster suit is fantastic.
My favorite thing, too, is I love this Mosh Girl fucking picture.
Oh, Mosh Girl is a good one.
Did anyone ever figure out who she was?
No.
Some pig. Just fucking, yeah. I like the moshing puke guy with the puke coming out of his nostrils and shit. Pretty good, too.
Hey, I think we can prove the age of the Earth. It just hit me.
Oh, yeah?
It just fucking hit me.
Yeah.
So how old is the Earth for some of these religious people, right?
It's like Mosh Girl playing basketball. She's slamming down somebody's attempt at a dunk. I think they think it's 5,000 years old.
5,000 years old. We just saw the Grand Canyon, right?
Yes, we
Will those
did.
people at least believe that the Grand Canyon was carved out?
Carved out of a river?
Yeah, but in their world it took 5,000 years?
Probably, yeah.
So don't we have video at this point of the Grand Canyon from maybe 100 years ago?
Oh, okay. I see where you're going here.
And then you could see that pretty much nothing has changed in 100 years of the Grand Canyon?
Yeah. Now multiply that by 5,000.
Yeah, wouldn't that wake some people up?
I think their excuse whenever you come up with any fact-based thing is, well, God could have made that in one day.
Oh,
God could have just dug the Grand Canyon in a day.
They fucking got me. She's walking across Abbey Road.
Mosh Girl's, following the Beatles.
That's
on Abbey
amazing.
Road.
I didn't know that happened.
Mosh Girl.
Fucking Mosh Girl. What year is
She's
this?
famous.
She is famous.
What year was she?
Yeah, I'd say that's 2000, maybe.
Show the picture where her head's on Khalid Sheikh Mohammed.
Oh, yeah, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed's body.
Oh, that is such the biggest douche chill moment ever, isn't it? That fucking awful face.
That was classic.
Oh, man.
All right, so the Grand Canyon, I thought I was onto something.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, they always say that shit, but...
Yeah.
Hover rounds at the Grand Canyon. Oh, man. See Leon Klinghoffer and his wife go flying off the edge of
yeah, that's what you do with a hover round.
With a hover round, yeah. Some Palestinian with a remote control.
Getting back to that burger
Drive him around like a fucking model car. Then off you go.
Can we get back to the burger clip for a second?
Ah.
Did you hear in that clip that she said she worked 7 hours so she could afford a burger?
So she could afford Hardee's Burgers.
What kind of fucking job does she have?
Hardee's Burgers.
How much is a Hardee's burger? E-Rock? E-Rock, do you know how much a Hardee's burger is?
Buys him by the gross. He doesn't know what one costs. Buy him in bulk.
Yeah. Have you ever bought less than a pallet full?
By the way, we were trying to figure out how heavy those trailers were in the tornado.
10 pounds?
Well, someone said it's a half a Iraq.
Oh, geez.
Well, we're just trying to put it in perspective because that was a lot of weight that was hoisted in the air by that tornado.
I mean, he's heavy, but I don't think he's that heavy. Are you?
Oh, shit. Now, Ant, I need your help. This guy's calling me out on Grand Canyon video from 100 years ago. That's kind of possible.
Video? You could get still pictures.
But 19... Why? We've seen some shit.
100 years ago?
1912.
1912?
You see video of New York City in the turn of the century, so why not at the Grand Canyon?
Maybe some film. Yeah.
Come on, Grand Canyon.
I think it must have taken a lot to get That's some Titanic footage from 1912, right?
Yeah, but that's not video.
But that's some
we
still
need
pics.
video from the Grand Canyon.
There is
from
film.
The turn of the century.
There is film of the Titanic, though, with a little tugboat pushing it.
I know.
And that's 1912. All right.
Come on, that's not impossible.
It's not impossible to have had film from the Grand Canyon.
I know there's a bunch of assholes out there like call me out on shit, but this one's possible.
The Titanic, 1912.
Look, there's video of the Titanic from 1912.
Here it is. This Titanic ship crossing the Atlantic in record time. Whoops.
Oh, wow, that is fucking video of the Titanic. That's pretty crazy. Titanic 3D coming out. Getting good reviews, by the way.
Really? Does it?
What happens?
3D.
You saw it, Ray?
Well, I saw Titanic. I know what the movie's like.
Bon voyage! Thousands madly cheering as the giant vessel begins to move from her dock.
Bon voyage, suckers.
Oh, these people all are dead.
Well, maybe not all, but a lot of them.
Everyone now is dead.
Well, everyone now is dead, but I mean, all these people on this fucking ship are going to die.
Oh, man, they have no idea. No ship.
I said ship.
What's that?
Although I wish Chip
They have
would
no
go down
idea.
like the Titanic.
They just have no idea what's going to happen.
That's crazy. I never seen this.
What is this pushing them out?
Tugboats.
Would they do that? Oh, they're tugging them out?
Yeah, they push
That's
them.
what a tugboat does.
They're pushing them. Oh, look at those poor fucking people. They have no idea the fun that's going to happen.
They're
in
all
the North
waving
Atlantic.
in England. Yay!
Can't wait till we get to New York.
That whole big boat's just going to go underwater in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, boy.
Look how fucking big that boat is. From 1912.
Unsinkable.
How big are the cruise ships today compared to that?
I believe, how much the Titanic hold?
Dumb smokestacks like that.
Oh, man.
That's a dumb idea.
That's fucking cool looking, though. I love the way old fucking ocean liners looked. Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah.
Sink you motherfucker.
Why the nice piano music?
It's very somber. Very somber music.
Oh.
Boy, there's a lot of film with the dumb Titanic, huh?
How about you fast forward? I see
there's the Captain Asshole.
Captain doesn't keep his eyes open.
Exactly. Yeah. Captain naps a lot.
Captain naps a lot.
Captain, go to bed or something.
Oh, it's the same thing.
God, Chip.
Asshole.
Fucking.
The Carpathia, the rescue ship, coming into port with the survivors of the Titanic disaster.
They just sent.
Wait, what happened in between?
Yeah, I know. Why do they have some fucking?
Fuck.
No one pulled out their iPhone back then.
No.
They just released sold a photo, an original photo from the rescue ship of the Titanic, the iceberg that actually sank it. There's a photo of that.
No way.
You can't see it happening because the rescue. Google ice or don't stop this, but there's a photo of the actual iceberg.
Really? No, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. How do they know that was the real one?
It was taken from the fucking
the Carpathia.
Really?
From the ship right after the fucking thing went down.
You see the video recently of the guy who filmed an iceberg collapsing into the water?
Ooh, no.
Oh, that went viral. That was
like
pretty
those.
impressive too, man.
This is
Sam, you got a lot of stuff to do. We're done with this.
Titanic. Here's Titanic was 46,000 tons. The Epic. Norwegian Cruise Line's Epic is 120,000.
Spelled iceberg wrong, you dope.
I'll find it anyway.
That's a lot of tons. I would think the Titanic was heavier.
Is that it?
That's not the one. That's the size of the iceberg. No, take it. The actual one is taken from a ship.
Oh, Titanic's iceberg.
There it is with the red circle. Down. Back.
Oh, my goodness.
That's it. That's an original photo.
That it looks dangerous.
Listen.
What happened?
That's all it was?
That's the same one.
Well, you know.
Go back.
Look,
that
picture.
That tip of the iceberg is just the tip of the iceberg.
I understand.
That's a shitty iceberg.
Yeah, that is a shitty iceberg.
Go back.
It's not impressive.
They speculate if the Titanic had not tried to turn away and hit the iceberg head on, that it would not have sank.
Why?
because it wouldn't have flooded as many compartments. It just would have flooded the front compartment. But the fact that it slid by the iceberg and tore open the side, it opened up, I think, more than 3 compartments. And then,
well, did it? But if it went over, it wouldn't have just ripped the whole bottom of the boat?
No, it wouldn't have gone over it. It would have just smashed into it and completely crumbled the front of the ship. But it wouldn't. It wouldn't have sunk, so they say.
Oh, it would have stopped?
Yeah, it just would have stopped like clunk. Oh boy!
You could have just said it because of the pointy part of the
pointy part
of the Titanic.
What's the pointy part?
The pointy part would have hit first.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid the rescue boat was going to sink.
Man, imagine that shit.
Like, oh, fuck, I gotta
go through this again. Get to the lifeboat.
Could you get the video of the iceberg that was filmed recently? A bunch of guys and gals on a little boat checking out icebergs in Alaska.
Yeah, people are calling you out on the video thing.
Why?
It would be film.
Oh, yeah,
video
but we all know just video now.
Why
do they have to be so
relatively new?
Shit?
I believe the 60s.
All right, film. Oh, is that why maybe that guy was laughing at me?
Maybe.
All right, but I was all right.
Oh, man, they're going to get a wave, I bet, huh?
I don't know if this is the one.
Big glacier.
So that guy is right, film. I just got to film for the Grand Canyon.
I wish the audience could see this.
Oh, that's right.
This is the one. This isn't the one I saw. This might be another one.
Fucking glaciers. There ain't no stopping them.
No, look, Sam. Look at all the dislikes. Obviously, this isn't the good one.
There's 2 dislikes on it.
It's a piece of snow.
No, this isn't the one. The boat.
Does it fall?
The boat took off, man.
Fast forward
It was in the distance as the boat was trying to get the fuck away.
Holy shoot.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. What happened?
I don't know.
Which one? Do you have anything else about the iceberg video?
What happened?
Where's the iceberg falling?
I don't know.
Where's the boat speeding?
I don't know. All right, let me check my phone.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on.
Tweet it by now.
Where is it? There you go. Right there. Glacier Pietro.
That's not it either.
That looks like a pretty good-sized glacier right there.
All right. That could be good.
Glacier. No, I'm nodding off at these glacier fucking videos.
No, glaciers
Sam.
are boring.
Suck.
They slow.
Glacier.
They don't move fast.
Rock's nickname.
Oh, man.
That doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry, sir.
No.
Not a
It's
glacier.
heavier. He's heavier.
He's heavier than a glacier? Shit.
All right. Here it is.
Which one is it?
Is this it?
Yeah.
That's the one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
That's not it.
Oh.
The glacier's got all cracks in it. It's broken.
I don't remember now.
We're actually watching glaciers crack on the radio.
Yeah.
So listeners can't see any of this?
Great.
We did
No,
a very
no video
visual show
elements.
today. Someone should
we did.
notice that down the hall. It's a good element. I don't know where it is. Fuck it. Who cares?
Shit. I do.
You do know?
No, I care, though.
Oh, find it.
I gotta go act. Today.
Go act.
Here,
With Joe DeRosa. I'm not saying where. What are you, silly?
What's the project?
Project Joe DeRosa.
We got
Called Two Queers.
Yeah, it might as well be. Yeah. No, me and Joe DeRosa are on a line to a Phil Collins concert. That's like the bit, and then we got to do it. But there's like a bunch of extras, and
You would never go to a Phil Collins show.
I know that's why I'm acting.
Exploding Iceberg.
What do I do with my
on
hands,
YouTube.
Jimmy? Should I do it with my hands?
One hand around your neck, the other around your cock, and then just come all over. Come on, Sam. You're ruining the bit.
You are the worst.
You really are.
There you go.
You guys this one?
Yes.
Exploding
iceberg in Antarctica.
Yes.
Hey, I got it on my phone. You want to look at it?
Uncle
on my-
Arnica.
Oh.
Oh, what is this now? A commercial too?
Oh, I'll be ready.
There's a rabbit in the title.
I'm going to skip the ad if that's okay.
Yes,
or
please.
tortoise and a hare.
Is this it?
Oh, this might be it. Yeah, this
What
might be
happens?
it. Exploding Iceberg in Antarctica on YouTube.
Imagine if you were standing under that thing.
Watch.
Why is it taking so
The
long?
middle. The middle is like kind of collapsing. Like, oh, look, we get to see something cool
heavy.
today.
Oh, it's like an arch in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yep.
An
A
arch
hole
has
in the
been
middle.
carved.
Yep.
And some of the pieces are falling
A little bit.
from
Nothing.
the arch.
Going under that would suck.
Been there forever.
If it fell on top of you?
Whoa. Whoa, that's pretty wild.
And they're
Whoa,
like-
they're getting pummeled with ice bricks.
And they just take off like, fuck that.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
you don't,
ice blocks were flying at them.
you don't see that every day. See, wasn't that worth it?
I've seen that
Even
one.
though we do a radio
No,
show?
you didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
I got a video.
I've seen that.
Yeah, motherfucker! Icebergs and shit! On the YouTube!
All right, where are they going? It's not chasing them. It's not a swarm of bees, you assholes.
They're
They're fucking zipping away like it's
Yeah, they
following
really
them.
are frightened. Maybe it made a big wave that they're trying to get rid of away from. I would think that would make
there
a
is
giant
a wave coming,
wave.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's like a tsunami.
Is that a wave coming?
Oh, that is
Oh,
a
yeah.
wave. Are they outrunning the wave? It's like the Genesis wave and the Enterprise trying to get away from it.
All right.
Turn around, get your bow into the wave.
That was
Why?
pretty cool, right?
I don't know. That's what they say.
They don't say face the wave?
Well, yeah, your bow. Gotta get your nose in there.
Gonna bow to a wave.
I wouldn't.
I got it on my phone now.
Oh, good.
Same video we just
I got it
watched.
on my phone now.
Now we're playing the phone version.
I got it on my phone now.
Ah,
We already watched
yeah,
it.
that is on
Thanks
the
to
phone.
Puddle of AIDS, I'll be tweeting this shit right the fuck now.
I already tweeted it.
No,
It's
you
on
didn't.
Our Facebook, too.
No, I want to be the
Go to
one.
Facebook.
Oh
You're
boy.
slow.
Fuck.
Get some more Photoshop.
I'm gonna take.
Oh, a couple
I'm
more
gonna take
Photoshops?
not Sam out of this tweet though.
Where's
Why?
Roland? Show me the Photoshop of Roland. Display this. Oh, it's all right. It's Bruce and Roland is sticking out of Bruce's back pocket from Born in the USA.
Just talking.
And now we got it's Roland with his head sewn on the fat E-Rock picture.
Are there a
that
lot
was
of those
very
fatty
popular.
rock pictures?
Yeah, where'd they get the naked picture of you?
Oh man.
E-Rock.
Oh, E-Rock. He's
Why would
saying
you
that's
pose
real.
naked like that?
He's saying it's real.
It really is a good question.
He's saying it's real.
What was the other thing we had to tweet today?
Crazy.
Oh, the holy shoot guy.
Holy shoot!
Where do I find holy shoot?
Holy
guy?
moly!
It's up on our Facebook.
Bobo's standing there.
That's a great one.
That is a good one.
Look at his European underwear. Why was he wearing that?
All right, it's plug time. Plug time, everyone.
Plug time.
What are we plugging? Because we go now.
It's plug time.
Well, my plugs are as follows.
Oh.
April 12th through 14th.
A gun day.
I will be appearing in the nation's capital,
It's exhausting.
Washington, D.C. I will be performing at the Improvisation Comedy Club, April 12th, 13th.
Oh my God! Please, please, please. Oh my God! Breathe.
And 14th.
Wow.
We're watching sleep apnea in front of our own eyes.
And April 19th through 21, the Cincinnati Funny Bone.
Nice.
That's all I got, motherfuckers.
All right, if that's it, then that's it. We go home now.
We could do another 5.
No, because with commercials, that means we did overtime already.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here,
What if we play some club music or something?
No, we did that
we did that
yesterday.
yesterday.
What do we look like? We're gonna milk this thing?
No.
Today was TV day. We did TV day today.
Oh, and of
A lot
course,
of visual bits.
who do you think's the guy who posted the picture, the Photoshop with Bobo in his underwear?
Who?
Kurt Love, Bobo's boyfriend.
Oh, his boyfriend, right?
I don't know if they're still dating, but they were for a while.
Cute couple, really.
They are a good couple.
Yeah.
I'm officially blocking Bobo.
Why is that?
Right about now.
Why would he do?
It's been blocked for a while, right?
No. I let him slide, but the guy just...
Is he still tweeting you?
He's personally blaming me because he hasn't been on the show lately.
I
I'm
don't
not putting up with
understand.
that shit.
I don't understand something though.
What?
We quote the Bobo. We
Bobo Man.
Somebody
we
probably
play-
has his
We
password.
play a lot of bits from the Bobo. Yet we don't want to have the Bobo on. Why is that?
I feel like his
Well,
prime
we-
is past.
When we played the bits, it's stuff we know worked.
Yeah.
You know, he's...
And the last bunch
We
of
could
times
try.
he's come in here, it's been bad.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been
It's been
bad.
really shitty.
There was like overexposure thing happening.
Well, I think there's always a, always like this thing that it's like, oh, bring Bobo in so we could talk about that. Well, you don't just let Bobo be Bobo.
Should we bring him in on Friday?
Right, Bobo? You want to do an old-fashioned Friday, Bobo?
No. Yeah.
Come in and...
Does that mean we get to go home?
No.
Damn it. What's the matter? You're shaking your head like, no, no, no.
I don't think we need that.
No?
You know what I was annoyed about? Bobo, last time he was here, Troy didn't let Bobo in his studio, and I wanted the tape of Bobo having to work with Paul and Troy at the same time because Troy would get so mad.
Oh.
But Troy didn't let Bobo in.
See,
Why
that
would
was
Troy
letting
get
Bobo
mad?
be Bobo.
Because Troy hates Bobo and he hates Paul.
Bobo be Bobo.
Sam, I know what you're doing.
What?
You're trying to get us to 10.
I'm just
You
bringing up.
son of a bitch.
I'm just bringing
You
up.
son of a bitch.
Compelling
You
conversation.
son of a
point.
I'm packing my bags, bitch.
It is a compelling
That's what I'm
conversation point.
Would you like to end with some Bobo?
Today,
Bobo Man?
I think so. I think that's an order.
All right, fine. I don't give a fuck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
See you tomorrow.
Bobo Man to O&A. Bobo Man to O&A. Let me on the show, just let me right back on. 10. Bobo Man to O&A. 7. 6. 5, 2, 4, 1, 3. This is Bobo Man to O&A. I swear that I'm not dead. Won't you let me just do something on the air? My dog's named Mr. Maloonigans, I swear. This is O&A to Bobo Man. We think you're really great, even though your dick is small and you seem gay. You fucked your brother once, but that's okay. But they won't let me come back on their damn show. I'm not blind, sorry about that. Bobo Man's not dead, no matter what the haters said. IQ's in the double digits. I'm smart enough to know it's okay to do things when it's for the show. Mr. Maloonigans, I love you very much. I blow him. Bobo Man to O&A. Your show needs help, there's something wrong. Why am I banned? Why are you mean? Can you hear me, O&A? Can you hear me, O&A? Can you hear me, O&A? What, can he hear me or not, alright?
Fuck. The Opie and Anthony show is pretty much over. But if you feel like sticking around after O&A Live is next. Sirius XM. Hey! And now, the Opie and Anthony show continues. This is After O&A Live. Here's your host, Sam Roberts.
Yes. After Opie and Anthony Live, call us up. Let me know what you learned today. 866-WOW-1-WOW. You know the number by now. 866-969-1969. What did you learn today on the Opie and Anthony show? Because today, like every day, was a very, very educational day. For instance, I learned that Roland takes photographs at Springsteen concerts that are easily photoshoppable. Roland?
I liked it. That was awesome.
What did you learn today?
I learned don't post a picture because Sam will go, oh, look, it's Photoshop.
Travis and I were talking about
When
it. Now,
Travis put, this is the best picture ever, like, oh, that's a really kind compliment.
Travis meant because we can shop it.
Yeah, I didn't realize it looked Photoshopped until everybody told me it looked Photoshopped.
Who's not answering the phone calls in there?
Oh, probably Paul.
They're on.
Okay. Eric, I learned today, another thing I learned today was that you fill out fantasy WrestleMania cards while the show's on?
No, I learned that you blatantly lie when you don't have an explanation for anything going on.
Well, I feel like there should always be an explanation, that's all.
But I did learn that you weren't looking for anything involving soccer moms. You were looking for additional 911 calls.
I like that. Eric actually is learning, like, oh, I didn't know that about the show after it's already happened. Sometimes you miss things.
Do you want the sweeper before you go to the calls?
Yeah, let's hit the sweeper.
Here comes. What did we learn? What did we learn?
Yes. Oh boy, Paul's taking a sweet ass time. One other thing I learned though.
It's not Paul.
Who is it?
That would be Eric. Spicoli.
Jeff Spicoli, the intern. Where's Paul?
I guess
shit.
it's smoking time. I don't know.
I think he's taking his shit. He walked real funny.
He was walking funny?
Yeah.
I learned also that, Andre the Giant shit on people. I didn't know that. Andre the Giant went into matches and shit on
Hope
people.
made a mention that someone said that the video is available online. I looked. Did you find it anywhere?
I saw a match.
Saw in the office. It's funny.
You did not. That's a lie.
I found YouTube. It's
plus,
easy.
Give us the link, Roland.
Plus, Roland, you weren't even here at the office yet when we talked about that on the show.
I was here on time.
No, you weren't.
I was here at 6:30.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Then how come we didn't bring you in until 9?
Because you guys were talking about other stuff.
That's just when you were scheduled for, right?
No, that's when I just walked by. I had other shit to do. Sorry, I didn't. I was here on time.
Kevin in Connecticut, what did you learn today on the Opie and Anthony show?
I learned that Red Lobster and McDonald's used to be white restaurants.
That's true. That's true, Kevin. That's a good one. And on that note, while we learned that, we also learned that children of the 80s watched TV in the 70s. Children of the 80s have a lot of memories of 70s commercials.
Yeah, that term's used very liberally.
Children of the 80s. What's our little Jeff Spicoli guy doing in there? Is he having like
description? I see him doing stuff here.
Everything's taking.
You're not seeing it on your screen?
No. Everything's taking forever.
I see 4 lines all written out here.
Oh,
people are hanging up.
It's because they're taking forever. I can't pick anybody up. Just name and location and then put them on hold.
They're there.
Line 1. What did you learn today? Jeff Spicoli can't
I learned
screen
Sam
phone calls
being
in
a
there.
diva.
Jeff Spicoli, you can't screen phone calls no more. Line 1.
Hello?
Yes. What did you learn today on the Opie and Anthony show?
I learned that trying to do the Andre the Giant voice is the funniest fucking thing ever.
You enjoyed Andre the Giant impression.
Yes, I did. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and me and my roommate have been trying to do it.
Let's hear it.
We sound like retarded Schwarzeneggers.
What does it sound like?
It kind of sounds like anybody want a peanut?
Nothing tells you how talented Anthony is more than trying to do an impression yourself, does it?
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. It's a weird fucking... We're laughing. We've been trying to do it for, like, the last 2 hours, dude. It's
all right.
fucking funny. I take big brown shits on the men.
Thank you, buddy. Justin, what did you learn on the Opie and Anthony show?
I learned, first of all, that your call screeners are fucking dumbasses.
Terrible.
Aside from that, I learned that I must actually get up early enough to listen to Opie and Anthony, or I'm stuck with just the shit show.
That's true. I mean, you could listen, you could start listening at 3, and then you get the after show is what we call it, after Opie and Anthony live at like whatever, 7 or 8 o'clock or whatever it is. That's an option. Take it or leave it. Ted, what did you learn today on the Opie and Anthony show?
Hey, man, I learned that if I'm not whoever from wherever and I don't call the show every 10 minutes of the day and get on, that your ass is waiting probably an hour to get through, and most of the time they won't even let you say what you got to say, even if it's a gem.
You were on hold for a while?
Yeah, this morning, yeah.
And you had a gem?
Yeah, man.
What was it?
Well, they were talking about Yoko Ono and how shitty she is, and I just got out of the studio with Earl Slick. Nobody really knows who Earl Slick is. He's one of the greatest guitar legends ever to.
See, that's why not everybody makes it on the show. That's why, I mean, people got you.
But Sam, he had a gem.
No, you didn't have a gem. I didn't hear any gems.
You didn't give him a fair chance.
Well, this is a quick segment.
He had a coal of shit.
That's exactly right. Tony in Cleveland. What did you learn?
Today, I learned that Andy from Cleveland is a one-trick pony.
He really is. I mean, I guess Andy from Cleveland did well on the phone show. He won like $30,000, and then I guess Ron and Fez brought his ego up a little bit, but he did not work on this show at all. Not at all.
Does that make me a double D-lister?
Yeah, exactly. And he thought he was a celebrity. We were making a joke about him being a Z-lister. And he was like, and instead of saying, no, I'm no celebrity, he goes, yeah, maybe like double Z list. No list. You're not on any list. You're not a celebrity. Thank you, Tony.
See you in Cleveland, Sam.
We'll see you. Owen, what did you learn today?
I learned that Chip is going to kick your ass.
I'm going to tell you something. Chip and me have been way more tense with each other lately because I've had it with his shit. And at some point we may come to blows.
I think it's going to get violent before the wedding.
And you think that Chip is going to destroy me?
Oh, come on, Sam. You couldn't even win against Bobo.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Owen. Jay in Tampa, what did you learn?
Hey, Sam, I learned that you've been hanging around the show the last 3 days just before 10 o'clock to make sure the boys don't leave early.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I do. I try to give you guys more Opie and Anthony show.
Well, that's great, but I wonder if the boys have noticed it yet, have they?
That they've noticed that I've been extending their time?
Yes.
I don't know, but you don't want them to find out, do they? Wouldn't you rather just hear them on longer?
I'd actually rather hear the fight that goes on with it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. You're probably right. Thank you, Jay. John in California, what did you learn?
I learned that Roland will suck a dick for nachos.
That right there. Ladies,
with extra cheese and jalapenos.
You should listen to that phone call. Everybody right now should listen. That is a perfect what did I learn. Thank you, John. Because you did say, Roland, that you would suck the Rock's dick for some nachos.
Yeah. Extra jalapenos, too. I'll tickle his balls.
They're delicious, am I right?
And if you give me extra cheese, this finger is going in the hole.
Roger in New Jersey, what did you learn?
I learned that once people get on the mic, I think, in radio, they forgot that they were once support staff, and they just throw screeners and whoever under the bus as fast as possible.
How do you figure?
I just noticed it, not just on this show, but in radio in general. If they were ever a screener, or, I mean, you work your way up the food chain, and then you get on the mic, and you're like, oh, screeners are dumbasses.
No, I didn't say screeners are dumbasses.
We said Paul.
No, I didn't say Paul. I said Jeff Spicoli. For instance, have you heard how quick this segment has been going since I replaced the phone screener?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know what I'm talking about then, don't I?
I guess so, Sam. I mean, did you screen phone calls at one point?
Yes, I did, and I was excellent. I'm excellent at everything I do. You should know that by now.
Right off the bat, you were excellent. You were never nervous. You
Nope.
never made mistakes.
I was born this way. Awesome.
All right, homie.
See you later, Roger. Chuck.
Hey, fellas.
What's up? What'd you learn today?
I learned that a guy called Raw Dog and sang the news and got paid more than Sam Roberts gets paid in an annual salary in a year.
Maybe you're right, Chuck. Thank you. JT and PA, what did you learn on the Opie and Anthony show?
Hey, I learned that if you die, Sam, Ant will fuck Jeff right at your weight.
Or he'll try to. He certainly will. Jim and Ant, thank you,
Nice
JT.
of him.
Yeah, Jim and Ant were actually arguing today over who would get to have sex with my fiance first if I passed away. Hopefully, neither of them, as hopefully I'll remain alive, but...
Who would you want, though?
Who would I want to have sex? Neither is the answer.
Maybe you're dead.
I know, I'm dead, but I still don't want her to be besmirched that way. I don't want her to be defiled just because I'm not alive anymore.
That's selfish.
You think so? That I'm not sharing my widow? I mean, it wouldn't be my decision anymore. I'd be, 6 feet under the ground, but still.
Still selfish.
All right. Gabe in Texas?
I learned that ridiculous radio is the thing to listen to.
Why is that?
Hey, Don Cavins, a.k.a. P-Rock, and Not Op. Look them up on podcast, man.
Oh, is that like a plug? What?
That was horrible.
Yeah, because people don't know about After Opie and Anthony Live.
No, I hit the dump button. Oh, well.
Oh, sheesh. What people don't realize is if you just call and say, hey, can I plug my podcast? I'll probably say yes. So you don't need to sneak one in.
Sam, can you plug your podcast?
What do you mean?
Your Sam Roberts.
Sam has a
on
podcast?
iTunes? Yeah, on iTunes.
That's not what we were talking
I
about.
didn't realize that. Where can you find this?
iTunes.
I don't want to
Really?
interrupt anyone. It's just not what we're talking about.
And not Sam.
Jim in New Jersey, what did you learn on today's Opie and Anthony show?
Hey, I learned that Bobo is yesterday's news, and we don't need to hear from him anymore.
You don't want to, because there was discussion. Ant suggested that maybe on Friday we do an old school Bobo Friday show.
Maybe, but I don't know. He's kind of played out now.
You don't like him anymore.
It's amazing that Bobo doesn't realize
Thanks,
that
Jim.
had he not been so insistent that he deserves to be on and that he's entitled to be on, he probably would have been on a hell of a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the problem is that we all, behind the scenes, got exhausted with him because he tweets everybody on the show, and he calls us and in our office.
And he yells at us saying it's all our fault.
Yeah, and he cries, and he goes, he has cried on the phone. Because he'll say, what do you let me back on the show, all right? I just want to get back on the show. It's been a while. And we'll go, Bobo, we're not going to have you back on. What do you want to do? There's nothing for you to do. No, just let me back on the show. And he just goes on and on. So we're all exhausted with him. So even if you, the audience, haven't been fully overexposed, which you all have been, I'm sure most of you are exhausted by him, but even the audience members that haven't been a victim of Bobo overexposure, we have, and we're the ones who are going to get him on the show. So that's why because he doesn't just chill out. And every time we bring up Bobo's name, tweets and feedbacks and phone calls call in about how much he sucks, just that he's terrible. But it's one of those things. I mean, Travis? Are we still getting calls from Bobo?
No.
No calls from Bobo. Bobo, you're not calling Bobo. Because
I got bad news for Bobo.
Oh, no.
Well, if they want to do like a classic Friday show.
Yeah, because Ant suggested today at the end of the show, he's like, because we ended with Bobo Man, the song.
Great song.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, it's a little long, but it's still good.
You were rocking out in the studio to it.
I think it's great.
How do you not? How do you hear that song and not bob your head?
Exactly.
Doing the guitar, everything.
I think... But Ant said at the end of the show, yeah, maybe we'll get Bobo in here and we'll do a Friday Bobo show. Why don't we do it? And everybody was like, yeah, it sounds promising.
That's a good idea.
Should we get Bobo on the phone and see if he wants to do it?
Nah.
But we're booked up, though.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to do a classic Bobo Friday show.
Yeah.
Might have to wait till May.
Till May?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because we're busy for the
foreseeable
Fridays.
But tomorrow's busy.
And I'm not even joking around. Like this Friday, we've got somebody in the last hour of the show that I kind of don't want to put Bobo.
What type? You want to say who he is? Can we say who he is? Who is he?
Clint Hill.
Who's Clint Hill?
He was one of JFK's Secret Service guys.
He's the one that when the shot happened, he jumped in the back of the car.
By the way, Travis, you're very bassy today.
I'm sick.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. It sounds sexy.
Yeah, thanks. Next Friday, we've got somebody coming in at 9:30 that I don't know if we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
And then Thursday is really busy because.
Well, still, it's a Friday Bobo show. So that's
we can't
okay.
do it next Friday.
So it's this Friday.
Uh-huh.
That's next Friday.
And the following Friday might be.
The following Friday, 2 people are not going to be here.
Oh, of the show's hosts?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't do it that day.
And then the following Friday, we're in Cleveland.
Oh, so they're really, and that's legit.
And then it's May 4th.
There's not a free Friday.
I'm not even
May
joking.
4th might be busy too.
What if we let Bobo on if he makes it to Cleveland?
But hey, look, if Bobo wants to come to Cleveland, I'm all about Bobo in Cleveland.
There's actually
I'll go to an Indians game with Bobo.
There's a very funny moment.
Let's throw him in the river and set it on fire.
There's a very funny moment. We were talking about different bits we could possibly do when we're in Cleveland, because we're what's that, the 27th of April?
Yeah.
So we're in the 27th of April. We're doing a live show in Cleveland. It's going to be an afternoon show, so make your plans accordingly. But we were, shooting around some ideas around the table, and I said, and I looked at Gary and Rob and everybody on staff and the bosses, everyone, and I said, what if we put a listener on a bus with Bobo and made them go to Cleveland, but they have to sit next to each other the whole time? Now, what's funny is the bosses, the guys who run this channel, they hate Bobo as much as you, the audience, and as much as we do. Like, the one thing that all of you Joe Blows and management here can come together on for sure is that you guys both hate Bobo. But they will put that aside if it's a good idea for Bobo. Travis, of course, giggles like a maniac because he's like, that's a good idea. And
I'm down for anything, Bobo.
I said, look, we can even send a chaperone on the bus.
Well, what about Ian Halpern and Bobo on the bus?
That's a great idea.
I mean, I don't know, but that doesn't have the listener involved at all.
Ian Halpern tweeted me the other day.
He did. He tweeted me too.
About a song?
No, he tweeted me one of my WrestleMania tweets, and he quoted it, and he just replied, "You're gay." I said, from His Highness Hollywood, Sir Ian Halpern. I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah, we were like, we'll put him on a bus. If need be, we'll send a chaperone. One of us staffers will get on the bus with them and just, observe the entire time, because we looked it up, and it's like a 12-hour bus ride. So it'd be
there's
great.
a lot of stops.
But I guess, Travis is giggling, and I'm blinded by... Because Travis and I think any bit with Bobo is funny.
I know any bit with Bobo is funny.
But the bosses, they said, well, how does that translate to an on-stage bit? And I said, I guess that's a good retort.
It was, because we didn't have an answer.
I would like to figure out how I can make that happen. Oh, look at this. What? Look, I told you. I didn't even ask for it. Even with the delay, Dave in New Hampshire, what's up?
Sam, I would love to volunteer, and if there's a way, I would love to record it so that way you guys could play it back. If we got out there like a day early, you guys could play part of it back from the live show, or do like a special over the weekend like you do with the podcast.
Kind of like when we do that Comic-Con special. We
Right.
do Riding the Bus with Bobo special.
Would you also, if you, say you got there a day early, would you share a hotel with him?
Oh, it'd have to be for more than just backstage passes, though. Could you get me like a rub and tug?
Not me personally?
Troy and I will take you out.
Somebody get me one while I'm out in Cleveland.
What if we get Bobo to give you one?
No, thanks.
Okay.
No, but I'm
On the bus.
serious. Can you put me on hold? I'll talk to Danny or whoever's answering the phones.
What would you, if we paid for your bus and hotel room, then would you spend the whole time with Bobo, but you have to share them both with Bobo?
Yes, but can I get backstage or something, or meet the boys, or have dinner, or
You can have
I don't know, something crazy.
You can take a picture with that. We'll bring you up on stage. I'll talk to you on, I'll either, am I still going to do a pre-show that
That's
day?
the plan right now, yeah.
Yeah, if I do a pre-show, I'll talk to you on it.
Absolutely, yeah. I will volunteer. It's got to be, from New York out to Cleveland on the bus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll share steaks with them, since management will pay for my steaks.
Roland will take you to a steak dinner, Dave, and I'll go with you.
I'm dead serious. If you want to put me on hold, I can get down to New York.
I know Bobo's looking for...
Authority. It's what, about a 12-hour ride?
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Okay, I'm gonna take your info. I'm gonna put you on hold.
All right.
All right, have Paul get Dave's info, because Dave, he was the first volunteer, and he wasn't smart enough to play ball. I would have tried to get a couple $100 for him, but since he said he would do
He
it,
just wants to be on the stage.
yeah, since he said he would do it for the hotel and the bus, he'll do it for the hotel and the bus.
bad negotiating.
And then
Very bad.
Rob said, nope, just got a text. Rob said he'll pay for the dinner.
He didn't get a text. But it's going to be tough for anyone to go back on
I
it.
know Bobo's looking for a way to go to Cleveland. I know he's actively trying to go to this show.
Oh, man, how great would it be?
Big Gabe, he'd probably ask him to drive him.
Yeah, he's been asking people on Twitter to drive him.
If we get Dave and Bobo and they take the bus together, we can bring them on stage. Dave can talk about his experiences. We should probably have a chaperone that knows how to translate stories for the air. I mean, I really don't want to.
Your fucking idea, douche.
See, this is the one that we couldn't send Roland on, because we'd be like, Roland, what happened on the bus? Yeah, Bobo, you took the bus.
Fuck that. I'll never take a bus.
Yeah, Roland would sleep for 8 of those 12 hours.
Yeah, so he can't do it.
I'll get kicked out of the bus because I hate buses.
Eric, would you take the bus?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
No, because I would show up in Cleveland and Bobo wouldn't.
Oh, dude.
Ooh, just leave him at one of the stops.
I think the only person that could take this bus is Troy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're talking about a guy. You're talking about Troy, who freaked out for spending half an hour in a small studio with Bobo. Troy has to take the bus. You're on the bus, dude. It's you, Dave, and Bobo on a bus to Cleveland.
Fuck.
You have to. You have to.
No fucking way, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And you can sing, oh, Troy.
No, dude, yeah, you have to do it.
You know what? Honestly, you know how I would handle this?
How?
I would get on the bus and I would take a crazy amount of Xanax.
No.
So I didn't know what the fuck was even going on.
But would you be able to, can you remember stuff after Xanax?
I'm going to be out. I'm going to be in fucking La La Land.
You got to have stuff to talk about. Or you're fired.
No.
Can we do that? Can I do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no,
I don't like that idea.
You have to.
No.
How funny would it be, though?
Not funny. You do it.
But I would
do it with me.
Maybe I should.
If I'm doing it, you're doing it, motherfucker. This is your idea.
Like that Midnight Run?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Like the buddy movie.
Yeah.
They ride the bus across.
Yeah, I don't like the idea at all.
Netflix.
But if you're gonna have me do it, you're doing it with me.
Okay.
Dude, that's a long ass fucking bus ride.
12 hours.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, it's a really long ride.
Have you ever ridden a bus that long?
I've never ridden a bus longer than the time it takes to get from my house to school.
I've ridden a bus for 4 hours, and it's awful.
It's horrible.
I used to do 8 going up to Montreal.
Is it bad?
It sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I did 2 hours from here to the Meadowlands.
Oh yeah, because you used to take the bus, like you go see your chick when she's living there, and you take the bus overnight back from Montreal to Port Authority here and come into work. Yeah.
What about a train? Can't we just take like A-Track or Amtrak?
Buses were fun with Bobo.
How long is the Amtrak?
I have no
A
idea.
few hours, it has to be.
Yeah, faster than a bus.
But just the
But
sheer.
the train would be fun, though.
The train would be fun, you think?
Yeah, because
Well, there's a dining car. And you can
send them around.
I'm okay with it being less than 12 hours because that's a long ass time. But if the train gets you there in like 3, that's not long enough.
I think it's like probably 4 or 5.
Yeah, I would guess the same.
And what if we don't take the Acela? What if we take like a slower train?
That's
like a bus?
Like a bus.
12 hours, man.
That's a long.
So fucking long.
12's brutal.
And if both of us go on it, nobody sleeps. That's the deal. I'm fucking down. If both of us go on this bus, no one sleeps. There's no sleeping in that 12 hours. And we're waking Bobo up too, because that little motherfucker's not sleeping either.
Now, here's the thing. On most buses, the seats are 2 and 2.
Uh-huh.
So who sits with Bobo?
No, Dave does.
But see, in train, you can have your own little card, relax. You can fuck with him to relax.
See, if we take a bus, then Troy's going to end up like that one guy in Canada who just starts chopping people's heads off on the bus, just goes nuts.
Or he'll be the JetBlue pilot.
Oh, my God, dude. That just sucks. Bobo sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is fun.
No, he's not.
He is fun.
When was the last time Bobo was really fucking fun?
When was the last time he was on the show?
Yeah, that time I had him in
Friday.
That time I had him in the studio with you. That was fun for me.
Tell you what, that segment sucked. When was the last time he was on the show where it was like, holy fuck, that is hysterical?
Honestly, the last time he was in this studio when he had the
European underwear?
leopard
that was good.
Or what about when you and Eric had that challenge?
What challenge? The physical fitness challenge?
Yeah.
He was all right, but I mean, I don't think that was even.
He got lost going in almost a circle.
But it's gold like that you only get from Bobo. He got lost going around the block. We got to do it.
That's more of a visual.
We got to do it. And what about the time? Listen, you produce the FU promos, FU line promos.
Working on a new one actually right now.
Right. Where did that hilarious golden "fuck you" quote come from?
Okay, that
and that was Physical Fitness Day.
That brilliant, amazing split second of audio. Fuck you. Think about how many hours of nothing wrap around that little piece of brilliance.
Yeah, but you know what? That's the show. That's the Opie and Anthony show.
But you just train, you can edit.
It's piles.
You wait for that golden moment.
It's piles and piles of shit
for diamonds.
that you dig through because one day you'll find that delicious piece of corn.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm going to use that in the new promo. I have to.
Yeah.
I have good news.
Fuck you!
What's the good news?
Shortest trip on train, 11 hours and 42 minutes.
We got to do it on a train then. we got to do it on a train. It's shorter than a bus.
Sam, at least when you're on a train, you can edit it. Like you have a computer, you can plug in.
Let's do it on a train.
Do it.
A train, possibly. A bus, no way in fucking hell.
Train? I would even do a train.
Because a train has a dining car.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you have Wi-Fi on a train.
No, not the one. Not the one that's the shortest trip.
That's just like a Metro North. That's just like a train.
What's
train.
like the good one? What's like the good train?
The good one, you would be going from Penn Station to Pittsburgh, and then you've got a 4-hour layover in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
From 8 p.m. to midnight. So go see a concert or something. Maybe someone's playing in Pittsburgh.
Oh, no, like in Zack and Mary, you hit the little sites.
A 4-hour layover with Bobo.
And then
Yes.
it's 3 hours from Pittsburgh to Cleveland.
This sounds like a fucking nightmare.
We gotta do it.
And then we have to go do a show.
Yeah. and no sleeping.
You can add 4 business class seats. So you could be in business class.
Business class. Stick Bobo in business class.
And then
all those guys are like, I'm work commuting, blah, blah, blah. And Bobo's like, look at my tiny little thing. You know?
running up and
Just
down.
going nuts. We'll pill him up. We'll give him all kinds of pills and shit.
Well, it's funny when he comes here, and there was one time he was here. I think it was Danny kept giving him Monster Energy drinks.
Well, Danny's new thing since physical fitness has been to buy Bobo breakfast, which usually consists of between 2 and 5 Whoppers and milkshakes,
and then Monster Energy drinks.
Yeah, and then you just start passing him the Monster. I started the Monster Energy drink thing, I think, way back when, like, because Steve used to get him, Steve C, our old EP.
Yes.
And I used to just fill him up with those Monsters, and we'd have chugging contests.
Oh my God!
Now that's how you know.
That could be funny.
All right, so you do the business class from New York to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Then you got 4 hours on the town with Bobo in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, what are we doing? Let's see what the nightlife is like in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Maybe the Zack and Mary tour.
How long is the trip to
That's
Pittsburgh?
what they filmed.
That's a 11 to 8, so 9 hours.
Okay, so you take a 9-hour train. How long does it take to drive to
On
Pittsburgh?
business class, which isn't that bad.
Driving to Pittsburgh from here, that's a good.
Hey, business class seats are nice.
Oh,
you,
okay.
got, you got the Wi-Fi.
Save this for the meeting, boys.
Now with we're just giving this tape, and I don't have to go. So with business class, is that like, can you get a thing where it's a table and 4 seats?
No, that's in the other cart.
Yeah, I think those are special cars.
Okay.
That are on like the Acela.
Oh no, they have like a communal one that you could do that.
No, actually, it's better 2 and 2 because I want Dave, the listener, to get the Bobo experience.
I think Dave should be handcuffed to
Bobo.
Or with like a
so they have
briefcase?
to go to the bathroom together.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Squeeze is playing in Pittsburgh that night. You can go see Squeeze.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I forget one of their songs.
I don't know what Squeeze is.
They're good. 80s bands.
I wonder if that dude will do it. Will he be handcuffed to Bobo the entire time?
Dude, he'll do it for like a piece of
Or
steak.
we'll tie their dicks together.
And then they
and run the rope through the flies in their pants.
And then they have to sit.
And they have to get on their train with this rope connecting them to their flies. They're dick cuffed together.
Can we get one of those one of those finger things that you put your finger in?
Chinese finger trap.
Make one like
and they have to just hug each other the whole time because their dicks are connected via Chinese finger trap, and Bobo is erect the whole time.
Oh fuck! Yeah,
all these listeners are into it. Chad, what's up, man?
Hey, how about stuffing Bobo in a semi going cross country this summer sometime and hooking him up with hookers and videotaping his experience?
Maybe. You know, there's a million things we could do with the Bobo road trip tour. Tony in Cleveland. You already called Tony in Cleveland. I already talked to you. What's up?
Hey, I was going to offer, this is no shit, I got 2 extra tickets to Jimmy Norton, good seats. If Bobo makes it to Cleveland, he can have one.
I'm not going to put Jim through that. Jim has invited Bobo to his shows before, and Bobo always brings loud, obnoxious people. Todd in Pittsburgh.
Sam.
Yeah.
If you guys have to lay over in Pittsburgh, I'd be happy to take you guys out for some beers. I don't believe Bobo's a real person.
You want to meet Bobo?
I think it's just a genius theater of the mind thing.
You
guys get your tour guide.
Todd, I'm going to tell you something. Wait until you see him in person. He's so much more than he is on the air.
Todd, is there anywhere we can go to get Bobo jerked off?
Dude, is there a strip club in Pittsburgh?
Sure. I'm sorry?
Is there a strip club in Pittsburgh?
Oh, yeah, the one is like $20. It's all you can drink, and then it's open all night.
Okay. What? Hear me out on this, right? So, since Dave in New Hampshire made a fool's bargain, and he said he didn't need any money to do this. He's going to do it for a hotel room that he shares with Bobo. And
dinner.
And a train ride. What if we take the money? We take like $300, and we go to a strip club, and we get Bobo some lap dances during the layover.
Absolutely.
And
Now,
the company gives
$300
us some
will go
money.
a long way.
Yeah.
There won't be a full set of balls among us.
Todd, you keep listening because if we might use your services.
Hey, for the Pittsburgh to
Thanks,
Cleveland
buddy.
trip, the 3-hour trip, you guys can buy a room.
A room?
Yeah.
On the train?
On the train.
What's a room on a train?
You know, like planes, trains, and trading places. You know, there's two beds.
Yeah,
that's kind of funny.
There's only 2 beds?
Yeah.
Wait, so maybe we'll get...
Well, because the family bedroom is sold out.
So we'll each get a room, and then we'll just have to hang out in Bobo's room.
No, I think you guys should just get a room.
The 4 of us?
Yeah.
Bobo sleeps on the floor. It's like your idea, like Hunger Games.
No, it's not. Yeah, exactly, Roland. It's not Bobo sleeps on the floor. Dave and Bobo, Dave
Sleep
from
in a
New
bed.
Hampshire, they sleep in a bed together.
Probably the top bunk.
Well, they're going to be handcuffed and
Dick tied.
Dick tied.
Yeah, dick tied as well. Dick cuff.
Also, our good friend Struff tweeted both of us offering to go on the train as well.
Struff just wants to tag along. That's it.
I think he's bored. He has nothing.
Yeah,
to do.
well, I guess if you want to pay for a ticket, Struff is the man, so I'll tell him what time train we're going if he wants to hang out.
Yeah, but this dude that called in, man, he's the one that's stuck to this.
He's it.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get a superliner bedroom that has a shower.
Ooh.
We need that one.
Bring some bubble bath.
Bobo's in the shower. We got to do this.
We got Dove soap.
Oh, Ash, what's up, Wayne?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
Hey, I own a couple of tour buses
Mm-hmm.
that, for bands.
Yeah.
And if the entire crew, including Opie and Anthony, go on the bus, I'll do it. I'll give you guys a tour bus to go to Cleveland.
Well, you'd never get Opie and Anthony on that
remember
bus.
Opie would love. Remember he's been intrigued by tour buses.
Yeah, but not with all of us and Bobo.
But what if we made it into like a big party boat?
Yeah.
A big party bus.
I don't think you get Opie, Anthony, and Jim on that bus. Maybe once it's parked in Cleveland, they'll come hang out on the bus. But will you drive the staff with Bobo?
Nah, it's got to be Opie and Anthony too.
Fuck off. I'm big too. Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't see them ever doing that.
Yeah, Mr. Only the celebrities. Well, you know what then? Only listen till 10 o'clock. That's what I say.
That's a nice offer.
It was a nice offer.
Yeah, but he only is doing it for Opie and Anthony.
Well, he wants to hang with the fucking.
But what
the
are
host.
we? We're cool.
Yeah, not as cool as them.
Yeah, but Dave in New Hampshire wasn't like, oh, I only want to hang out with Opie. He was like...
Well, he just wants an in. This dude's like giving a fucking bus service. I mean, there's a lot of money involved in that.
He's driving for the love of God.
I can't imagine what the fucking gas for that thing is to get out there.
Big fucking deal. We'll plug his stupid bus company. Brad in D.C.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, dude?
Hey, I paid my own way there. I'll buy my own hotel, just for entertainment value. But I'd want to take a train.
So
everyone wants to take a train with Bobo.
I feel like if we announce what train we're taking after we book it, we'll have it packed with O&A fans.
That would be really
We'll take the whole thing
funny.
over.
Oh, and then Bobo could play like Find the O&A fan, and he would just have to walk through the car
to car.
And we bring all of the fans to that strip club.
Yeah.
And just party in
But
Pittsburgh with
they have to pay their own way. We're only getting enough money for Bobo and maybe a couple for us.
If we're like, we're on this Amtrak train at this fucking time, book your ticket. This is where we're getting off. This is the strip club we're going to.
It'll be like homeless shopping spree because people will go buying, like, we'll have money for Bobo, but then the fans will also buy him lap dances. And they'll pay for his time in the private room. You know what I mean? They'll just get him all kinds of drinks. We'll get them all liquored up at this strip club.
Yeah.
And then we gotta get
All
back.
horny.
And then we gotta get back on a 4-hour train ride.
All horny. And he's handcuffed to the dude, so he can't jerk off.
And dick cuffed.
He's gonna fucking pre everywhere.
Yeah, he is. Here comes that was a lot of pre. Oh, yeah.
And then you guys go into your superliner bedroom for 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll make him wear sweatpants to the strip club.
Of course he has to wear sweatpants. He's traveling. He's got to be, you know.
Man travels in comfort.
Oh.
This is a great idea.
Dave in New Hampshire, the original guy. We got him back on. Dave.
Well, I'm thinking, like, for those 3 or 4 hours,
Yeah.
if it's that bad, I can, like, switch off with Roland as far as the handcuffs go, or that's where we can have our steak dinner, or that's where we can go for the rub and tugs.
I think the only way you get out of the handcuffs is to go into another room to get jerked off.
Okay.
From the time that you meet, you have to be handcuffed until the show.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me put this proposal to you, Sam.
Yeah, Dave.
If there's enough cash laying around Sirius XM, do I drag Bobo into the rub and tug room with me?
Oh.
I mean,
that's a couples
with a hidden camera.
No, they won't do it hidden
the
camera. They'll
Yankee
never
guy.
do that, dude. And I probably have a feeling that SiriusXM would never justify going somewhere to getting jerked off. But I will tell you that I think if we tell fans that this is what's going on,
weird shit happens. It's unpredictable.
We need to make sure that these two dudes get jerked off. If everybody throws in a couple bucks, you guys are going to get jerked off.
But Dave, you're my guy on this.
I understand that, and I'm like screwing myself here by saying a train would be a hell of a lot better for me because at least I can try to escape and hide from them in the bathroom. A bus, I only have 30 feet to work with.
Yeah, but you couldn't escape into the bathroom if you were dick cuffed
and handcuffed.
That's not going to happen on an Amtrak train, man.
What if if we all get a room together?
If it's like plastic handcuffs,
You mean get the room and I'm handcuffed in a 10 by 10 room with that fucker?
Yeah,
exactly. It'll be a blast. Dave, it's going to be fun.
Oh, I understand that, but I got 2 weeks to negotiate. I am your man, Sam. I'm not going to let you down. Paul's got my phone number and home address and everything. But
all right, sounds good.
Hey, why doesn't
We'll
Paul
give you a
be
call,
your-
Dave.
well,
Thanks.
Take Paul. He'll be your Club City Kenny.
Paul's not going. No,
I know. I was just joking.
Paul's not even going to Cleveland, right?
No.
Okay, good. That's got to make you happy, Troy.
I could care less.
It doesn't matter one way or the
If
other.
he goes, whatever. I don't care.
You just want to interact with him.
What are we naming this?
Well, one caller said we should name it Throw Bobo from the Train. But he hung up before I got a chance to go to him.
That's great. I love it. I love this idea is coming out. A train is doable.
You'll do a train.
I'll do a train.
But you want me to go with you?
I want you to go with me.
Okay.
Because we're gonna obviously if we're going this far with it, there needs to be video and audio.
Yeah.
So it's got to be documented, and then if we're stopping in Pittsburgh and going to a strip club,
which we are.
Yeah, you've got 4 hours.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Lap dances you get, and then Bobo has to go back to the train all erect.
Yeah, with the sweatpants on.
Yeah.
And running down his leg.
Exactly.
Stained on his sweatpants.
E-Rock, you don't like Bobo. You have to admit, this is a fabulous idea.
This is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
And doing it on the train, like one of the callers said, it gives you enough time to edit everything so it'd be ready to present.
That's what
by
I
the
said
time you get
earlier.
there.
And if is it a 12-hour?
Credit, douche.
Is it 11 hours including the 4-hour layover?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not bad, dude.
It's not that bad.
Wait.
And especially 9, 10, 11. Because you said 9 and 4.
Yeah, you leave at 11 a.m. and you get there at 3 a.m.
And then the show is the next. So
that
4
day.
p.m.
Okay, so yeah, we could get at least a little bit of sleep before we go to the show. That's doable.
13 hours before the show.
And the train you can actually sleep on.
No, you can't.
there's no
That's part of the
sleeping
deal.
on the train.
Oh, okay.
There's no sleeping, and no sleeping in the layover.
What if I take drugs and you just can't help it? I'm falling
That's
asleep.
true.
Then you fucking end up nude with all kinds of marker, and you get all fucked up. Like, if you're unconscious to the point where I can't wake you up, and you're not going to get woken up, I'm going to fuck with you bad.
All right.
You know.
I won't
And
sleep.
that's justifiable.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Dick in the mouth.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put my dick in his mouth.
Roman goggles.
Oh.
I'll walk around.
Yeah.
I'll walk around.
You're going to end up sucking off Bobo or something like that. You know what I mean?
Man.
It'll
All
just,
the pictures end up on the internet. People are tweeting it. I'm like,
it'll just get weird.
Bobo's teabagging me.
blows recharge.
It's hanging over Troy's open mouth with the caption, "Here comes the pre."
You think right now Rob is like happy that we've thought of more ideas, or
No.
is he like, oh no?
Not at all.
Assuming they're listening.
Oh yeah, they're probably like, oh, what's on the radio right now?
I can't wait
man.
to hear how this one gets shot down.
I mean, we have kind of figured this out, and there's no way after hearing this, Opie and Anthony are not going to want to do this.
Yeah, because all they got to do is just show up in Cleveland and just hear about this fucking
But
nonsense.
that's like at least an hour of show.
We're going to have to cancel a plane ticket for each of us.
Who cares?
But I'm taking the plane home.
Oh, yeah.
They're a $1 billion company.
For sure. I mean, that's...
Yeah, you got to cancel.
I mean, you can probably get a refund. Or they can move it to somebody else.
Well,
right?
I'm sure Kenny put that security thing where, like, the insurance.
No.
Or even so, I mean, Kenny books all Jim's travel, so it's not like he can't... They'll probably give him travel
Credit,
vouchers, and he can use that for next time. Oh, man, that's going to be great.
Now, how's Bobo getting home?
I don't know. The contest... I mean, the thing...
It ends there.
Yeah.
Like, dude, figure it out.
Yeah, you're an adult.
Yeah.
You know?
Have a fan take him home.
Exactly. I mean, how's Dave getting home?
Trent.
See, yeah, that's going to be the beauty of it. That here's how he's getting home. However Dave's getting home, that Bobo's going with him, but we're not.
Or
and then on Monday we'll talk to Dave either on O&A or on the after show, and we'll just hear about his ride home that way. We don't need to.
Well, let's just book them a bus ticket for the ride home.
They'll take a bus home. Yeah. They'll take a bus
or
home.
wherever your guy's plane tickets, you can swap it to him.
No, he's not getting a plane ticket. Him and Bobo are going to definitely be hitting the road to go back home, too. Oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait.
We could be tweeting and putting up little videos to tease, what's going on.
Yeah, we'll have like a couple of little flip cams or something, a recorder.
Dude, I wonder if we have internet on the train. Could we log in live and do like a live show?
Skype?
You could like Ustream it.
But if you do Skype, can multiple people watch what you're watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, or just Ustream it.
Yeah, Ustream.
Yeah, we could do that.
They've got Wi-Fi. I've been on those cellos with Wi-Fi, and they're terrible, but,
It's better than nothing, I guess.
it's better than nothing. You can still get some stuff done.
Yeah.
You can give it a shot.
Some ideas. Just to keep people...
Or we could just, post stuff we could podcast stuff or post it to a website or whatever. Just post little audio clips. Hey, here's what's coming up, even if it's not live.
Yeah.
At least it's almost live. Oh, it's going to be great.
Follow along the trip. Come on the trip with us.
Terrific. I'm really feeling optimistic about this Cleveland trip. It's going to be a horrible ride.
Awful.
It's going to be so
painful,
exhausting, and difficult, and such a bad idea, but it's going to be so good.
And I hope it's packed with fans that are just...
You want it to be a party train?
Well, I want it to be a party because if everybody comes along, it's just going to be like fucking ridiculous.
Although, they'll make Bobo do some stupid shit that'll end up getting us fired. I don't know if we want to tell all the fans about it. Like these, I trust Dave.
Okay, but could we at least tell them about where we'll be at the strip club?
Yeah, because then we can watch Bobo and be like, no, you can't do that. Yes, you can do that.
Or it might be a sponsor.
So you don't think they're going to figure out that we're going to be at a strip club at this time and they're not going to be able to look to see what train is leaving from?
They're not brainiacs, no.
I don't know, man. There's some smart motherfuckers out there that figure out shit pretty quick.
Some of them
cheap,
will.
Man, look, the train that you're taking, a round trip ticket for just the normal Joe, $77.
$77.
So we're doing the company a favor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Content for the show.
Content for the show, and we're cutting costs.
I wanted to talk to Eric today because he said he brought me treats from WrestleMania.
Well, we don't have time.
Oh, you don't get your treats because
Keep sending in those Roland photoshops. We're having a whole gallery up
Opie
on
and Anthony
Facebook.
on Facebook.
Somebody did a great one with me that I did with the Easter Bunny picture that I took.
Yeah.
I think it might be Bobo in his underwear. And somebody had the
little European underwear.
No, it was just whitey tighties.
Oh, just in his.
But they had the head on him, the fucking rabbit head.
Oh, it's such a weird photo. Listen, stay tuned. The best of Ron and Fez is coming up next. Our meeting, by the way,
Thursday.
Usually on Tuesdays, it's on Thursday. So tomorrow is going to be the meeting. We'll talk a little more about this tomorrow, and then I'll give you all an update.
And tomorrow we have 2 guests
on what goes down. Who's coming in tomorrow?
Eugene, Levy, and Maggie Grace.
Who's Maggie Grace?
The girl from Lost.
She's Shannon on Lost.
Very exciting.
And Eugene Levy.
Very exciting. We'll see that all tomorrow.
American Pie.
And we'll hear from you then. Stay tuned. Best of Ron and Fez is next. Goodbye, everybody.
Opie and Anthony show is now over. For real this time. Check out the O&A show on Facebook at facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. And catch Opie and Anthony live Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Ron and Fez are next.
Hey.